everybody? We are back with some EVO Japan 2025.
And the ghost of Justin Wong's voice. Oh, there he is.
Of Street Fighter 6. It's the final game, and I'm joined with Sherry Janix and Ringe himself. I need you guys to kind of inform me, because I've been around just live reporting the floor. So what's up with Street Fighter 6? Like, tell us the stories.
Oh, man. Street Fighter 6, bro. As you know, this is the second largest bracket in Street Fighter 6 history here at EVO Japan. And, of course, Japan has embraced Street Fighter 6 unlike they've embraced any other Street Fighter previously, right? It's really been an incredible tale. And, yeah, it feels like there was so many favorites in this tournament, right? Just because, like, there's so many elite players. There's Punk the God, there's Ending Walker, there's Noah the Prodigy. List goes on and on, Bonchan, yada yada. None of those guys I named are in top 8.
No.
Wow.
Yeah.
So who's in top 8?
I mean, I'm sure they'll pull out the bracket soon, but we do have Ryokichi versus Momochi.
Consistent. Okay.
We have
okay.
Mena versus Akira.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's all the winners.
Young
That's just top 4
champions.
winners.
Wow.
And then the losers, I believe we have. Who we got in losers? Let me pull up the bracket.
Kobayan as well, yes.
Zangief, he's back.
Indeed, yes,
I feel like he's been gone for a bit, and now he's back.
yes, Kobayan.
And a jury play? Yeah, I rated him.
Ooh,
Networking. Easy.
Sure. Then we got another losers round 1 match as well.
NL versus Lashar. There we
Yes.
go. That's the
Fuck
last.
yeah.
That's the last
the
losers
Terry
match.
came through.
The Terry did come through for Lashar.
Terry, Mai, and Ed. He ran all three.
Shit,
Oh, he ran
bro.
all 3.
Wow.
Okay. That's because I've
Oh,
been seeing a lot of Terry, I would say, from Lashar lately. After Capcom Cup, it just feels like a lot of people have been playing Terry, especially in NA, right? It feels like his popularity has kind of soared up. Maybe Riddles did something and just triggered, hey, you know what, Terry is kind of nasty. You know what, that stand heavy punch drive rush, pretty good. You got to take that 50-50.
Like
don't
5
you?
a.m. Bro, that guy
Low board
grinds.
drive rush is also
Like
pretty
every
good, Terry.
like
But
time
as
of
you
the
see,
day,
Lashar
I see him
has taken out
online.
a lot of the Zangiefs on his path
see
here,
him live.
and he
Like,
busted
bro,
out the
what the
mine
fuck?
against Zangief. A lot of you, unfortunately, fell down to Lashar, but
No, it's not me.
he lost with his mine, switched back to Ed. So he's been playing a whole bunch of different characters to make it this far.
Okay, I mean, one
I feel like he just
mentioned earlier, and
plays.
I'm
He
like,
doesn't like.
it could happen. Mena RD, he
drill
could be a
water view.
back-to-back
He just
EVO
plays.
Japan champion. He's defending his title, and he's a top 8
I think my cam should be.
Reigning and defending
Yes.
EVO Japan champion right now. And yeah, he's looked like an absolute monster, right? I believe he's mainly been using Blanca
He's
and
alright.
Bison. I'm really glad he hasn't completely abandoned the Blanca. I think he's been so good on that character since the launch of the game. His approach to it is unlike anybody else, and I just love seeing him on it. So of course the
60 now,
Bison's there
fucking
for
hell.
the insurance policy. If you don't like the matchup with Blanca, obviously you can get the job done there, but I love him having both characters on deck.
Yeah, and I actually love the story that Mena had to make it this far in winners,
Okay.
because he actually had to play Cien to qualify for top 8
Fuck. Where should I put the
at
cam?
Capcom Cup.
Yeah, okay, that's actually kind of crazy. I think are we gonna get a little presentation or something? Psycho. You gotta say Psycho.
They're asking for the pop.
Yeah, that means the best.
The best?
That in Japanese it means the best.
Psycho?
Psycho. They're like
But when I get back to
Psycho.
European
That was
Union,
like Psycho Crusher or Ed or something.
No,
I thought you were talking about
you can
Athena.
say Psycho. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember those days
gotta
when
do
I
it with
was
the
like,
Yeah, maybe they're gonna say it. Who knows, right?
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, obviously it's gonna be.
I'd be like 1600,
This top 8
and then
started,
just
yeah,
fucking
the
like keep
crowd
playing, and then
also
drop
starting
to like
fill in
1300. Fucking
super
hell.
heavily here at EVO Japan. Like we talked about, if you've been following Street Fighter 6 since its launch, Japan has really shown out.
Psycho. Psycho.
Psycho.
Come on, Ringe. Come on, Ringe. Psycho. There you go. Join the spirit. That is a crowd shot
boy.
right there,
That's
baby.
what I'm saying, man. Like they are
You
starting
in
to
school?
fill in heavily here for that Street Fighter 6, and that's been what we've known from Japan here for Street Fighter 6, right? No matter where it is, it's the SFL viewing parties, it's offline majors. Like they
just put
pack
it in
the
the middle
house
there.
just to watch Street Fighter.
You go to random like stores and like shopping. There's just Street Fighter 6 swag, merch,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, ooh, that's cool, right? Because I'm like blessed with it because I'm like, I want to buy it.
Last
but
year?
if you go back to home, your
Oh,
home,
fucking hell.
you're not gonna see that at the 7-Eleven or anything like that, right? No.
I mean, I just went out to dinner.
Damn,
and they had
feels
a
like
Street
you've been
Fighter
there for
6,
years,
like,
bro.
Poster at
Yeah.
the arcade. I mean, it's arcade, so it makes sense, right? But even the Capcom store, they had Street Fighter League blankets for
Ooh,
Europe and the
that's
US.
fire.
I was like,
Good
they're promoting Street Fighter League, just like,
yeah.
just imagine going
Who's
out,
winning
you know,
top 8?
Okay, we're gonna have the presentation right here.
Kakaru,
The champ.
the champ, the Capcom Cup champ.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they didn't make top 8
He
here.
lost to a modern
He
Ken.
did. Everyone's talking about that.
Yeah,
Modern
I'm kind of
Ken,
curious.
baby.
Like, what was that? What was modern
Who's winning?
Ken
Who's
doing
winning?
to like counter everything he was doing?
Are
Yeah,
you
I
kidding?
need to go back and watch it myself.
been
because I
looking
actually saw
godlike.
on Twitter
There
somebody
was
mentioned.
a video.
I don't know, but I
Okay.
do mention. I saw somebody mention.
But
on
bro,
Twitter
that guy
like,
gets
after he won
nervous,
Capcom
man.
Cup, his first
Like that's the
ranked
one
stream
thing
back,
I've noticed
that was the
about
main character
Rikichi.
and
Bro,
combination
he
was
gets
losing to,
fucking
was Modern
nervous.
Ken. So this has been a problem for him for a while.
You know, the funny thing you mentioned that when Punk won Evo,
Like he's the worst
he went
out of
back to
it.
stream,
Like
he
whenever
lost
you
his
see
first
him
ranked match.
physically, like when the cam
that's-
pans on him, he's like
it's just
fucking
the curse,
shaking
right?
and
You win
shit.
Evo, end up losing ranked. You know, I think I'll take that though.
Like,
Over,
after every
World
win is,
Warrior
like,
Pro Tour registration
covering
starts
his face with his
May
hands.
12th. Tournament starts on
Maybe he's,
June
like,
6th. Pretty
worked on
pretty
it.
soon.
We'll see.
Wow,
All
tournament
the
starts
World
June
Warriors.
6th. That's the day after the June 5th.
Oh, so yeah, the World Warriors will start on the new patch.
Yep.
Ooh.
After Elena drops.
You get 1 day, baby.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I wonder who's gonna schedule. What savages out there in the regions are gonna schedule their first World Warrior for the first day, the day after the patch?
How many Elenas are we gonna see on the day 1 for
Depends
World
how
Warriors?
much she can heal. Depends how many times.
That's
she
actually
gets
funny
hit.
'cause,
I haven't seen any videos
on
because
Mena,
we
on Brian Neff's
can't
podcast,
take any photos and videos,
right.
and you have
when
to
he
wait in
lost to
line. I didn't wait in
Rikichi
line,
for that
but
one
there was
game,
no time, and the line is kind of long as well.
he actually, like,
Did you see the discourse though? Like
looked
everyone-
over the desk and
everyone
looked at
was
Rikichi
posting,
to
you
see
know,
his
what
body
the
language.
changes I think are, but it's so funny because it's
And then
just
he saw
like,
that he
yeah,
was
when
nervous.
you perfect parry, you get.
And then
the,
Mena Adi
screen
laughed.
freeze, but sometimes you don't.
It's weird, man. There's been some conflicting.
Like during
info.
Evo, you watch him,
Copium to the copium.
he's
They're
laughing
like,
after
is
the
it
loss,
copium? Is it like?
and then he just
are they
beats him
messing
after
with us
that,
a little
just like
bit? You know
dominates
what I
him.
mean? Like they didn't put any other characters in the build. It's just Elena.
Oh, you watched it
no
as well?
Photos, no videos. Like there might be some changes in there that are not even in the actual patch.
That's true. I mean, we will see. Oh, look at this Capcom Pro Tour schedule. Obviously,
Yeah,
right
every
now,
single
Evo
World
Japan is
Warrior.
happening.
Same.
Common Breaker in 2 weeks. CEO 1 month after. Ooh, Blink Respawn DR. I know you guys are a huge fan of just
Peep,
going
save
to
up
DR
for
in general.
Evo
Evo Las
Singapore
Vegas,
next year.
UFA
Yes or yes.
Paris, right? Evo Nice, France, and also the premiere that everyone was wondering where it's going to be.
That's the next
It's going
major.
to be in China this year.
Yeah.
We're going
Yeah,
to.
last year was Singapore. Yeah.
I'm excited for China. I think it's in Shanghai.
Oh,
So,
is it?
I think so.
Super
Oh.
sick. Super sick.
Yeah, I
Wow.
actually never been to like China.
Yeah, I
for
think
a
so.
long period of time.
It's like
I
in
only
Florida,
been-
no?
I only been there for a layover.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You're missing
So
out.
Like I've been
not
to
like
Hong
any type of
Kong,
stay.
but like it's kind of like different, right? It's a different culture.
Yeah.
So I never been to like mainland China.
Wow.
So I might want to stop by. I know-
Shanghai's beautiful. I mean, again, I don't know if it's in Shanghai. I think it is because all the other Capcom tournaments have been in Shanghai.
well, next week is gonna be Shanghai as well too. The ACL.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah, for EWC.
Damn, get to the game already, bro. Guys, love yourself. Love yourself, guys. Wait, be right. Third strike blueprint. Yeah, this soundtrack is ass.
EVO Japan 2025 presented by
Wow, look at that. Get that crowd hype.
That-
Obviously, you saw Mena just give me that trophy.
Bro, he snatched with 2 hands.
It's mine.
That's like a big reason I love them having the trophy right there during
Yes.
the top 8, right? Very easily accessible for the winner to let the emotions ride them into the celebration. But yes, indeed, now we're going to start the intros for our 8 elite competitors.
Oh, did you guys see Tyler
Gonna
1 playing
vie
Street
for
Fighter? This is
Evo
funny.
Championship.
It's so crazy because you mentioned earlier there's at least
Who
probably
fucks Akira?
200 players that could have been in this top 8.
200,
Legit.
yeah.
At
Legit.
least
I mean,
200.
6,700 players, 2,200 of them, yeah, easily could have been in this top 8.
Yeah, Nyampi was so close. She had 9th place.
I was cheering for her so
Oh,
hard.
Oh,
She
yeah,
was so
Nyampi.
sick.
You know,
Bro,
she would have just
Women
killed the internet.
in fighting
Yeah.
games
Killed the internet.
Most definitely.
are gonna be a threat
Of course,
too.
Akira with the Cammy. I believe the lone Cammy here in the top 8.
It's not like these other
Yeah, there's
esports
no-
where
there's
like
no repeat
team-based
characters, I
and
think.
men
there's
don't
like
really
an
want to
Ed
play
for
with
Lashard,
women like that
Momochi, but
because
they might not play it at
Yeah.
all.
you know
I
that's
mean,
just
I watched
like they
Momochi
just
versus
they're
Daigo
fucking
from
bigoted
High
like
Fight.
that.
He
That's
clipped
just the way it is.
And I'm like, nah,
But fighting
Momochi-
games is open
Pick
bracket,
the
bro.
mind, baby.
Women are gonna be a real
Mind.
force in this
He-
motherfucker.
the sequence that he did on Daigo,
That girl got
he
9th place.
Pick the mind.
I mean, that's not what that character does, you know?
Yes.
Of course, Mena
For this
Evo
tournament.
Gaming looking to bring it
That's
back to
crazy.
back. But he's going to have to face all these compares, including Ryukichi.
I'm so excited to talk about Ryukichi because what he did to Nyampi, RIP,
And then
but
Walker's
that
losing.
punish
No,
that
I
she
didn't
did
see it. What
Yeah,
happened?
yeah,
Fate,
the crew Fate.
that was the sickest thing I've ever seen. But one thing he also did was he whiff punished her lash with run DP, and I feel like that's just not something you see at all in Ken players.
He's a run DP like master when it comes to whiff punishes.
Yeah.
He loves doing that. He does it against like Rashid's Yasar a lot as well too.
Oh, wow.
But we have to think about this. Ryukichi, when it comes to Japan, he is Mr. Consistent.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah,
also
absolutely.
in the top 6 last year for EVO Japan 2024. I feel like when it comes
Ryukichi
to
is
just
fucking like
traveling,
28 or some
that's
shit.
when
That's
he's
crazy.
not
This
consistent.
guy's
Yeah.
like
In
19.
Japan, home turf, he's always showing up.
I mean, when I first heard about him,
Yeah,
everybody
no,
was
could be
talking
in
about
pounds.
there's this godlike Ken on the rise. He's probably the
Damn.
best player coming out of Japan. And I was like, who's that? And they said Ryukichi.
7,000
And he
entries.
went to Red Bull in
Yeah,
New
Red
York.
Bull Kumite.
Didn't do so well.
He got
Didn't
cooked.
make
But
the
in
8,
Japan,
bro.
as you mentioned, he's cooking
No,
out here.
he cooks. I think NL also mentioned this is his first, he tweeted his first EVO top 8.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah, he said he was very
First
excited
Evo
about it.
top
Yeah.
eight.
Awesome. That is
He's
Yeah.
winning,
sick.
bro.
He is going to have to face Lashar,
Oh.
who a lot of people believe, you know, prodigal son of fighting games right here, has just shown out ever since he's bursted onto the scene, of course. Had a lot of success in other
He's
games
so
as well.
stacked.
But bringing
I want
us down
NL to
Street
win.
Fighter, he has not looked back. And then
He's
Kobayashi,
fucking
the
beast
monster
Akuma
on
player,
the
but-
Zangief, here to put bodies in bags.
Yeah, this one I'm actually
Oh, man.
super hyped
I
for
think we
because
Shaw
I feel like,
might win.
You know, Kobayashi had that
I want
hot time
Mena to
where he's
win,
like
actually.
just killing everybody,
Yeah.
winning
Yeah.
everybody, one to
Mena and
Mega.
NL.
And then he just kind of just disappeared for a bit. But now the fact that he's back in this top 8, so I'm curious to see. You mentioned it already, Wrench. He's fighting against Higuchi, Guile. It's a bit tough, but once Zangief puts you in the block of a +4 headbutt,
Yeah.
you know, every matchup is the same at that point.
Absolutely.
Boring ass
Of course,
Higuchi.
it's going to be all up to Kobayashi. It's going to be a lot of effort getting in, right? But once he does, then he could definitely, he's a monster when it comes to the reads. Bait out one, flash kick, and it's going to be all over.
Yep. Man, I'm pretty hyped because I personally want to see Menardi versus Momochi.
Oh, yeah.
I know they have to reach the winners finals, right?
Oh,
But I
shit.
want to see it so bad because me personally, Momochi is my favorite fighting game player of all time.
Oh,
For sure.
Oh, Mena's
He's
in
so
losers?
technical.
100%.
Yeah.
Favorite fighting game player of all time.
And the lore behind it is so good because Mena, he has his chance of becoming the 2-time back-to-back
Back
EVO
to-
champion, right? But Momochi has actually won EVO Japan as well
Yes.
in Street Fighter V, and he's won like Street Fighter 4 EVO Vegas.
Yes.
So this would just be another
Make
EVO
sure
title
it is.
under his belt, but
Yes,
in
yeah.
Street Fighter 6.
Wow,
You know,
three EVO titles
three
across
EVO
three
titles,
Street Fighters.
yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy if you think about it, right? But Menardi might just be the
Sherry?
back-to-back champion just in general. Back-to-back
Oh,
Capcom
brother.
Cup, right?
That's true,
This might
that's
be a
true.
back-to-back.
Oh,
It could be
my.
a thing,
brother.
right? So
He's establishing the
yeah,
pattern.
because I feel like Menardi, he's always been super
Calm
consistent,
down.
even after season 1. But
Calm
season 1
down.
was like that was his like current like prime. But now he's trying to find the prime again, right? So I'm curious to see will he reach it at this tournament?
Man,
Because
Vegas.
he obviously has the Blanca, he
Yeah.
obviously has the Bison, but
Oh,
Bison's
he's
got
in
no
winners.
reversal. You know, I'm
Yeah.
always kind of like sus about it a little bit. But you can see the bracket right here. First match gonna be Momochi versus
Held my
Ryukichi.
phone. Why do
Second
you
match
remember
winner
that?
semis Menardi versus Akira.
Amazing.
But I know Punk's cheering for Akira all day, right, for Cammy. Then we got losers round
Why
1,
do you remember
Kobayashi versus Higuchi, and then NL versus
Held my
Lashar. Man,
phone,
these are
guys.
some banger matches right here.
Yeah, Menardi versus Akira. I really am wondering which character Menardi's going to go with.
Oh, we're
because
going Blanca.
Yeah.
I would say so, but like also I think Bison has some merits in that matchup, right?
does,
Like
he
being in the
does.
air, you cash out so heavily. You don't have to guess on anti-airs when it comes to the dive kick. You can kind of go to that. But as you mentioned, he's had so much success in that matchup with Blanca and Cammy. It'd be hard pressed to do something else.
I'm actually okay. My big logic, big brain right here.
Yeah.
There is a chance that
Come
Menardi
on,
might
bro.
pick the Zangief against Akira.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Well, so
a
we
little bit.
because I would doubt that because Akira, to make it this far, actually had to take out Itabashi Zangief. And he got some,
okay.
when I was watching him play, he got some tricks up his sleeve with, with Cammy.
Yeah, okay. It's just like a different Zangief,
Akira
though,
plays
right?
It is,
So,
it is.
Oh, yeah, I think
but
I've heard of him.
it's more of like Blanca was definitely like Punk's kryptonite, right? That
Yeah.
was his answer. But that was like season 1.
Absolutely,
Eventually,
yeah.
season 2 came out, and Punk was able to beat a lot in terms of the sets of Blanca versus Cammy.
Yes, yes.
And the one time that Menardi did beat Punk was with Zangief. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
It's a great
you know,
point, yeah.
it might be a thing where he might try it if Blanca possibly gets washed.
Yeah.
So we have to see.
And then one of the things about that Punk Menardi kind of clash that we saw a lot in season 1 was that's when Blanca had the really hard to whip punish crouch medium punch,
Yes.
right? And of course that's Punk's main game. Like he's a great whip punisher, maybe the greatest whip punisher of all time.
Facts.
So because of
Nah,
that, it was definitely a hindrance towards him, right? Obviously, they normalized the hurt box a little bit on the blocker crouch medium punch, and then you saw he had to go to the geef. So that's another kind of play into this, right? I'm not sure like if Akira is going to be looking for whiff punishes a lot or how they're going to approach the matchup if we see that.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I do think Akira is more of like a full-on Cammy player compared to Punk, because you mentioned like Punk. He plays like Punk. He just whiff punishes and just kind of guesses right on a lot of the mix-ups. But when it comes to like knowing Cammy's like little tricks, doing specific setups, max damage conversions, Akira definitely is all.
I'm sure
on
Punk
paper.
knows all of that.
Yeah, like what I saw
It's
Akira
not like
do
he
to Itabashi
just
was
plays
like
everybody.
drive rush spin knuckled for
For
the
sure
cross up in the
mains.
corner. I was like, oh, that was cheeky.
Cammy.
That was the day one online.
That's
day
Cammy
one,
classic. What's old becomes new again.
Yeah,
Exactly. That's a layer to this. They're just like, they want to do some rank stuff on me.
And look at that. Look at the crowd,
Packed
bro.
to the gills,
Yo,
bro.
they might have gotten all 6,000 entrants again.
I was saying, like, these were probably all the competitors, because we had 6,700 players.
Yeah,
they're all spectators now outside of the 8 people that are in top 8.
Yeah,
so.
usually when they have like kind of like their own Street Fighter 6 events in Japan, I always see the crowd shots are just like endless. They're just like sold out crowds. So it feels like all the seats here, people got their tickets and everything, and people are standing, people are sitting, hitting the deck as well too, man.
We love that.
Hitting the deck.
I love it when people sit on the floor. That gives me the old school like Street Fighter tournament vibes.
Even
that
the
you
Evo
see.
vibes.
Yeah.
Right? Like
True, the pit.
When we got to sit in the
pit.
front.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So that was like really, really cool as well too. But what do you think about Ryukichi versus Momochi though? I feel like that's a tough one to call. I think.
I think so too,
They
man.
play each other a lot. Like
Yeah.
when I was like
Absolutely,
diving into the matchups, like they have so many ranked matches online. I think actually it's pretty 50-50.
Wow,
It's not like
yeah.
really leaning on anyone's side.
Okay.
But Momochi was playing Ed for most of it, so who knows who he's gonna play.
And that's what I'm thinking. I was like, so we know Ryukichi's going to be with the Ken, right? Like, he's just been a Ken specialist. So I want to see what Momochi brings to the table to kind of combat that. Do you start with the Mai and just be like, how good is Ryukichi at getting
I want to see
through
Mai
the
in the
Mai
top 8.
obstacle
Let's see how
course?
she plays.
Everyone
Is that how
plays
you wanna
Mai in
start it?
Japan and ranked though.
Yeah.
Like, so the
There's-
experience is so
you
much
also
there.
talked about him being the run DP master, right? That's another great thing that you could use against projectiles as Ken. So, yeah, maybe we start with the Ed, honestly.
Yeah, I agree with that, because I feel like if he does pick Mai, you know how you have to answer against OD fans and everything like that. Ryukichi showed us, like you mentioned, Sherry, the anti-Niampi crew Fate. For sure, he labbed what to do against OD fan, perfect parry, possibly do something crazy afterwards. So, I mean, I want to see it, though. I want to see the tech. Because that's the kind of the thing we're seeing online, like
really
OD fans
hate
too
Mai?
broken and everything like that. But there are answers about it.
Same.
But the fact that if you're the player and you're showing how to counter it, that's what
We're just geographically
I was
challenged.
gonna say
bruh.
Ryukichi, he makes like the
You
proprietary
can't get no
combos,
matchup
like the
here.
punishes. It's not, everyone kind of knows. Oh, when you block Mai's OD fans, you got to backdash, or you can do like a forward moving
Fucking
button that'll punish
Japan,
you.
bruh.
Ryukichi comes up with some stuff,
Yes.
obviously from the stuff that we've seen. So I would love to see what his genius mind came up with to go against Mai in the matchup.
Yeah, that'd be sick. So, yeah, I'm hoping that we get to see some counter tech, perhaps. I think there's a lot of merits to Ed in this matchup as well, right? Especially the caliber of Ed that Momochi brings to the table. I definitely think just in general, the different options that Ed can kind of put out there really hinders Ken's approach a lot of the time, right? Like just having the stand medium kick, just being able to absorb the fireball with the startup of your own, blast through it, that kind of takes away the fireball drive rush game a lot of the time. Obviously the hold flicker as well in that range where Ken wants to play at, whether it be like Dragon Lash, crouch medium kick, all that. Ed, I think, is a little bit superior in that range. So because of that, I think we'll see the Ed, but hey, either way, Ryukichi is a monster, so I think it's going to be close.
That's why it's fine. Just got to make sure like everything is
really cool, because
like
we mentioned that
the consoles
Ryukichi
aren't
likes doing
overheated and
the
the
run
monitors
DP
are
punish,
good.
right? So Momochi actually baited it a lot by doing that charge fireball, like the fake fireball, without releasing
with
it.
Ed,
as a bait against Ryukichi, and I was like, that's really
I think
smart
they
against a player
can't
that
because
likes to
they're, like,
react to what
sponsored
you're
or some
doing,
shit.
right?
I mean, he could take the Tokido answer, because Tokido versus Lashar, he did the run Tatsu against Lashar's hold flicker. He backed that, and I was like, there was no way he did that. So I feel like there's an answer already, and Ryukichi might possibly go for that because, like you mentioned, the replays, Momochi baited that out loud. So save it for nationals, man. That's a possible thing, right?
This is where you would bust it out for sure.
Yeah, this is definitely where you bust, because old habits die hard. It's kind of because you're still looking for. You're like, oh, I played you in ranked the other day. You did this. I'm gonna use it for Evo, huh?
Yeah.
I know you're thinking about that, right? But Kobayan versus Higuchi. I think a lot of people are cheering probably for Kobayashi.
Oh, yeah.
Zangief.
Yeah,
I hate
Zangief.
Guile, so
Well,
it's not even
Come
about
on.
Zangief. It's about my hatred for Guile.
Oh,
so.
Guile.
Those two characters, I absolutely get irritated playing against, right? They're two very different archetypes.
Yes.
But Zangief is one of those characters. I mean, as you mentioned, you hate grapplers. There's a shirt in the booth over there that says "Say no to grapplers."
Yeah,
coming
yeah,
from Nemo.
yeah,
But,
but
you
you
be
know,
dabbling, though.
But that's a bad
exactly. You know, I be
That's
down. I'm a turncoat sometimes.
You know,
But that's, again, that's, just on the matchup itself, Zangief versus Guile. We got to
Yeah.
cheer for the underdog of the situation, which is the Guile. But I did watch...
Wait, which is the Zangief.
Sorry,
Zangief.
yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
No, no, no,
Not
no,
called
no,
Guile
no,
an underdog.
no, no, no. Zangief as the underdog, my bad.
Look,
He's
almost
winning,
like
he's winning.
right now. You're like, God, what do you mean he's underdog?
You almost sound like a Zangief player over here. But I did see, like, earlier in the pools, making it to top 24, throughout top 24.
Yeah,
there was
Ryukichi
Zangief
already
Blanco
look
versus
nervous,
Kaba.
bro.
Yeah.
And then Zangief Blanco actually had some sick plays against Kaba. So there are many tools, actually, that I think Zangief, especially with the usage of level 2, it's just like
Yeah,
that kind
yeah,
of
for sure.
equalizes the matchup a little bit more, or like brings it closer to each
Yeah,
other.
it's not that bad. I feel like
I
I know a
got
lot of Zangief
Ryukichi.
players are just dooming and everything else.
For
right?
sure.
But the thing is, you have to think about this. You don't take chip damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Right? Zangief had it bad when he had to take chip damage in 4 and 5 and 2
Look
and
at
everything
Ryukichi,
like that.
though.
Here, you just don't take chip damage.
What
It's
the
great.
fuck?
Like, you
Yeah.
can walk in without having to, like, have a life deficit. That's
Yeah.
the most
Match ain't
important
even
part, right?
started, baby,
But
bro.
now it just comes down to your mental fortitude of, like, how to be patient. But we're going to get into our first match. It is the Mai.
Wow, so he is going to test them.
Yes, Mai. Yes, bye. Let's go.
That's how you feel?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Come on, man. I play both sides.
That's facts.
Capcom versus K, that's me.
All right, so we're going to get into a first match of our top 8 here at EVO Japan 2025. Momochi versus Ryukichi. Let's go.
Oh my God, they're so hyped. Look at this, and they're playing neutral. They're not. Oh, there's the
Although,
first fans.
immediately
That is
fan.
neutral. The only fan, 100%.
Well, you see, Ryukichi was so ready for the perfect parry.
Really? A DP right away from frame 1?
And attacking the drive here as well. He's going to get the burnout.
Yeah, and he could cash out, but you know what? He's going to take some chip damage.
100%.
For 4, he does the drive impact.
Look at that. String this man up. I'll take all this chip before he gets there, but Momochi, what a press out.
Bro, Momochi is so good at recognizing that was a heavy Jinrai and how negative it was, even though he's in burnout. It's a nice counterplay from Momochi
And
there.
even there, that's a punish on his medium Jinrai right there, too.
What a
And
walk
heavy
up,
Jinrai is
bro.
actually the least, like,
Yes,
minus.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
it would have been, it's actually plus on the burnout. So the
Oh.
fact that he challenged anyway was crazy.
Okay, using light punch. Wow, he tried something right there. Yes, give me that Kagura no Mai. 5 stocks it up, baby.
Cindy, oh, and then immediately just tapping, blessing the forehead with the stand heavy punch after the parry. Trying to wiggle out? Nah.
Dude, the standing heavy punch is
I think
so
that's a
good.
specific tech that
Patronizing, bro. It's
DP.
a
So
patronizing
good.
animation.
Okay,
Yes.
I like that. Lily right there, take him to the corner.
Oh.
Standing heavy kick. This
There's
is
no
the
way
same
he just
situation
threw it
from
out
round
there.
1 where Momochi's in the corner, right?
Yeah.
But all it takes is one hit for Mai to take you to the other corner.
Oh, yo, shout out to Ryukichi for that awareness where the target combo would have whiffed on the second hit. Oh, okay, using
Yeah, I
OP
need to start
Jinrai
doing
in
that as well.
situation.
Yeah, he's really
Like,
just
intentionally
poking
drop the combo
Emperor,
so you
holy
burn
shit,
it
Rise
right
on.
now.
Thought
Shit
that
is sick.
Momochi would come forward, trying to get a DP out. Both players here barely holding on to that drive.
Yeah, 2 for level 3. With that, no, we didn't spend the level 3 here.
spend.
Oh, it's gonna work out.
Wow, he really was that confident in the rest of this corner sequence.
Yeah, that was fortunate for Ryukichi in that
Wow.
situation. Okay, but tell me, what do you think he's looking for when he's every time he blocks a fan, he's doing light punch DP? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the second time doing it. But Mochi didn't bite yet, so I'm curious what's supposed to happen.
Yeah, I assume like this is gonna be like a trade type of scenario. Maybe
and
one of the
combo
punch
afterwards?
presses. I don't even know if it's gonna combo, but I think he'll at least get the better OP.
Ooh, where you going? Because I'm reaching. Wake up level 1. You
Stop
know
me,
what?
leg.
Get up.
Hey.
Stand fierce. Look at that. That is such a great button. No crosscut DP. That was a little bit
Oh,
weird. Kind of crosscut.
There's a perfect carry on the Jinrai, though. Another
Guess
level
what?
1. Okay.
More
Yeah.
fans,
Stocks back.
bro.
Yeah, that was really good awareness from Momochi because usually that combo
Brilliant
does not
guy,
work
bro.
without level 1
Amazing.
already installed.
True.
Look at that. Look at this. Ugh. Oh, he tried to run DP
He
already.
did. He wanted it.
What a
Wow, that hit from so
incredible
far on the
character.
stand medium kick.
Yeah, he's setting him up. He's setting him up. That's why he's throwing regular fireball first, so he could be in advantage.
You know, I don't think the target combo would have comboed either from that far. That
Yes.
was really good from Ryukichi to not go forward
He
with
doesn't
it.
Oh my
have
God.
fucking
Burnout. Okay.
CA.
Momochi has
is
to
fucking
defend.
hard as well.
Oh,
That was sick.
yes. Goes for the loop a little bit. Take it to the corner. Are you going to react to level 2 or what?
Ooh, trying to bait it out, right? Momochi has been representing that reversal level 1. Oh, but he got hit in the air. That means no DI for you.
Yeah, but
I hope they
might
fuck.
OD, oh my goodness. Not full animation,
He can
though.
combo.
Still alive.
Wake up level 1.
Whoa, the DP regular. He traded
That's
Regular
No, it's not
DP,
Justin,
bro.
but he did
You
it anyway.
serious?
He missed time?
Yeah, he mistimed the meaty. It looks like he mistimed the meaty. That's
Look at him, bro.
A lot of the time, people will do that, right? They'll be a little bit hesitant, like they'll try to block a reversal, maybe delay the light just a tiny bit, but maybe that's not even what he did there because he was still in burned out, just mistimed it enough to get the trade.
All right,
Wow.
let's big brain it, okay? All right, so wake up level 1 is with punches.
Yeah.
What are you
Yeah.
gonna say?
Regular
No, I was
DP
gonna
is
say,
insane,
did he really
bro.
mean to do
That's
that DP or
fucking
did he mean
woke.
to do the level 1? Because the DP, no meter, is a questionable decision.
I think maybe he woke up DP thinking Ryukichi is going to delay button because if he woke up level 1, the button would come out.
That's what I'm saying, right?
Right. It's
That's why I think he
very
delayed the light punch a little bit.
possible.
And it's a very popular strat in this game, right?
Yeah.
You just slightly delay on the opponent's wake up, so if the reversal is there, then you block it. Whoa!
Yeah,
Okay.
that combo don't work crouching, that's for sure. Okay, nice. Guess for game. Yeah, that was tough. That was
That
tough.
was a DI back
Ryukichi coming
there.
back there.
And I love Ryukichi has just definitely been attacking
He's
the
still
drive
looking
meter,
good.
right? To
Yes.
take away
Like, I
that
feel
OD
like-
fan from Mai. It's a really smart strat.
Yeah, it's actually really working out, and you're seeing that Momochi's not really
just had
doing
some
a lot of
unlucky
OD fans in the
interaction.
process.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Because even if you get her low enough, right, then
Yes.
the OD fan, you might burn out if you're below 2 bars.
And 5 fans.
Yeah, it's very clear that Momochi has been waiting to get all his level 1s just to get the stocks. Like, in every single round, he's been able to activate level 1.
Yeah.
Wow, and then just the reversal fierce. Ryukichi showing no fear.
Banding the level 3, cash on damage,
Oh,
sack the
fear.
drive gauge, putting their CA, but doesn't matter. You don't even have CA in the process in there.
Are we going to get the burnout?
OD
Are we going to go
fireball.
for the meaty here?
Yeah,
Oh.
taking the hit, don't matter.
Clean.
That's a tough decision right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Felt like he tried to take the hit to avoid the burnout, but nonetheless, that was just really good from Ryukichi, trying to close that gap and not let Momochi get out even after taking the hit. Super smart smothering style.
So far, 4 rounds straight.
Character
Right?
swap.
Momochi wins 2 rounds, Ryukichi wins 2 rounds. If you notice, Momochi's always in the corner first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hacked,
So,
bro.
yeah, so there's something that Ryukichi's doing well, where forcing Momochi walking
Ed?
back, and we might switch Ed because I feel like Momochi, because of that, maybe he knows like, hey, you know what? Why am I getting walked back like that? I'm supposed to be the neutral footsie god.
Yeah.
Right. So let me pick a character that can control some of that madness of yours.
That's what we're going to see, right? Switching it up now. And again, both of these players definitely start the round a little bit timid, right? Nobody wants to overcommit. Nobody wants to give their opponent a big opening to start the round.
Ooh, look at that. Ugh, I love that flicker. That's a bad boy. That's a bad boy special. Right
Yeah,
there.
it is.
This is the parry. Yep, tries to attempt for it. Momochi doesn't give it to him.
Oh,
But
wake
nice
up stand,
challenge. Yeah, that was a good challenge right there.
And you see Ryukichi just ever optimal, right? Buffering the Jin ride behind it,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and just
yeah,
always peppering in any damage he can get.
Yeah, and you know what I really love about him
People
doing
have
that Jin
different
ride?
strengths
Like he
and
does, he
weaknesses.
just give just in case.
Yeah.
But most people would do jab drive rush. He didn't want to put himself in that situation where it didn't work and put him in a
I don't know if
possible
Mai's
burnout
better than
situation,
Ed,
but it doesn't
but,
matter because
let's say
Momochi
if
taking
she
the
was, it
first
still wouldn't
round
matter.
of this game.
Because
Yeah, you can tell
Momochi's
Ryukichi
better
is
with
extremely
Ed.
conscious of his own drive meter and his opponent's. He really values those resources, as he should.
Forward fierce right there.
And as you mentioned, Justin, you can see how the neutral has changed right now because Momochi's been handling the neutral pretty well, actually. He's been controlling it, not pushing himself into the corner.
Oh yeah, this is Momochi's character. Like
Yeah,
if you think about like how his archetype of a player he plays, this is him.
Yeah,
Mai's just broken.
This is what we talked about at the beginning, right? Momochi in this matchup with Ed
Yeah, this is
definitely
his
has really
archetype.
strong tools at that range where Ken likes to play at, so makes it a bit more difficult for Ryukichi, and he is just pressing that heavy kick.
Yeah, he got him in the corner, so it's definitely harder to make a whiff. But do we have the dream?
I believe
have
Momochi
it?
has a dream.
No, yes, a little bit. No, he had to change it up a little bit,
Okay.
but still gets it though.
Wow, the adjustment.
Nice.
That's
Dream.
crazy. What?
I
And then
can't
the empty
believe
low.
that. Yeah, I can't believe he fixed that.
This dude Momochi, bro, he's a master of the character for a reason. 2-1 lead here in top 8.
You saw how it was kind of like, it was kind of wonky
Fuck.
a little
I've never
bit.
seen that.
Yeah, Ed might be
adjustment.
the
I've never seen that.
And he had the meaty set up for it right after, too. The empty jump low, the empty jab light.
that was Chef's kiss right there. Okay, how is Ryukichi gonna answer? But speaking of that, get him using the damage option. Didn't want to use the Tatsu.
And it looked like Momochi trying to walk forward throw right there. Like he tried to call out Ryukichi was going to block after the driver's cancel.
What? That
Yeah, the
was
link.
sick.
Double
Was it
link.
because it was meaty?
Yeah, it was meaty there. Wow, that was actually sick link right there. Okay, go for the parries. Blocking, has to force to take the throw because Ryukichi went for a lot of shimmies right there. Nice!
Big parry.
Yeah, but it doesn't. I guess Momochi's cool with it. He's back into the mid screen. He's back to where he's comfortable at, walking Ryukichi down.
and he's building that level 2. Not going to have a chance to use it this round, though.
We've seen some clips from Ryukichi at this tournament as well. Spamming that crouch medium punch. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Crouch medium punch for Ken is one of his best counter poke normals. That's a great disjointed hitbox, 6 frames as well. And then you see him just switch it up with the crouch medium kick to throw off Momochi at the end right there, too.
It's so hard to just try to whip punish that one. I think it was against Zangief, where he just did it 4 times in a row, right?
Yeah.
And the 4th one hit.
Yeah, he tried to do stand medium punch Geef and just got destroyed.
Okay, another one. This time he gets it. Look at that. Ugh.
Beautiful. Look at the damage. That's 50%.
Yeah, go for the fuzzy with the standing heavy kick too. Get the +4. Wow, he whipped. Damn, that did a lot. Ooh, stand fierce again. Go attacking the drive gate. And I love the fact that he knew he was going to tap parry in that situation. Jump back as well. Defense.
Goodness, bro. Momochi is just keeping him jailed in this corner, trying to walk up on him and throw. Even with a wake-up throw right there, Momochi getting a little frisky.
No bite on the shimmy there either.
Yeah. Look at that.
Playing so well defensively right now.
With punish. Where are you trying to press that sweep for? How dare you?
And Momochi had been walking up in his personal space, right? That's why he tried to sweep. He was like, bro, I don't want you to keep walking at me like that. Great adjustment from Momochi to win punish instead.
Finally?
This time we get the low forward though. Ryukichi's
He's gonna wake up.
Somehow he gets by the meaty neutral jump roundhouse right there. I wonder what he was going for.
Yeah, I wonder what the mind game is there. Like, did he think he was gonna like fake the safe jump type joint? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because usually Ken will just come down with fierce instead of roundhouse. And again, the roundhouse hit again.
Holy shit.
I wonder if that's something new
fuck?
against Ed.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. I felt like Momochi was cooking that game, but somehow Ryukichi came back to tie it up 2-2.
I mean, it really took all that low 4 Tatsu into the corner, and then, you know, Momochi, unfortunately, maybe it's because Ed's anti-airs aren't the best. That's why he's getting counter hit. He's maybe reacting a little too late to the neutral jumps.
Yeah, that's the hard part. You have to react a bit earlier than usual.
Yeah, he just did it again, right? Like, I don't know what the anti-air choice is. Maybe it's like the stand medium or the crouch medium kick type joint, and that just beats it. Definitely interested in seeing this going forward.
Oh, okay. Final game. Let's see who's going to go on to the winners finals of this right here. Again, a stand jab from the drive rush. Trades on the buttons. Nice. First DI counter against the Jinrai there.
And yeah, way to save it for the last game. That's what you want to. How he ended up parrying again.
Yeah, that was actually pretty smart. The fact that he's like, you know what, I need to let go. I don't want to drain myself, and then tap it again.
Yeah.
Go for the DP combo, 5-piece. How dare you press the button, double drive rush combo. You're going to spend level 1 here? That's right.
Yeah, I think with all that drive meter, maybe Ryukichi was like, you know, Momochi will expect a DP here. Like, I got all this meter, I'll still be good even after I DP. But nah, the media was there to shut it down.
Yeah, I feel like we haven't seen too many bust out ever since Momochi's first EXP with mine the first game. That was like about it.
Yeah.
That's like a 3-for-3 neutral jump fierce from Ryukichi too, as an not as an anti-air, but as a shimmy bait.
Yeah.
I guess Momochi is working out.
What a whip.
Spacing on that one. Yeah, these two play each other a lot, you can tell.
Okay, try it again. There's the crosscut. How dare you use the light punch?
Looking like mine's up the crosscut.
Definitely wanted the drive rush back throw into the corner right there. Momochi did not let him have it.
Nice anti right there. Go for the meaty. Again, the meaties, I would say the little delay stand light punch is definitely cooking him.
But the whip button from Ryukichi, he's going to spin the meter. Most definitely can't afford to be greedy here, and we are going to a final round.
That's a crazy whip punish too, because that is so hard to whip punish against Ed.
I love that.
That was hard, and I felt bad for Ryukichi there just because I'm like, he's probably thinking, can I level 2 instead of level 3? But he's like, you know what? I don't want to risk it. I don't want to risk it.
Definitely had to spend all his bar there.
And I truly don't think the level 2 would have killed, so.
Oh, nice meaty on that one. Wow, stand jab, low jab, saw the hit, and confirmed to the target combo, and put him in a situation. Look at this, taking all the damage. Momochi has 3 bars, though, but Ryukichi has him in the corner.
What a throw tech right there from Momochi.
Oh my god.
Ryukichi just patient.
Why is Momochi drowning, bro? What a noob.
That should be it.
That's it.
Level 1 to end.
I thought Momochi would like just winning these moves.
I told you, man. Home turf Ryukichi. This man cooks, bro. He always cooks at home turf.
Yeah, man. And, you know, it's just really a testament to these two and how they played each other.
Down,
because,
bro.
like, Momochi got the dub with Mai quick, right? And then he lost one. And you could tell, like, he wanted to start with the Mai because Ryukichi has specific ed tech.
Yes.
We saw it on display.
He was winning
so he was like, this is going to be dangerous if I have to go to Ed. But that's just how good Ryukichi is, bro. Whether it's against Mai, whether it's against Ed, like you said, man, on home turf, he's different.
He is different. I want to see if he's going to use the neutral jump roundhouse against the next match.
Yeah.
Because then that'll tell us, that's an Ed-specific thing,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so curious because usually most Kens will always use jump heavy punch as the neutral jump, right? He did use it for shimmies, but when it comes to like, when your Ed is standing,
yes,
it was come down heavy kick for sure.
Wow,
So
man.
Yeah, they're playing the replay right now.
Yeah, that was a great first match. 3-2 final round. Like, what a way to start a top 8, especially in EVO Japan, right?
We love the dance, we love the adaptation, and
Yes.
that very last round, I feel like Ryukichi switched up how he wanted to approach the offense because when he knocked Momochi down, he started doing a lot of meaties with lights, and it was actually catching Momochi holding up, I think, because Momochi does like an up back on a defensive read. So it actually caught him a lot of times.
I think that's like a now more popular thing, right? Everyone likes to jump back after like not taking a throw or whatever like that. But the fact that that's why he did the stand jab, low jab into back medium punch, soft hit,
Akira,
and they're right there. That was just beautiful because that was like a 2-hit sequence before jumping back. Because most people do 1-hit throw. But he did 2 hits because he thinks you're going to jump back, bro. So good.
That's the layers on layers, especially when you guys are playing each other. Again, they play each other all the time. So
and you can just normally
another
link
20-minute wait
like
in
we saw,
between
right?
each
But a lot
match.
of the time, if you do stand jab and the crouch jab, you're too far for that stand punch to connect after that. But for whatever reason, again, he's labbing out these situations where he knows, like, I can get away with doing 2 jabs first and still connect with a stand medium punch. Dude is just a mastermind.
That was good. That was good. But our next match, Mena RD versus Akira.
Yeah, I know you wanted to see Mena versus Momochi, but this match is going to be really, really interesting just because, again, we don't know who Mena is going to choose in this matchup.
Yeah.
And in Akira, I feel like I haven't seen too much of Akira, so this is really good, refreshing to see him in the top 8.
Let's go,
I feel like Akira,
Blanco
he
winning
hasn't really gone too crazy in terms of results overseas, right?
Yeah.
Right, but I feel like in Japan, he's always kind of like, always does well, but never been in a situation where he's like winning a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I mean, if there's a time to win, get a big first win, this is the time right here, especially against 2-time Capcom Cup champion, also defending EVO Japan 2024 champion for Street Fighter 6. It's a tall order to beat, but I mean, I'm sure Akira has the home crowd behind his back.
Yeah, this honestly might be the perfect storm to kind of break through that glass ceiling that he's been hitting, right? Getting those top 8s, but never maybe getting into that top 3 or getting that W himself. So if he's able to use this, ride the momentum, ride the home court advantage, take down the reigning defending champion, that, I mean, I think will propel his confidence forever.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tall order, though, because something everyone, I feel like, knows about Mena is that he does not get deterred. I mean, he won EVO Japan last year when I don't want to say he had the crowd against him, but this is home advantage, home turf for Akira, and it doesn't really bother Mena. He's been here before. He's done this so many times, especially in this particular matchup.
I think he won, like, free. Like, it was dominant.
Yeah, he was very dominant last year.
It wasn't, like, close at all. He destroyed the competition last year.
And I feel like when Mena is in the zone, when he's in there, he's pretty much unstoppable. Like, you'll watch this game and you'll be like, does that other guy play Street Fighter? Like,
right?
No, I mean, you're definitely not wrong.
Let's go.
But I would say if Akira did his research, I mean, one thing, Mena is definitely an up
What's
back
he playing?
monster as well, too.
Yeah.
And
See on the
Cammy's
screen,
definitely
what's he
really
playing?
good at just stopping up back with her crouching heavy punch meaty, right? And gets a full combo from there. But the thing is, I think Mena RD just kind of just plays heads or tails. It's either I up back or perfect parry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right? So obviously, if you're going for a meaty, thinking I'm going to up back, it makes it easier for me to perfect parry. Puts the back throw. Guess what? Tables are turned now. So it's a very dangerous combination. But sometimes, if Mena RD is willing to play dangerous, you have to not be scared to play dangerous back.
and from Akira's gameplay, definitely not hesitant to kind of play that way as well.
Yeah, and with those two choices that you highlighted, Justin, I wonder if we'll see Akira try to maybe put the brakes on a little bit on Wake Up just to try to counter both of those strategies. But if that happens, does Mena start waking up with buttons? Does he start waking up?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, he's so good at adjusting so quickly that even if you catch on to his strat, he won't just stick to it. He's not stubborn in that way if it's not working.
Woo!
Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm so curious to see what's going to be the new. Do we have any new Lightning Beast setups? What's the Blanca challenge going to be doing? Here's the Pokken, just feeling each other out. Here is no dive kicks yet.
It just feels so right to see Blanca on Mena to me, or Mena on Blanca, excuse me.
Look at that. Yeah, again, right away, the offense has started. We're going to set it out. Yeah, that's right. Put a trap out. Yeah, meaty, plus frames. Look at this. Mena RD is controlling the pace.
Yeah, and perfectly set himself up on that roundhouse as well. I think it was supposed to be a counter poke setup, but then he gets a whip punish anyway.
Oh, using spiral arrow, but it didn't really work out. Somehow got the punish counter throw. I guess that was still a punish situation there.
Yeah.
No space out in there. And look at this control. Stand jab, stand light kicks. Didn't even use crouching medium punch yet.
Yeah, that's true. We talked about that potent button, but that one as well. The crouch jab, counter poke, and the drive rush cancel behind it to seal the first round.
He's better. Mena's
That was
Blanco.
surprising.
Chilling's
I
Blanco.
don't really see a lot of Blancas using crouching jab.
Yeah,
right?
For real.
Oh,
That
nice.
crowd strong, but has a whip punish there.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, that was definitely a whip punish. Standing heavy kick.
Like the fact that he put himself back into the corner, I think it caused Akira to have like a moment of hesitation. Like, what's happening here?
The slides would be
right
too
there,
much.
using the low forward. You have to attack the drive
much
gauge,
for
and that
Mena.
is what he is doing.
Put that drive gauge down to life support while Akira gets back in the green. It's gonna be a good look. Just needs one more. What's Mena gonna bet on?
You know, if I'm gonna burn out, I'll burn out on my own turn.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Now, does Mena have the reaction to wake up level 1, wake up level 3? He jumps out, backs out in the corner. You gotta attack the legs. Using a low medium punch. Doesn't want to do the third.
Oh my god.
You got to be kidding me, Mena
Roundhouse as
Arthi.
an anti-air?
That was the first dive kick
Shit
of the
on.
game.
Oh my lord.
You know what they say. When you're in burnout, your reactions have been heightened
Yeah, yeah.
to the maximum.
That's true.
You
But
know what I mean?
you're heightened, but
Pondering.
usually you're locked in on one
Great
option.
pondering.
Yeah. But
And
I
it's
think
usually-
I think he was locked in on
He
that
was locked
option
in on
though.
the dive kick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, 100%.
the dive kick is such a great tool to use when the opponent's in burnout, right? It's like plus frame no matter where
Yes,
it hits
yes,
pretty
yes,
much.
yes.
So a lot of time players are going to be trying to abuse that Mena, scouting it perfectly.
But look at this adaptation from
Mena's
Akira.
Ember.
Like we just saw 3 dive kicks in a row. In the last game, we only saw 2, like
Yeah.
one OD and then 1 regular, right?
Yeah,
so
nice.
now Akira's going in.
Yeah, the delay buttons right there, catching Mena jumping back, but doesn't get a full combo, goes for the throw here. Is Mena gonna wake up right here? Ooh, I thought he would wake up after he saw green. Nice jump back, medium punch. It got the soft knockdown too. Scratch him up. He tried to hop over.
He did, yeah. He wanted to be out the OS, the DPOS. He was going to try to hop through it.
Yeah. That was so lucky for Akira because if he did not get that sequence right there and Mena RD was able to defend, it would have been a world of hurt.
Man, that was really good from Akira, honestly.
Take
Now
it to
we're
the
gonna get
corner.
to the Kona.
Yeah, everyone's favorite place.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I think he tried to hold up there.
Most likely, right?
Nice.
You highlighted how often he was going for a dive kick. That probably was what he was doing
Oh
again,
my
honestly.
Oh, almost. I love the side switch. Yo, he is playing fast right now. You see how fast he's playing?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, he's going in.
Ooh, I thought he was going to bust out the super. Yeah, kind of hard to cross-cut in that situation, right? Lightning Beast, attack the drive gauge. I love the fact that he didn't spend
gameplay.
it, right? Just in
Yeah.
case.
I definitely think he was betting on Akira trying to do
Lock the
something with the
level
remaining
2,
drive
bruh.
meter, right? So
Yeah.
he was looking to bait
Fucking
it
show.
out.
Burnout scene.
Yeah, that's why he's jumping back. He's trying to buffer a special move right there. But drops the combo. Oh, maybe that's a setup
Fuck.
possibly.
I really like the parry right there, right? So he didn't have to guess which side that ball was going to come down on.
Yeah.
On.
Akira does have level 3. If he gets a low forward, if he gets any confirm, he's definitely going to go into it. But Mena RD needs to defend.
Nice. Hooligan tried to bait something out from Mena there.
Yeah.
Mena doesn't take the bait.
Yeah, takes a throw. Watch out. He's in that 3-meter threshold, and he spends it.
Burnt
He tried to
out,
whip
bro.
punish it. He saw
Oh,
it.
yeah, you
he
have
just
to.
goes
One
into
hit.
it. Off the crouch medium kick. How?
Are you serious?
He just did it as well. That
That's
was a hit
crazy.
confirm.
That's actually insane. At least, like, I feel like if that was me, I would do low forward, like, heavy kick spiral arrow.
Something.
Just in
Not
case,
just
right?
Just in case.
You know, just in case if it misses, and I'll confirm from the second hit. But the first hit is insane.
What's got like it wasn't even a whiff punish.
No,
It
yeah,
was
he
just
just
a
did it.
straight
No.
confirm.
He saw it.
And,
Yeah.
and like when those things happen, right, usually we find ourselves in scenarios where like we just kind of notice the opponent walking forward or standing up. That didn't feel like that at all.
Yo,
like
it-
I don't know
Overhead.
how he hit that.
It was like I put the computer on random guard and I'm practicing. What? That was insane. And look, he was ready to check the jab block up too. He
Yep.
was a little bit too late. Nice punish on the crouching heavy punch to stand jab.
Yeah,
Ooh.
and of course Mena, that's always a potent tool in Blanca's kit. The air Blanca ball to avoid the throw.
Ooh, standing heavy kick, attack the drive gauge from that drive rush. Okay.
I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's so interesting that he's using spiral arrow in neutral like that.
I think it's like a switch up with the heavy kick as well,
Yeah,
right?
right.
Like as a Mena tries to get close, maybe counter poke that heavy kick. He does
True.
spiral arrow from a little farther away.
Oh my God, I'm surprised he didn't whip punish that standing heavy kick right there.
Oh my.
Yeah, Mena RD. I think he expected a dive
Perfect
kick.
parry.
Ooh, didn't spend the drive rush there. Yeah, I thought maybe
Oh
we would jump
my
back, but the low
God,
short. Do we spend
bro.
level 2? Yes, we
He
do.
Walked
Ugh,
back
Street Fighter
so
2 animated
much.
movie.
Mena didn't press anything.
Oh, Macchiotomy type joint. Yeah, Akira's rhythm right now is extremely hard to pin down. Like, there's so many decisions where I'm like, I don't blame you for getting hit. Like that walk back into the drive rush crouch slide kick, it's just so weird to catch him right now.
I think it's one of those things, like I mentioned, like Akira plays kind of like he uses everything that Cammy has.
Yeah, true.
Right. It's not just a whiff. It's just not a whiff punish Cammy.
Yeah.
Oh, get off of me! The stand like it buffer though.
both these fellas is woke.
Let's go.
Sick.
Fuck.
Wasn't the punish there.
Spiral arrow.
Fuck is this?
Let her rip. Look, he's playing different.
Yeah, both of these players right now
Woke
forcing
as
their will,
fuck.
imposing their will, but a quick whip punish on the throw attempt.
Yeah, I'm surprised Mena RD didn't spend the double drive rush there. Maybe he wasn't too confident that the level 1 wouldn't kill there.
Yeah. Definitely. I think he wants to also hold on to the meter and hopefully get an early lightning beast in this round,
that's
perhaps.
true. Okay, spiral arrow.
I feel like Akira has done such a good job on checking drive rush. Woo!
That was godlike.
That was so good.
That was so good.
Because that was a safe jump, right? It wasn't going to be a punish on the perfect parry, so it would have been a tech throw. I love him just hopping through it.
Oh my god, the drive gauge is being attacked.
It's being attacked, but he does have that level 3. And it's not over yet.
He didn't spend the level 3 yet. He has one more chance. And now Mena RD is in a situation where he doesn't have too much drive gauge
What
as
is
well,
about
too.
to happen, though?
What you got?
Press the button. I'm surprised he didn't go through. Yeah, attack the drive gauge. He didn't attack it again. Level 3.
I was going to say, these jump backs, they can get sniped by that CA. You got to be a little bit careful.
Nice standing heavy kick right there. Stand Pierce.
Oh
Tries.
my.
Oh, don't flinch on
Oh
there.
my god.
He's like, I could take some throws, bro. I ain't reaching.
Mena doesn't want to
Jump
press
back.
because
DP.
doesn't want to burn.
Oh my god, that's plus. Ooh.
Oh my
That's gonna
god.
combo. He's gonna get a follow-up afterwards.
Yeah, he can go
Level
to level 1.
Burnout.
Is that enough? No, it's not. But we're gonna. It's burnout.
Oh
It
my
is
god, he
burnout.
put him on a pick.
He won't come through. Are you serious?
RD.
No way he won't come through. That's crazy.
He didn't wake up air throw.
Oh, he won't come air through.
He's winning. He's winning Evo. He's winning Evo. He's winning Evo.
Smokes of all reads.
Nah.
Not wake up level 1.
No,
That was
Mena,
not
whoa,
air
bro.
through.
There's no way Mena's losing this. I'm sorry.
I cannot believe what I just
That's
saw.
like
Yeah,
mental
we
damage.
literally
How do you
just
even
got
like
our
come
first
back
piece,
from that as a kid?
That was
bro?
insane.
Fucking hell.
That was beautiful. If that
my
doesn't make it to
God.
high fight, I know you're
No, High
watching.
Five already got that clip.
I know you're watching, bro. Please put that match on Twitter.
Y'all
Right?
gotta handle
ASAP.
this for a minute. I'm speechless after
Yeah,
that one. Legit.
that's insane. How
Mena
how
hasn't
does
woken
Akira
up
come
with-
up, like keep going with this after this, right?
I mean, he's doing just fine.
He's
He's
like,
taking
oh, that's
ownership.
normal. That wasn't normal.
There you go.
Option select, flash kick option select. I guess we call it.
Yeah, same thing, right?
Yep. Go for the chip damage. Whoa.
no.
What a
Error,
noob.
level 1.
Not yet, not yet, not yet. It wasn't going to kill. He needed that meter just in case.
Yeah, that's plus no matter what. Yeah, you can't stop that.
Yeah, it's
Your
over.
only option there was just you had to bust out a super.
Yeah, you just had to commit to it.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I'm
bro.
still thinking about that
No,
decision, bro.
that might be the play of the year actually.
Yeah, honestly.
Evil
so
Award
Akira's
play
playing
of the
so
year,
well
right?
as well, but Mena's
Shit,
just
man.
he's just staying
Holding
calm
the
in this
parry,
situation.
Now he's in burn. Look at this. I'm telling you, he's still thinking about the air throw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
had to do the level 1. Change the pace a little bit, but look at it. Mena RD is healthy with the green. He's green. His drive gauge is green. Everything is green.
Ooh, just with the walk-up throw.
Yeah. Walk up throw the situation. Attack it
get
during the
his meter
burnout.
back.
Yeah, play like no a little bit. DPOS, get off of me.
Yeah, we'll see if Mena RD goes back to the hop like he showed earlier off that.
Straight into
Oh,
burnout.
burnout again. DI. Do we side switch? Yes, we do. Meaning, do we set up the Blanca-chan? Is it
DI.
close?
it.
Is it?
I think this is it. I think
Yeah.
this is
Oh, using the
Yeah.
EX level 1
Level
to
one.
end it.
it. Do we even,
Oh,
Yeah, level 1. Boom.
Mena RD. Winners
Look at that.
finals.
Go Meta.
Aura.
Yeah, you deserve to pop off like that after what I just saw, bro.
100%. There's.
That might
That-
be air throw of the century. I don't know.
Akira
Air throw
dog
of the
walked
Street
on that
Fighter
level.
6.
Oh my God, that
Lifetime.
was something what a beast would actually do in real life.
Yeah.
Just cha 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 cha.
Wake up
in.
air
Come
throw.
on.
That is a commitment.
Oh, that was insane.
Incredible.
I
man.
feel so bad, though, because the sequence that Akira did right before that was godlike.
It was godlike, but the answer from Mena RD
Yeah.
was more godlike.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch Mena RD play because I don't want to lose my voice. 'Cause
Day one,
felt
bro.
like
I know, right?
My voice cracked when I yelled
Yeah, I
like
feel
right
you.
there.
I thought we were all about to yank the freaking wires
Yeah,
off
I'm
because
sorry.
everybody
Day
stood up at
one.
the
My
same
bad,
time
bro.
with the air throw.
I
That
could
was.
not
I
believe
just
it,
didn't
bro.
even think about that as an option. 100% thought the level 1 super was coming out.
Yeah.
Like, he did wake up air
Everyone
throw.
thought that.
And that's why I could have jumped, right? He was like, I'm going to dodge this level 1.
Yeah.
And I think he could get to the other side. It would have been tough to like wake up Blanca ball anti-air.
Yeah.
And this dude, the fact that Mena knew that he would go with that, bro. Like
the crazy part was how close to the ground the air throw was.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Look,
It was like an instant air throw.
Yeah. Oh, we have the replays right here. Look at amazing
damn.
plays from
Oh,
Mena
yeah,
Squad
that
already.
moment as
We already
well.
thought, like, yeah,
Bro,
Mena
two
already is crazy right
crazy-ass
now, right? The
moves.
reactions on the dot, like the king was standing.
This one got completely
little
overshadowed.
did we know, right?
Little did we know. He got some plans for you, baby.
Air throw.
You thought the first movie was good? I got you.
So this is my Godfather 2, bro.
Even that one was
Yeah,
amazing,
that hiccup
Makura.
hurt.
Yeah, I don't know how he pulled that one off. Both of these players have just showed off
That was some
phenomenally.
third strike right there. Low forward super.
No, that's harder than Third Strike. That's way harder than Third Strike.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is way harder than Third Strike.
That was way harder than Third Strike.
100%.
He
Drop
dropped the
combo
combo
here,
in.
actually.
Yeah, he did drop that combo right there, but man, that was beautiful. The
that was
DP,
great
yeah, the
reaction,
reaction was
yeah.
still there. Buffering the stand light kick right there, and that was really good as well too.
You can tell he's had so much experience in this matchup with that, right? Getting hit by the DP off the Blanca ball, he still knew the light kick buffer would work.
Yes, look at that.
Oh, this is what we're talking about right now, I believe.
Yeah, I think this is the one right here. Spends the
yeah.
level 2,
Yeah.
right? Boom, look at that. Optimal combo too, right?
Yeah, the
Spends
level 1.
1.
Oh my.
Look at this, look at this, look at this. This is so sick. Oh!
That was so ridiculous, bro.
Yo.
Instant.
So
That
ridiculous.
was great.
Like, caught her on the way up.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my God, that was a beautiful play. No matter what, I still can't believe that he did that.
yeah, 100%,
Nah,
man.
he knew.
I mean, of course, at that point, he
Man,
definitely knew.
Wow, Mena just, and you mentioned it, Sherry, right at the beginning. When Mena's on and his reads are there, like, he looks unstoppable. He looks like the best player in the world, and that's what he just displayed here today to get into Winners Finals, where he'll be fighting up against Ryukichi in a little while.
Yep, that's
Oh, yeah,
definitely
the
gonna be a very
rematch.
interesting match in Winners Finals. But before that, we are going to go through losers.
Mena beat
Yeah.
Ryukichi
Round
lost.
one.
I'm
We're
pretty
gonna
sure
see
Evo
Kobayan
Japan as well.
versus Higuchi.
That's a hard matchup right there.
Oh,
That's
Mena's win.
I think that's a matchup where it's like a Tom and
To
Jerry
win it all
type
last
of
year.
thing, you know what I
I
mean?
think it was
I mean,
last
like,
year.
Obstacle
They
course
try
and
to
everything.
chase
Yeah,
him
it's a
around.
chase for sure. That's for sure. It's a chase down, but I mean,
Two
Zangief
titles?
can't do it. I
Yeah.
think Zangief in this game is
He's the
definitely
beast.
much better than the average Zangief from previous games, for sure.
Yeah.
Just because no chip damage and drive rush is a factor. Also headbutts
And they'll
pretty
come back
nasty
around.
frame
Yes,
trap
sir,
as
yes.
well,
I mean,
so
he has really good buttons.
he has.
That's what I
great
want to bring
buttons.
up.
Like
yeah.
the stand medium kick, the stand strong,
Yep.
even the stand short, even on whiff, on hit, whatever it may be, into the green rush.
Yep.
Like
And
that's
watch.
very optimal for
Watch,
Zangief.
bro,
But
watch.
we have Akira. We see
Come
that
back
he
around.
just lost his match. He is waiting for the winner between Kobayan and Higuchi.
Yes,
And we have
DI.
Momochi, who fell from winners down into losers to play the winner between NL and Lashar.
Oh, that's a banger. Either way, like all these are gonna be banger matches as well too, right?
Yeah. Kobayan, man. Yeah, I love that you bring that up, Sherry, because the ground game of Zangief is potent in this game. Like, he doesn't get as much of a reward as people with crouch, medium kick, drive rush cancel off his normal game, on his footsie game, but it's so hard to get into that range and feel comfortable against him.
Yeah.
And then you still eat like that 20% on the target combo.
Yes.
And then there's just a lot, honestly, on getting in Zangief in the first
you
place.
can't talk too much because all the Zangief down
Oh, yeah.
players are gonna be upset.
I'm probably getting
you know what I mean?
DM'd by
Don't-
Dr. Danny
yeah,
fan
don't-
right now.
don't-
Like,
don't-
yo,
you-
why are you hyping up
Yeah,
Zangief like that?
Don't spread the Zangief propaganda according to
I
Twitter.
mean,
you know what I
As a
mean?
Ken player, I don't like that matchup. I don't like that matchup.
Oh man!
But of
you-
course,
go
we
ahead.
already know this tournament would not be possible without our lovely partner in PlayStation.
on.
PlayStation tournaments combo the competition and will combo the rewards, win cash, plus exclusive items when you enter the PlayStation tournaments, and you can do it directly in-game and on the PS5. One of the coolest things, one of the coolest evolutions about PlayStation tournaments is doing that, and of course, all of these EVOs wouldn't be possible without PlayStation.
Yep.
Yeah, it's actually so cool. You know, Amakashi, he won a PlayStation tournament
Oh,
recently.
yeah?
He showed me pictures like he got the reward and everything.
That's tight.
I mean, they're daily tournaments.
Yes.
Like, you just sign up from the home screen.
Yep.
Like, it's super easy.
Yeah,
so,
super,
again, shout out to
super
Sony
easy.
PlayStation bringing us here.
Yeah, bring us everyone
Supplying
here.
there's about 8,000 competitors here this weekend. They supplied all of that.
Ridiculous.
That is a lot. But like, okay, we're always gonna get Kobayan versus Higuchi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zangief versus Guile. What do you think? How do you think Zangief's gonna get in?
That's what I figured. That's what you were gonna ask right now, and I'm trying to think. Like we talked about how once Zangief's in that range, he's pretty potent, but Gao doesn't have to engage with him, right? He just sits there and throws Sonic Boom. So how are you gonna get past that? I don't know, man. Like when Higuchi's as good as he is, it's gonna be tough. Obviously, the gambits are there, whether it be jump, drive rush, maybe he has like a drive rush, DI, gambit, something like that. I don't know, but it's gonna be a tough answer for sure.
I feel like Stand Fierce is a very potent tool in that matchup.
Yeah, true.
Because it actually, like, it's not a full answer, but it does well because of its armor, right? So, you know, Guile, they like doing the Sonic Boom. Sometimes they'll do the upside down kick. Stand Fierce is actually a pretty good tool against that, and it's a knockdown if you get hit no matter what, whether it's like fully charged, depending on how you hit it. But that's how Zangief will get it on you. All he needs is that one hit, and maybe even sweep. Like Zangief has I feel one of the best sweeps out there.
I agree with you.
And then once you clip him, you just drive rush in and his headbutt 50-50. Let's go.
Especially if it's a punish counter sweep too, right? Yeah, I agree with that. I think like also what Zangief can do is like using like, because Guile's going to poke with crouching medium kick, right? Snowball kicks. Maybe using stand light kick against the crouching medium kick into drive rush, right? Going into lariat, get closer, put him in the corner. And obviously all the Zangief players, they want to use EX lariat to kind of get the more better optimal Oki situation. But that's the hard part. Do you spend 5 bars of drive gauge from a standing light kick to do OD lariat or what?
Nah, that's why they always reset into the headbutt.
Yeah, that's true.
Because people they just like holding up back against Zangief in general. So if they get that headbutt damage, and even if you get blocked, you're so plus on that.
Look at that. Look. You see Higuchi smiling. He knows that he won the matchup. He's like, oh, I got to fight Zangief. Oh, I'm smiling. I'll take this picture with teeth shown.
It's the H-box gif where he's crying mid-set because he knows he's going to win.
You know what movement I love with the gamer suit is I've never seen Kobayan in person before, but he's a very fit person.
That boy fit, bro.
There was a picture that someone had posted with like his back.
No, when I first saw him at Topanga, I'm like, oh, this guy's from America. That's what I thought.
You get your go, bro.
But I mean, Kobayan, I think when I speak to all the Geef players out there, they do regard him as like the best Zangief in the world.
Okay.
That's sick.
So it makes sense that he is in top 8 here at EVO Japan. And there were like, Itabashi was right there too. Zangief Velada was also right under Itabashi.
I think they all got 9th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. That would have been crazy if we had 3 Zangiefs in top 8.
Imagine.
Then all the Zangief players couldn't say anything.
I don't want to hear anything.
They couldn't say anything.
Nothing ever again.
Buffs are not needed at that point.
Yeah, man. You know, just to build on a couple of your guys' points, actually, I really like them. You know, you brought up the Stand Fierce Sherry, which I think is a very potent tool in this matchup, as you mentioned. And Justin, you talked about poking with the crouch medium kick, right? I think that's also to combat the Fierce because you can blow it up being a low. So I think that's kind of where we start seeing that stand taking the whole thing. So once we see the establishment of the
winning
Fierce,
Evo?
once we see Higuchi trying to beat that with a low button, that's when I think we get the evolution. So I'm not expecting that out the gate, but probably like round 2, 3, and definitely game 2 going forward.
See it to believe
I feel like we might see OD running suplex out the gate.
Out the gate?
Out the gate.
Like round start, 99-second round fight.
Bro, choo-choo, bro. Choo-choo, train is coming.
The Russian Express, bro.
I mean, we could bet some money on it. I feel like that is.
And the prop bets on what's going to happen?
Yeah, that's the lottery right there. If that hits, Justin, I'm taking you to the lottery. We're going to go pick out some numbers.
It might happen.
We're changing our flights to Vegas going back.
Actually, look, I'm telling you, if you're going to start with a bang, you might as well. It's a popular option.
And I mean,
it's a very popular option.
Wait, popular? I don't know if that's a popular option.
Yo, round 1 start. Like if you haven't fought me in a long time, OD.
Yeah, OD running bear
It's fast.
I know it's fast, but
I would love to see it too on this stage because you know everybody doesn't want to overcommit at the very beginning.
That's what I'm saying.
Top 8 of EVO.
No, that would be godlike.
He might be nervous a little bit.
Nah, but I feel like this is gonna go the standard of what we see in high-level players is when it's round start, they're literally just gonna wiggle around each other and see what they want to do.
Most likely, but that's why, right? That's why you bet on that because if he does do that, he might get scooped.
That would be godlike, though.
We'll see.
If you hard call that, Justin, I don't know. I feel like you should be on the stage.
No, I'm just saying it's a possibility. I mean,
you are a Zangief player.
I've seen some stuff in my days.
Let's see. The round is about to start.
Yeah, I see some. I feel like he's about to run. Like, you know what? Let me just test the reactions a little bit. Let me see if you're gonna jump straight up. I got 3 games. I can afford it.
Make it as inconsistent as possible.
That's what I'm saying.
Make the setups as shitty as possible. Make the pros play.
I need to test if you're locked in. You know, because that's the most important part. Because Higuchi, he's definitely one of those players
I would love
that's
to
like
see that.
really hard to kind of like
on the main stage.
Get in on.
Yeah,
absolutely.
When he's on it, but if he's not on it, maybe Kobayan might run away with it.
That's true. You got to throw him off his guard. And if you started off with like that and it hits, you're in his head.
Yeah.
They're like, no way he started the round.
Come on, let's see.
Finally.
right here.
I'm curious. I'm so
Zangief.
curious. I'm making the read.
Fuck yeah, I'm not rooting for that Zangief.
We have
Guile.
Kobayan versus Higuchi. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it starts.
He's like
It's coming.
Stalin
Watch
vs
it.
Hitler, bro. I don't want either to win.
He's talking.
He's got a lot of hair on his chest. He definitely.
He's been drinking a little bit.
There's no way.
Broke it out, of course. Yeah.
I was ready. I was ready.
Okay, go for the Sonic Boom. Yeah, this is kind of
Is there a way where
both
competitors can lose?
Kick, but doesn't want to spend the bar. Can't get the confirm on the counter here on the stand medium punch as well too. It's too
Like
far.
either of these
Yeah,
guys.
we actually are seeing it right out of the gate. That stand light kick has been a super good tool for him already.
But Higuchi gets the jump out the corner and puts Kobayan in the corner now.
Yeah.
Okay, they both drive rush at the same time.
Yeah, using the stand fierce again. Higuchi looking good.
Yeah, now it's Higuchi where he wants to be in terms of position, right? Obviously not health-wise, but right here. Oh my goodness, the perfect parry into the jump. Perfect punish indeed.
I mean, that was the first jump we saw and it connected.
Yeah, it was because he perfect parried the previous boom, right? He just
Yeah.
bet on Higuchi continuing the Sonic Boom sequence.
Yeah, that's the hard thing about the matchup is like, at least if you're a Gao player throwing booms, because I know a lot of people were like, yeah, I hate Gao because I cannot stop his Sonic booms and everything. They recover too fast. It's hard to jump in against them. But if you perfect parry the boom, usually most Gao players will just flow chart and throw another boom.
Precisely.
Right?
What checks, bro?
Kobayan's
Yo.
cooking this Gao. You sure this is a bad match for Gao?
That's what I'm saying.
Like bad match for Zangief?
I don't know if this is a bad matchup for Zangief. I'm seeing the way that I'm seeing Kobayan playing the neutral right now.
Yeah.
He's getting so much mileage off the stand shorts and the stand medium kicks and strongs.
Yeah, parry's available. Nice. Using
Yeah,
upside
doesn't
down.
look
We might see the stand fierce that you mentioned. Oh my God, he tried to walk up in there. Did we spend it? No, we didn't. No cancel on the flash kick as well.
Oh, Higuchi, he's trying to switch it up a little bit. You see the jump back into the dash forward. Yeah, he's trying to bait something out.
Oh, get off of me. Protect the skies.
Kobayan is just
I mean,
that
he's
good, I
concerned
guess.
with the level 3, right? So this is the range you want to stay at because you don't want to be concerned with that. We just have to be worried about the level 2.
Yeah, exactly. That's why Higuchi's not throwing Sonic Booms anymore. Doesn't want to get cycloned on in.
Yeah. There we go. We can throw the booms at this range right here, but we can't flowchart. Nice little dash forward, back dash. And he's so scared of Higuchi's OD flash kicks.
Yeah, both of them are showing a lot of respect.
You know what? I think Kobayan was waiting for the up back.
Okay.
What?
I don't know if that's going to be enough. It's close.
Hell stop to level 1?
Headbutt to level 1. Oh.
Would live.
All
Couldn't
right,
he
but
have
now
level
he's
3?
now he does have the corner. Higuchi gets the anti-air, sending all the level 2s out.
He couldn't level 3?
Hits.
That was tough. That jump was needed. That jump was literally his lifeline right there. Oh my God, speaking of that, now he gets the optimal setup right here. Again, the respect on Higuchi. He's like really wanting like him to bust out. But I feel like so many times if he hasn't bust out yet, you should go for the offense, right?
Yeah.
But man, I feel like now he's going to bust out with the next one. Sorry, sure, go ahead.
No. What an SPD.
The grab.
I just feel like at this point, especially at Zangief, you got to be okay with the bust out because you got to establish that offense between the media and the SPD, whatever it may be.
Oh, what a check.
You have to live the fact that people might just wake up
So
DP
fucking
on
simple
your,
playing
on
this
your
character,
offense.
bro.
Part of life.
Just press like 3 buttons.
Look at this. Higuchi, nice block at the
Ooh,
overhead,
it's-
perfect parry. Go for the heavy SPD damage in that situation. Pretty good damage, at least for perfect parry. Oh my God, where you going? Oh!
Nice. And yeah,
What
they
an
were
option.
getting to that corner so quickly, right? I love the DI there. The corner wasn't all
Chug
the way
down
on
that
screen
water
yet.
ball.
A little bit tougher to counter that in those instances.
Bruh, but the stand roundhouse as an anti-air, I feel like you just don't see that too often in Street Fighter 6
definitely
Zangief.
not.
But it caught him jumping back, and that actually pushed him so far closer to the corner.
That was a good chase. Very, very good chase.
Very sick indeed.
Yeah, parrying the Sonic booms. The driver stand like is actually hitting Kobayan a lot on counter hit. I wonder if it's like because the timing is like not as fast as a 4-framer, and that's probably why it's catching him off guard.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep, using the soul ball kick in their situation right there. Higuchi looking way better in this game.
Wait, okay.
There we go.
All right, I thought we were
What
going to have a fluff for a second.
Oh.
Oh, indeed, we are having some type of issue.
Oh my
He's
God,
just
Tinky,
moving
this is all your
Oh, man,
fucking
Jinky's like, I know
fault.
where my bread's buttered.
You
The
know,
close quarters combat.
Close quarter combat.
Yeah.
That's what,
I'm just going in.
Bruh.
he's like, that's kind of what I wanted.
Zangief's got a mind of his own.
You gotta buy it. I just want to walk with my face, block with my face. That's what wrestlers do anyway, right? We gotta take hits in general.
There's always something
I
with
felt
EVO
like
Japan,
Kobayan
bro.
in general, like he has been cooking in terms of neutral, like you
Yep.
mentioned.
He is
The
fast.
standing, heavy kick, drive rush, anti-air. was so good because obviously Higuchi was
the
so
one
scared
on
of
the
SPD,
main
right?
stage,
He was
bro.
jumping back. But I feel like in that situation, because he jumped
The
back,
one you're
that was
supposed to
enough
have
big
like
read of
stable
like,
connection.
oh, you're kind of scared of neutral jumping instead. Because usually you want a neutral jump against the SPD to get a punish.
Oh, true.
But the problem is like if I neutral jump and you don't SPD, then I anti-air with the lariat.
Yep.
So it's like, oh, it's just tough, right? So he chose the safer route.
Yeah, and if you're Higuchi, I think since you're a Guile player, that's okay, right? You're like, I'd rather just take the space, let me get my Sonic Boom game going rather than play this mix-up game from the neutral jump. But that just goes to the recognition of
Higuchi
Kobion.
takes
He's
the
like,
round,
nah, bro,
or
I know how you guys think. I'm going to be prepared to chase it down with the drive rush roundhouse. That was ridiculous.
I'm surprised that I don't think he's done Stand Fierce once. So clearly, I'm misunderstanding this match.
I thought you had a good point.
No, he did it once, but he didn't charge it.
Yeah.
He just used it as a whiff punish, but it wasn't meant for armor yet. But we might see it later in the set when the two players are adapting to each other. Because obviously you can't play the same way and win 3 straight if you're at this level, right? At a top 8, you have to kind of make adjustments. So
like the thing is with the Stand Fierce is it's one of the like most whiff punishable buttons. So I feel like it's a harder commitment for Zangief to do.
Sure.
Whereas Kobayan, he's found already mileage against the buttons that you would use Stand Fierce against.
Yeah.
You know, like the upside down kick. He's been stuffing it out with the stand medium punch a lot, like the startup frames of it. So he's finding the mileage there, and he's able to do the Zangief flowchart after that.
Yeah, it's really impressive that he's just been able to kind of contain the Sonic Boom game, right?
Yeah,
it was over.
Usually that's what you use the Fierce at that range for, to absorb the Sonic Boom and then punish Guile. And he's just either been beating him to the punch, getting too close to Guile to where he doesn't have to worry about that. He can use the stand medium punch, like you said,
the TOs
or the
were just
stand
like,
light kick.
just get the shit over with. And they just
the
DQ
times
both
that
of
he
it.
does get pushed out, we see the perfect parry jump in to thwart the flowchart fireballs. He's just been on point.
Man, what you guys are saying, that sounds like a bad match for Guile.
Guile's got to be like, oh man, how do I play the neutral against Zangief? I can't even throw Sonic Booms. He's just parrying and jumping over it. What am I supposed to do?
He's not taking chip damage, man. He's not taking chip damage. What am I supposed to do?
It's just like, oh, I just got to risk it on the OD flash kick then? On the wake up?
He hasn't done it yet, though.
He hasn't.
He hasn't because I think Higuchi noticed that he's like, yeah, he's just letting me wake up because he's trying to bait my OD flash kick. So I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do OD flash kicks until I get grabbed.
That's it.
Oh, true, right? I'm gonna make you prove to me that you're gonna grab me.
Yeah,
exactly. Outside of like the SPDs, we've only seen really one as a counter hit, right? That
Wait,
was kind of like a
punish
kind of status, and then one
wild.
that was an actual punish to the perfect parry. We haven't seen one actual like raw 50-50 into the SPD.
I also think that's part of why Kobion is so successful.
Sunday?
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Because as grappler players in general, you kind of have tunnel vision on the SPD sometimes. And he's not forcing
They're getting tired
at
at 2 a.m. Old ass.
Are strong, like we talked about
What's
earlier.
wrong with you?
I don't need to rely on getting this big damage SPD. I can actually grind it out in the neutral. And I mean, I feel like that's why a lot of Zangiefs do consider him the best in the world.
Man, that's tough. That I think those are like the two different Zangief players. Is the grab friendly ones versus the I'm gonna use my normals and cook you because his normals are busted. I think like crouching jab, stand light kick, stand medium punch, medium kick and crouch medium kick, headbutt. You know, they're all sweep. All 6 buttons are super useful.
Down, lights off.
They just don't combo into things. So then that's what Zangief player plays. I don't get combos.
Yeah, exactly right.
Well, you shouldn't get combos. You grab me.
It's like, dog, if you get combos off these normals, then you're just the best character in the game. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, which of course they're like, all right, cool, but
all right, cool.
But no, sorry.
Let me become the best character in the game.
No, not gonna happen.
Give me my +1 drive rush knee back. Come on, man.
I mean, when I was talking to Stupendous, he was talking about how Zangief needs green hand back to get around. He needs projectiles, some DPs. I was like, what are you talking about?
That was like you stop your eye roll mid eye roll. That was impressive. You're like.
No, my favorite part was I had a conversation with Zangief player, right?
Okay.
And I was like, wow, you guys got a lot of buffs. You know, the last season, I was like, forward medium kick, you know what I mean? All these normals are doing lots of drive gauge damage. I'm like, you guys got a lot of buffs. And his answer was, he's like, yeah, but my lariat still doesn't hit from behind. I was like, wait.
Well, okay, I do feel bad for them.
I don't. It's one button on the pad, bro.
It is one button.
They just do this. They're not doing no motions. They're just doing this. Look at this.
It's true.
Using the index. My anti-air.
So hard to anti-air. My anti-air is so slow.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I do feel bad though because when you see the character jump out the corner and like the lariat clearly is supposed to hit, but you see the fist like spin around their body, I'm just like.
Animation-wise, sure, it feels bad.
This is easily like
the
tournament with like the most fuck-ups.
That was a little weird.
I don't know, man. I can't. You just press an L2, bro.
Every time I go on Twitter, everybody's complaining about this
I can't remember if it was
tournament.
Lazarus or like one of the EU homies, I think, was just like, you know, once I realized that Lariat was just a button or 2 buttons or whatever, I stopped feeling bad about the Geeps complaining about how slow it is. Like, I'm sorry. Like, being able to bypass that, you have a modern anti-air, bro.
Apparently there was no AC
That's
as
true.
well.
That's true.
Oh, whoa. Like, it was so hot in there.
Oh, we're getting an update from Mother Base right now. It looks like we're going to have a 1-round loss for Kobayan going into this next match.
Yeah.
And we're going to try to also mirror the meter that we saw in that previous match where the technical difficulty occurred. So I believe the count is 1-0 right now, right?
Yeah,
in terms of
Kobayan
games,
won the first game, yeah.
So it's going to be 1-0 in the next game, which is game 2 for Higuchi. Yes. Okay, that's what we're looking at right now.
So Higuchi's going to take this win for the first round. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I never even seen that.
Bro, the flex?
I mean, we don't really see time overs like that.
That's true. I feel like he should gain meter for doing that.
That was cool.
Imagine. Look at back to the obstacle course. 3 booms right here. Sonic boom, Sonic boom.
Well, we're seeing way more Sonic booms now.
I mean, he's not jumping. You gotta get the. Let me see a jump. I mean, his jump medium kick is really good against those, especially if you like kind of like guess when a Sonic boom is coming. Yeah, he tried there.
And Higuchi didn't throw the fireball autopilot, right? He made sure.
Oh, that's gonna combo. See, Zangief got combos. They gave him that. It's a new combo that he got. Nice block. Ooh, upside down kick. Maybe the standing heavy punch will start working out right there.
That like mental type reset can work
We're not really
wonders
seeing stand
after
light
that
kicks a
break.
lot from Kobayan. I think it's because the Sonic boom is kind of controlling that.
That's a real thing.
I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing that Fierce a little bit more.
Okay, go for more booms
Some
right
people
here.
just play better after the break.
Nice interruption with the crouch short there.
Oh, that's going to be his close. It's all jab.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going for the ender right here. We're cashing out. Oh,
Not
yeah.
enough.
Didn't have the OD Borscht Dynamite.
Oh, he's jumping back. Okay. Yeah, maybe Sonic Blade? No, we don't even go for Sonic Blade at all.
Oh, he tried the counter pump. Oh, he was so close to trading with that Sonic boom with the standing punch, bro.
Very close to the trade. That was huge.
Higuchi looking good after the
nice
break.
stuff from Higuchi with that incredibly slow Sonic boom because he recognized that Kobayan was trying to do the neutral jumps over them.
Yeah.
Trying to avoid that chip damage.
You know what I like about Higuchi? He's not using GI. What a guess. All right, here we go. We got to go for the OD. Oh, this time we go for regular throw.
Yeah, plus 30 off that battle.
Okay.
There's that SPD.
There's SPD. We might see more wake-up OD flash kicks now from Higuchi.
Wow, the wake-up crouch medium punch. He really lapped that one out.
Oh, this is the anti-air empty jump. Let's go. Because if you press medium kick or any button, then the stand medium kick from Guy would have hit.
100%.
Nice recognition from Kobayan there to do the empty jump.
Yeah, that was
full screen again.
Full screen again using Sonic Blade enhancer. No stand like it. I think he. Oh, running fair.
Going for that.
Upside
Fucking
down.
greedy asshole.
Looking good dragon suplex. Shouts Kenny Omega.
Yeah, I think he's like at PAX right now.
Yeah, most def. Cutting promos up against Xavier Woods.
Yeah. Ooh, back heavy kick again. That's such a great advancing normal. Almost got the jump in though.
Oh my god.
What a reaction.
Yeah, don't try to neutral jump against me. That actually did a good chunk of damage too.
Zangief round.
With Zangief. If you can make a read.
Zangief round.
Now, okay, do we go for the, we're going to go for the combo. We're not going to go for damage, we're going to go for Oki setup.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, nice.
He burned himself out with the drive reverse.
That's okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially he has level 2 on deck if he wants to install it.
Yeah, or if he jumps, he can do level 3.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my god, he didn't get it out that time, and he made him block into the headbutt. Kobayan 2-1 lead.
It was a delayed headbutt too. He was able to get that counter hit because I think Higuchi just naturally on defense did a delayed light.
Yeah.
Because there was a slight pause after the jump.
Yeah, I think it was delay light, or maybe he delayed button because he was like, what if Higuchi did level 1 and level 3 in that situation? Right? Because once you lose your charge, you can't do the super. You can't mash out the super.
Yeah.
He doesn't have, the guy doesn't have the privilege of mashing out supers in burnouts, right? You have to kind of time your supers.
Yeah, absolutely.
And just like that, it's 2-1 Kobayan.
Man, the Zangief player told me this is a bad match, and they lied to me. I feel like even though Higuchi is throwing plasma the whole entire time, Kobayan controls the neutral. He's controlling the pace of where the players are going to be. Yeah. Corner, mid-screen, wherever. It
feels like Higuchi's been the most successful when he's got a bit more aggressive, right? Just so he doesn't let Kobayan determine the pace of the match.
What a shit punish.
Surprisingly, that's a punish counter. Crouch game kick.
I feel like the sign that might be a little bit shooken.
Oh, crouch heavy punch. Yeah, drive rush for the knee. Nice. I love that. Again. What do we call that, Riz? That's spine buster?
Yeah, that's the spine buster party all day.
First neutral jump on the whip SPD there.
Yeah, that was big damage too. 3-piece combo.
Oh, super scary right there.
Yeah, good tech, good anti-air, control the space, almost get that sweep out. Nice.
The level 1 anti-air this time, and the OD flash kick to follow.
Higuchi's actually has a really good strategy right now. If he sees that you're gonna perfect parry the boom, his focus is reacting to what you're doing automatically.
Yeah.
So your best option now, if I was Kobayan, is like, don't perfect parry the boom, just jump. Because he's flow charting regular parries into boom.
That's facts. That's a good point. Oh, and even then, I love that switch up, right? It just a dash up into the crouch medium punch instead of just going into the Sonic Boom game. And again, the heavy kick, he's starting to stay aggressive like we talked about. And it's gone so much better for him. And we saw that
already,
all
man.
kinds throughout this tournament so far, right? A lot of people now, instead of just tapping parry, they'll hold parry and then they'll try to drive rush out to avoid the punish counter throw. But because of that, players are just adjusting and hitting normals to stop the drive rush.
So good.
Yeah.
That's so dangerous now, man. So dangerous. Ooh, with punish, don't flash kick again. I wonder if it's like maybe too far in that situation.
And a Higuchi.
Not with the sweep.
Yeah, the sweep punish counter combo. Blocks on the overheads. Ugh, get off of me.
Really feels like Higuchi has found his groove now, man.
There it is, yep.
He's looking good, but it's still Zangief, bro.
Because I feel like it almost missed at that point, right?
100% it did.
Oh, what happened?
I mean, now.
Yeah,
this is
Higuchi
starting to look
stopped with
like a
that
bad match for
dumbass
Zangief.
fucking. I don't know.
See, now
Higuchi was
he's
like
trying to
drive
use
rushing,
heavy
and
punches
he was
and
just
everything.
allowing
He
himself to get
jumped.
checked.
That's a neutral jump
Now he's
again, but a little
playing
bit too
what I
far.
expected him to be playing
Nice
like.
back dash punish on that. Level 1.
That was an optimal punish.
Yes, that was so good. Most people would just do sweep in that situation,
Exactly.
right? Match point for Higuchi.
Just like that. That was so quick.
Oh, man. And you talked about that, right? Stuffing the upside down kick with the light kick.
That was so good because it was counter hit. He saw those counter hit using crouch medium punch as the combo.
Yeah.
Nice confirm off the stand.
Zangief round.
Combo, keeping Higuchi in the corner. Nope, no jumping out.
Cancel.
That's-
Yep.
2-2 again? Final round?
Man, it's crazy we haven't seen one wake-up OD flash kick from Higuchi.
Man,
Not
is he saving
one.
it? Is he saving it for this final
Yeah, we're
round?
going to see it
Yo,
now.
what if Kobayan blocks it though?
I know, bro. Oh, my goodness.
Because he's jumping a lot instead.
Oh,
my god, DDT.
level 3 too.
No stand light kick right there. Yeah, that's going to combo.
Enough for the low forward to combo, yep.
Yeah. A little close. Too far for that one, but he is one level 3 away from winning.
He might just do it.
Yeah!
Kobayan finds the jump in somehow, some way.
Alright, so is he winning EVO?
And going on into losers.
For the loyal fans right there, baby. For the loyal fans.
So again, in my opinion, the way that turned around at the end, Higuchi got on match point, and then he started playing defensive again, it felt like. Like, obviously, Kobayan had really good gambits at round start to take control early, but it felt like Higuchi was willing to just back it up instead of trying to stay aggressive again, whether it be with the far heavy kick, whether it be with the frequent sonic booms. It felt like, to me, he was like, okay, one round away, now it's time to play safe again, and I felt like that's where it got away from him.
I mean, I feel like that very last round, he actually got checked on the upside down kick. Like, he started doing more normals,
It was
right?
more like the round before the last round. Yeah.
And then the Kobayan just snowballed as per what Zangief does, right? But that was a sick juggle off the OD lariat.
Yes, it was really good. It's also, I think, maybe like he played passive last round because like Kobayan had level 3.
Oh, that's
so
a good
like
point, too.
You get more
he
scared.
couldn't throw booms anymore at that point, right? You couldn't just like, he has to think about throwing booms because now level 2 is a factor in that situation. That's why he was like walking back. But then that's also
NL
why
might go
Kobayan's
is
walking
next.
forward.
NL
That's
come
what
back
Zangief was
around.
gonna do, just walk you to the corner, and then now you're a sitting duck in that situation.
The
right?
beast.
Wow, that was a really good match.
Watch NL come back to win
that
it all.
situation.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of 3-2s here, and I love just seeing the back and forth with the adaptation and whatnot. So we're watching the replay up on the big screen there, so sorry if I'm just looking over there.
No, I mean, you can
that
appreciate
level 1 super again on the neutral jump.
You could appreciate good gameplay. That's the thing. Because I feel like what we saw was we didn't see Zangief flowchart a little bit too much on SPDs as Oki. That's the most important part. He kind of like picked his spots when to do as counter hits. He did like here and there. But we didn't really see a classic like, oh, every time I put you in a +4 headbutt, let me do SPD, right? So he didn't do it too much, but the times he did do it, Higuchi neutral jumps.
Yep.
So it was like good play on both sides.
Yeah, I think that's what was really cool about the set 100%. Like, the only flow chart we ever really saw was, like, the Sonic Boom a little bit, and as soon as that got exposed, he stopped flow charting into it, right? So because of that, it was a lot of conscious decision-making, constant adjustments as well. Very impressive losers round 1 match between Oguchi and Kobeon. Now, Kobeon's going to be moving on to fight Akira and losers quarterfinals.
Yeah, and then we're going to see NL versus Lashar, Korea versus Korea.
That's next, yeah. That one's exciting.
I'm kind of curious. We're obviously going to see Akuma from
come back around,
NL.
come back around.
But when it comes to Lashar, is it only Terry, or we're going to see the Ed or Mai like you mentioned earlier?
Yeah. Maybe we'll see the Terry first and see how that Terry does. And once Terry, if he's not doing well with Terry, that's when I think we're going to see the Ed or the Mai come out from Lashar.
Terry kind of hits hard, though. You know
he
what I mean?
does. Against Akuma, too.
He hits kind of
The
hard.
Buster Wolf and then the follow-up, if he has all 3 bars and some drive meter.
He hits kind of hard. The juggles are insane, right? And also probably the best burnout probably the best burnout sequence in this game now.
With crack shoot,
like crack shoot.
Lashar 3-1?
So
NL 3-0. Trust me.
Especially like Akuma, who loves to throw fireballs as like his ground game. But the thing is, with Terry, I just do OD Power Wave. Guess what? I control this space, baby. I control this now.
And I wonder, I actually haven't seen too much come from Lashar, though, but like the bird knuckle in the neutral, when it's so properly spaced, especially when you're walking forward or walking back, it catches people a lot of times.
It does. But I think it's like, it's still risky, because what if they walk forward and it actually successfully blocked it, and then
you're super negative?
Yeah, you're super negative, or it's punishable.
Yeah.
Right, so that's the thing you have to watch out for, too, right?
And we know Akuma makes everybody else look like they got Akuma health, too, with the damage he outputs.
It's true, it's true.
It's going to be very scary. Yeah, in my mind, I'm feeling like this is going to be similar to what we saw with Ryukichi and Momochi, where you try either the Terry or the Mai first, and then fall back on the Ed if it doesn't work out how you want it to, because I do think Ed is just potent in general up against like the
Shoto switched off Ed?
having that range where they like to play at, having the fireball counters. We're going to find out now.
Fucking lame, bro.
I see the fans.
Oh, boy.
That's some corny ass Mai, bro. Your Ed was godlike.
Against Mr. Goki himself. And we got the white version? Okay.
I mean, that's a nice costume.
Yeah, that's a classic CVS2 outfit.
Oh, word.
Immediate perfect parry coming from Lashar.
Yo, he is aggressive. You know, compared to Momochi, he's definitely way more aggressive.
Yeah, no, he already used 2 drive rushes to get in.
Yeah, he's still healthy. Look at that.
Yeah, already has NL in the corner.
Yeah, comboing with the Shinobi Bachi. Almost got the counter hit confirmed there.
This smothering, suffocating pressure right now. The jabs trying to just make NL constantly think about something.
The confirm.
You can't be fireballing this. Something I do.
They
just walk up in your face and
CH
you.
He might not need to bring out another character with the way that round went.
Because I feel like if you're
NL come back around.
Like, oh, this is my first like top 8 Evo top 8. He might not. Maybe he's a little bit nervous. Who knows, right?
Yeah.
I think he takes a while to get heat up.
Absolutely.
Straight into level 1 just to get those
NL
charges.
come back around,
Spending
bro.
one of them here.
Never count him out.
Attack the drive gauge. Nice. Use the forward normal, but guess what? The Sharp predicted it.
Yeah,
it's just a stutter step, bro.
Target combo off that, honestly.
Look at the damage on that. You have
so
to
much
wake
damage.
up. You have to
What the
wake
fuck is that?
Either throw or get burned out.
Plus
you
fucking
choose your poison.
your
And we
bullshit
got
fucking projectile.
Wow.
Okay.
I love that.
Breaking.
Use the counter poke and hand spin from Lashar to try to get him at the max range.
Nice block.
And they'll come back around.
Yeah, such a great normal. Throwing the control send again.
Love this from Lashar as well. He had the stocks, and he didn't just rely on that, right? Like you saw sprinkling in the roundhouses. Because a lot of the time I see people get stocks and then they're just throwing the fans.
Wasting all of it.
Yeah,
I think NO is bad with his nose as well.
I love the fact that Lashar was switching up the game, made him think about other things, and then went back to the fan to close it out. Super good.
Nice to charge.
This guy's always making a crazy losers
He
run.
got that juggle.
Okay, yep.
That would have been insane. Okay.
Force the restand. Frame kill into throw. Dash throw again. Dash throw 2 more times, maybe. No, we're going to go for low this time. Almost got a counter.
And he'll come back around.
OD fan again.
Yeah.
Come back around.
Okay, back throw.
Of course.
Let's go. Akuma, maybe. NL, your turn. Oh, that's not real. If you see that, you could drive impact there. Oh, he didn't charge it.
Yeah.
He didn't charge it.
Like you said, right? When you see that, you get the eye, immediately put it in NL's head, and he's like, now I'm not going to charge it, brother.
That was crazy. He did the first one, and he's like, oh, you think I'm going to do the second one?
Yeah.
Psych, got you.
He heard you, Justin. He's like, this guy thinks he can DI me? Nah, I'm not going to do the charge one.
Lashar, very, very smart, man.
No
and
reason
again,
for him to take
thinking
that.
he wanted that back throw to put Lashar back into the corner again. He's not going to let him have it. Couple of frame kills with the jabs, and we still rolling.
Lashar has so much momentum on his side right now. It's just I don't know how NL, like, just like that, we're already 2-0 with Lashar. Like, NL's going to have to find a way to
come back
find
run.
his footing
Come back
in the
run.
neutral.
He's always in the corner. He's really getting.
You guys are
he's
fucking
losing
haters,
the
and he'll
neutral,
come back
and he's
around.
also getting put in the corner way too much.
Yeah.
Way too much.
And Lashar, like just the way he's cycling through, whether it be fireball, walk up, crouch, medium kick, like this range has been plaguing NL. He cannot find anything. Every time he tries to walk forward with the Kuma and press something, he gets counter hit by that crouch medium kick or runs into a fan.
Yeah, it's that or it's just the OD fan because like anytime Akuma throws fireball, even though it's Akuma's fireball super fast in this game, if she sees that you throw a fireball, she responds with OD fireball.
Yeah.
It's going to break the fireball, hit you. She gets a free drive rush, she gets a full combo for it.
Yep.
So she wins the neutral game by exposing you to big damage.
Yeah, and when projectiles clash in this game, they slow it down a little bit, so she's going to get even better advantage.
Yeah.
Come back run.
Right behind the fireball.
Yeah. Oh,
Come back run.
Good hit confirmed with a standing medium punch target combo.
Good stuff from NL. This is the first time he has Lashar in the corner. But Lashar, with the delayed crouch jab, actually gets a counter hit and another counter hit off the low forward.
Yeah, we side switching with that. She knows
Come back run.
Never
mind.
My man Lashar, he was feeling it right there, right? He was kind of just letting the flow state take over, thinking every single answer was going to be correct. Good job, NL, cutting that off at the pass.
Okay, let's see if NL can keep the momentum right there.
I mean, and also playing pretty slow in general. He's just finding that button right there. Nice stuff.
Yeah, the forward heavy punch. Again, but this time the low forward has been blocked though, right?
Yeah, felt like the first time, honestly.
No, that's the wrong. Oh, it's okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
I always forget that the bocce right there, it could be used as like a kind of like a meaty setup.
Yeah.
So you drop the combo and it become meaty in that situation.
It feels like Lashar is whipping the spin on purpose as well to get NL to try to whip punish it, and it's so far that he's just able to whip punish his whip punish attempt.
Good. Yep. Go for the ODDP right there, the Ryujin.
Fucking hell.
And low board is enough. He's going to get chipped out, maybe?
No, doesn't matter. Look at that. We're throwing the fans, baby. Up DP. Like, that is checkmate.
The crouch medium kick success rate, I mean, it has to be above 90%. Like,
How is everyone in OC as well?
I only saw one being blocked as well, too.
Well, most people.
Okay, this time we go to fireball. Yeah, that's going to combo, counter hit, spend the level 1, activate, put the stocks up. Again, the DP, and there's a punish counter, too.
Yeah, he did press something in the air.
Okay, gets the combo, spend level 1, gets the extra damage, plus the restock.
Oh boy, it's looking long for Mans right now.
Come back run, come back run.
Hold on, he also has Demon available now. Oh, that's gonna hurt. We're not gonna cash out on the super yet, right? We don't need to at this point.
Yeah, he's gonna hold on to a little. Oh, never mind. He actually is gonna use the CA.
Yeah, I guess maybe because he was already low on.
Why would he not use it?
We might do the level 1 here.
The fuck?
You think so?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, you do meaty fireball, I would say. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
Yeah. So,
That's smart stuff from NL.
Yeah.
No DP? What? Yo, DP would have went through the fan and anti-air hit.
He was
He's
still
scared. He was scared. He was scared.
Oh my god!
It's a super Lashar.
That's safe?
What is wrong with you, bro?
Bro, that's safe?
Yeah. The dive bomb looks like it'd be super negative, and it almost never is.
Nah.
Like, I'll double check. I'll double check.
He's horrible with his nerves, man.
Maybe
it's because it's powered up. It's only like -2, -3.
I'll do some double checking
bro.
right now.
I'm lucky.
Double checking right now.
Because I got hit.
My
I was like,
dish.
oh, that's punishable.
Man.
I was like, that's punishable, baby.
And Lashar,
Yeah,
he knows,
that's punishable,
right?
right?
He was like,
He
yeah,
still
you
can make a
think it's
comeback run.
punishable.
Oh, man, that was cheeky. That was a knowledge check.
I
different
got
tournament.
knowledge check there.
Yeah.
Man, that was a really good level 1 there. And I feel like Lashar usage, I know a lot of times Mize are like, yeah, you got to keep using level 1s, and a lot of Mize don't really do level 1s. They just go for throws and everything, or only use level 1s where they're close to the corner because it combos.
ABS character.
But Lashar did like 4 level 1s in like 1 game.
Yeah.
That's like crazy. It's beautiful.
Well, we actually saw, I feel like we saw that in Momochi too.
Yeah.
Like he actually, every single round, he was able to activate a level 1.
Yeah,
One round he activated 2 level 1s. So it's just, but you can see the clear difference between how Lashar and Momochi plays. Like Lashar just, I feel like he really used Mai's buttons and her, like, the way that her mental stack is against you to his advantage.
I think it's because he's also like a previous like Chun-Li player.
Yeah.
So when he plays Chun-Li, I feel like Mai and Chun-Li have like these interesting similarities that they're like hit and run, damaging characters. So it's like he's comfortable playing that style. Where Momochi doesn't really play the Chun-Li too often. He's kind of more of like a Ken player, right? And it's not really like that type of style as well too. So I think Lashar, when it comes to it, it fits them a lot more.
Yeah, he was pressing some buttons. That was like counter hit, counter hit, counter hit, and he was getting so much mileage off the low forward too.
Yeah, and from what I can tell, when he does have a stock, the dive kick is at worst -5. So obviously that is still punishable.
If it's below.
Yeah, but like that goes back to what I said, where it really is kind of funky with Mai's dive kick. Like you think like it's hitting you high enough to where it's more negative than it is.
Yeah.
I'm not really great at discerning when it's gonna be that negative or not yet. But
I mean, we might see it here. Look
Yeah.
at it.
Yeah, in the replays.
Yeah, the replays right here, because this is the game. No, this is
It's
the next
round after. Yeah,
yeah.
it's the round after where we see it. But
Yeah.
Are we going
most
into
definitely
winners
it's something
or?
we can go over? And obviously, again, Mai, one of the newer characters, but a lot
Are we
of people
still
are
losers?
prepared for her at EVO Japan. You had to be if you expected to win this
Look
tournament,
at
to
that
be honest.
checkmate.
Here we go. We're about to see it right here.
Yeah, because he was
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm scared for my life right here, right? He could have ODDP there, and then would have won that set.
Oh, and it was with his last stock too.
Yeah, look at that.
Oh.
Right, and he wasn't even burnt out in that situation too. So that's
Yeah.
why, like, NL was like, oh, it's my turn.
Yeah.
It's my turn, right?
I mean, on paper, it's his turn.
It's my
It's not
turn.
punishable.
Oh man, that was a really good display right there, because I think everyone would have pressed the button right there.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, no doubt about it.
Yeah, that
No
was
doubt about it.
expert play from Lashar. Unfortunately, NL gets eliminated, but hey, his first top 8, and hopefully many more after, right?
And like it feels like a lot of time we're all used to minus frames into invincible move as
Yeah.
fighting game players, right? But again, that's the freshness of Mai, and still a very unorthodox situation to have that happen to you off of a dive kick. So I really like him taking advantage of that situation. Even when we know about it as fighting game players, that still hasn't come up enough in Street Fighter 6 specifically with Mai to get got like that.
Yeah. I actually think that was the first dive kick we saw Lashar do, right? I didn't really see too many dive kicks outside of that.
Yeah, I didn't see too many dives. Yeah, in general.
Might have been one or two before
Yeah,
that.
it
At
might
most,
be.
maybe
No,
none at all.
I would say that's the first neutral one, because he did a lot for combos.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
For a neutral
we
one.
don't we don't count combos,
No,
right?
no,
That's not part of that
Yeah.
thing. But yeah, I think in that situation where you usually you see the bust out with like ODDP.
I think they do
but
win
because
the
it's burnt
finals,
out,
though,
you're like,
right?
oh yeah, he can't do anything.
Yeah.
But you see the bracket right here. Winners finals, Ryukichi versus Maradi. We're not going to see that just yet. We're going to go to losers round 2. Akira versus Kobion. You mentioned, Sherry, that Akira did have to beat a Zangief to make it into this top 8. So he's definitely familiar. But it is Kobion, best Zangief that a lot of people have said. And on the other side, Momochi versus Lashar. This is a crazy one. I feel like this can go
As a coin flip.
anyway.
It's like who's going to play what character?
Yeah.
Because they have two, they would both play either
Kobayashi
Ed
sweep.
or Mai, or maybe
Braz's
Lashar's going to bust
Braz's
out
about to end up like NL.
Terry.
Yeah,
Who
we
knows?
could definitely see that. I don't know, man. I feel a little bit bad for the Ed players, though, because those are like the Ed gods, and I don't think we're going to see them play Ed at least to start. But maybe by the end of the set we will. But, of course, we are going to get to Kobion versus Akira first, right? The Zangief versus the Cammy. Always, I feel like a volatile matchup when it comes to the discourse of the Street Fighter over the course of the different games. Everybody feels like either Cammy, a lot of people think Cammy wins, but then Zangief wins as well. So I feel like this has always been one that has the community split when it comes to who has the advantage in the matchup.
It's tough. You see the crowd. Look at that. Everyone's just sitting. This is looking like SBO
I don't
status
even know
right
if
here.
he has a spot to sit. Look at him just shaking. He's probably sitting the whole time. He's got to stand up and stretch between the matches. Okay. Next
I don't know.
review. But, everyone's so excited to watch the Street Fighter 6 matches. And this one's going to be a good one. As you mentioned, there's a discourse between, the Zangief and the Cammy players, right?
I don't know what the
historically,
consensus is in this game, really.
I think most people think it is in Zangief's favor.
Okay.
But, again, the way that Akira plays is not really like the traditional type of Cammy where you're kind of sprinkling in dive kicks to catch the buttons, because that's not really how Zangief would play in
Zangief?
general.
Yeah.
But the way, again, when Akira was playing against Itabashi, it was the bag of tricks that kind of got
It's about to be
in
It is a
Itabashi's
bag
head.
of tricks, yeah.
Kind of a rough
Usually You have
matchup,
to
man.
kind of see if you can stop
see.
hooligans and everything, or the spin knuckles in the corner. So that's going to be something if Kobion can react to it.
Yeah.
But I would say that one thing that Zangief players have advantage over Cammy is that he doesn't have a wake-up ODDP. So that means if he baits it out, it's going to hurt a lot, right? So it's at least 40 to 50% of a punish counter combo, especially coming from Zangief, right? Crouching heavy punch into drive rush knee, hell stab into whatever you want.
I was going to say, am I going to see the wheel kick to get the juggle?
Oh, there you could be the forward heavy kick version, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different options where Zangief gets a big punish, while if Cammy gets a big punish, it's okay.
Yeah.
Zangief can afford it, but I don't know if Cammy can afford it.
For sure, I definitely get that perspective, and obviously I think a lot of the time people think Zangief has the advantage in this matchup because Cammy has to go forward, right?
Yeah.
Has to come to Zangief, and that's exactly what Zangief wants out of everybody, for you to get close to him.
Shit.
But to go back to your point about the ODDP, Zangief don't have no reversal. So if you do get knocked down, the outright punish in that moment might not be a lot, but Cammy can definitely snowball you and never let you play again.
Facts. I mean, your only guaranteed punish or similar or your most best punish is wake up level 3.
Yeah.
That's literally all you have, or you're gonna like gamble a perfect parry. Because the thing is, when I see Zangief players struggle, they get stringed up.
Yeah.
And eventually you're gonna try to hold up, and you know your mental stack eventually breaks. You're like, oh man, I'm getting just mauled, right? So I need to do something. But then the strings are just too much at that point, right?
Yeah.
All these jabs and everything, and all leads to knockdown. Guess what? Puts you back in the same scenario. So it really comes down to what kind of reads will Kobeon have on defense with perfect parry, just wake up drive reversal. We'll see.
Yeah, and when we were watching Akira play against Mena earlier, we saw that he was not afraid to blow his meter. Like, when he got the 6 bars back, he did button, dry rush, even though none of them hit, and he only had a sliver left of his dry rush. So I feel like he's willing to, it's kind of like Noah, like he's willing to spend the meter and burn himself out as long as he stays on the offense.
But I just feel like it just might be tough. Kobeon, it doesn't seem like he'll crack that easily.
No.
I mean, he just beat a Guile.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'd rather fight a Cammy any day.
Yeah, 100%, right? That is like the opposite end of the spectrum where we're talking about, where Guile has all the tools to never approach you. Cammy has to. So very interested in seeing that. But to be fair, that's when we saw Higuchi have success against Kobeon, when he got aggressive, when he got the approach going. So we'll see if Kobeon can maybe get overwhelmed here or if he'll be ready as well for what Cammy's going to bring to the table. Obviously, his mindset is definitely going to switch to more of that, be prepared for Cammy to rush you down. So I want to see how quick his reactions will be, like the dive kick, right? Is he going to be able to lariat the dive kick consistently or not? A bunch of different answers that we're going to be able to see.
Totally. The dive kick is like the X factor.
Yeah.
They're not lariating the...
Especially OD dive kick.
Yeah.
That's the X factor right there, right?
100%.
Especially if he's trying to like buffer like stand light kick or crouch medium kick. Yeah. But standing medium punch is very good against dive kick. If you just press it beats
from the range.
The range it beats dive kick in general.
That's a great point.
It's actually just a good button to use overall.
Yeah, that's like one of the big things I think. A big privilege to have against Cammy specifically is like, because the Cammy's always like dive kick, whether it's after your block string or after their block string, if you have a reversal button that will stuff that startup with a dive kick, that's huge, right? Yeah. I think the medium punch for Zangief does exactly that. I think he's got a couple other tools that will do that as well.
Right, and there's counterplay to Zangief's stand medium punch if you're Cammy, because her crouch medium punch is also fantastic as well. So if you're buffering from a range where you're just doing buffering, crouch medium punch, and a heavy kick spiral arrow, that's also going to beat Zangief's standing medium punch, right? So it's going to be, I feel like chess after chess after chess in this situation. So
this should be an exciting match, 100%.
I was going to say, it'd be godlike to see usage of like level 2 and level 1, because I haven't seen Akira really do it, but sometimes Cammys do like the whiff dive kick in front of you to base some type of anti or something from you, and then you can level 2 that for sure, but that's a hard read.
That's true. I mean,
Zangiefs are known for the hard reads.
The hard read right here is OD running bear grab right now.
Do you think he's going to do
OD?
We're going back.
It's coming, baby. Look. Watch. All right, come on, watch it.
All right,
see, look. Bet. Ha! It would have worked. Look,
I believe every time, though. I really do.
Would it have worked?
He stood on the ground.
Well, he did low forward.
He got armor.
Sweep?
Already trying to dance on him.
Matchup is seems exhausting for Cammy.
I really love the... Oh, wow. The bust up without taking no headbutts. Wow. Stopping the drives with sweep of all buttons.
Yo, he is staying active with the buttons right now, and even calling that out, knowing it's not a real safe jump. Wow.
As you mentioned, Justin, once Zangief starts getting smothered because he has no reversal, it's difficult for him.
And
But you see Akira's like pressing sweep in neutral, low forward in neutral, and it's checked Kobeon's, like, I don't want to say random drive rushes, but it's hit him in the neutral many times so far.
No, it really is. The strings, nice drive rush cancel right there.
Maybe that's the answer.
Fierce.
You just got to press some buttons.
You do.
Neutral jump roundhouse.
No, you do have to press some buttons.
I wonder what Kobeon tried right there when he got hit by the neutral jump. He was trying to like make him block something on landing or got a late anti-air.
Level 1. Yo, he's not taking no headbutts, bro.
Nope.
Meaty crouch fierce.
He's like, I'm never going to let Zangief play. Ooh, he actually got back to the other side. That was so visually deceptive.
Yeah, we're spending level 1 again. Guess for Gabe, you're not going to wake up level 2.
No, he's not. Just stumps everything again.
Yeah, he might have held up again.
That was a speed run.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. He got hit by the 2 standing jabs. He was trying to get out of the corner.
No stand light kick, drive rush cancel. I think he's kind of scared.
What the fuck?
I'm talking about.
Yeah.
There's that wheel kick punish.
God, look at the damage, baby.
He did it again.
No side
right?
switch.
Akira,
No.
that's the name of his game right now. He knows the aggression is where he's going to win, even if it's going to
What a
cost
whip
him
punish.
time to time.
Oh, my God.
Minus
Yo,
3.
Ringe.
That was your turn.
Ringe, he heard you, bro.
Yeah,
He heard you.
The stand roundhouse to punish the stand. I mean, the jump roundhouse to punish the stand.
This guy's
from
woke.
Kobayan.
Whoa.
Oh, you thought you were going to grip me?
Wow.
Bruh.
The tricks, like you mentioned, Sherry. The tricks.
And man, and what a call out, a ballsy call out from Kobayan, waking up with the OD SPD, man. Like he tried to get him.
Bro,
Yeah,
there's that dive kick that beat the lariat.
Yeah.
Nope, you're not
Better
going to lariat
camera
against
than
I
pump,
feel like I'm
low-key.
watching online ranked, like,
Yeah,
I don't know what's happening by block buttons into
You're
ODDP.
watching Danny Fan play. That's what. Oh, look at this. Man. Oh, yeah. I wonder what the back heavy kick's about in neutral. Like, what are you smacking with the back heavy kick?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, string him up. String him up. That's how you beat Zangief. Look at that. Ugh,
Yeah.
anti-air.
Escaping.
Anti-air again. Cross cut.
And I love going with the back medium punch first to get the corner back right.
Zangief's so
Good
scared
stuff
to
from
whip
Kobayan,
now. He's
still
just
holding
been
up
getting
forward,
whip
but
punished.
nonetheless, whip punish not
Oh,
far
that's
enough.
unfortunate. Oh, yeah. This time doesn't bash on it.
I thought he was going to DP again, honestly.
We might see it right here.
Should've
That's why he
DP'd
did
again,
regular
low-key.
grab. He's scared of DP.
Oh, SPD.
That's going to hurt not enough.
Oh, the counter hit. Akira definitely bet on Kobayan trying to bait something out onto that drive rush, right? I think he thought he was going to drive rush and block, trying to take his turn with a normal. What a whip punish there.
Oh, he was scared. That's
Okay.
now Kira's scared of level 3. Oh, my God. Look at this. Yeah,
Live
level
by
1.
the
We're going to
sword.
go burn
Live by
out
the
city,
sword, die
baby.
by the sword.
Like I said,
Man.
he is committed,
It's
bro.
Yo, 45?
Game.
Oh, that's a combo?
Oh, he thought he was going to super. That's why he held
Yeah,
back
he
right
thought,
there.
Very
he
hard
thought
to
the
win.
wake up level 3 was coming.
What
Oh, nice. Is this enough?
Nah, there's no way.
Oh,
We're
with
going to
this
jump
though.
juggle here.
Okay, okay.
But now he gets his meter back, right? So we have to worry about the wake up again.
But, oh, he didn't believe again.
He was ready.
Ugh, DI.
What a display from Kobayan. Nice way to bounce back after game 1.
That's an interesting DI from Akira. I wonder if he was going, like, if he was hard reading maybe a stand fierce in that situation.
Stand fears, maybe medium punch
Way
as
I
well,
make
too.
those.
Yeah, I assume something that would like counter poke the
like that
roundhouse
was just
and try to like
desperation
play
at
that
that
mind
point.
game and DI instead.
I think at that point, it's like he had no choice because he was
Yeah.
already in such a losing situation.
Yeah. Also looking for a big reward, right, to try to bring him back in the game.
Exactly. Nice, meaty headbutt right there. Combo the health step again. Look at that. Headbutts again. And he knew he was going to hold up. Wake up
Breaking.
ODDP? No, that's what he thought too.
This dude Kobayan, he's really getting the reads now. Oh,
Just a walk
Yeah,
of
Kobayan's
SPD.
starting to whip
I mean,
punish.
the range is good.
Cammy
The
now.
range is probably like a crouching.
He was just
medium
letting him
range.
hit him all day.
So it's a pretty
Now
good like
he
tool
suddenly,
to
like,
just throw out, especially if
walk
you're
back
like
and forth.
getting Akira scared.
and in the corner, right?
Yeah.
He didn't really have much room to maneuver anyway.
Nice string right there. Standing heavy punch. Oh, what a
Oh.
read. That
That's
was
the
crazy.
classic.
Beating the DPOS with the
read.
armor standing heavy punch was
Yeah.
big brain.
Love seeing that whenever the geef's busted out. We are going to get the burnout, though, with the level 2.
But he's close to level 3, though. He could churn. He could churn. He could
Is
churn.
he going to turn, bro?
Churn.
Ah,
That's why he's jabbed him up. He's trying to stay away.
Go for the pokes. Wow. Breaking the armor. DP as the chip damage.
Yeah, super clean from Makita there.
Kira's got to be
This
careful
is a
about
crazy
whipping.
match. Nice. Yeah, it goes for a reset. Like you mentioned Sarah, earlier, way earlier, Zangief players, instead of going for a combo,
'Cause
they're
it's
going to
gonna
go
get
for the
put in the
reset with the
corner.
headbutt.
Trying to get big reward. And they also get that drive meter regen back quicker if they try that
Yes.
reset, for
Yes.
sure.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
What a
What did
whip
you
punish.
hit? Was standing jab?
I think it was a stand medium kick.
Oh, well, that hit far. Oh, you
Trying to stomp on
Oh
his
my
kicks,
god,
bro.
this
Using the Street
character
Fighter
just
EX
plus
move?
range, man. Fucking hell.
Okay, you have level 3. Akira has level 3. I really want to see what the back heavy kick's going to hit. I
Yeah.
so want to see it.
I wonder if that's just like a visual bait to get Kobayan to
Yeah.
try to whip punish him.
It might be, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, my
and
God.
Why?
He's living and dying by the ODDP right now.
Are we going to go to the
Might have
level
lost it
burn him out?
again.
Look at the damage. Oh,
For sure lost it again.
50. 50.
Oh, no.
Unless-
Free DI this time, though, and Akira still has another one in the chamber, just in case Kobayan busts it out again. Oh, no.
Oh, level
shit.
1. So good.
Super sick for Akira there.
Sweep.
He doesn't get the punish because of the sweep and he's in burnout, right? But it is his turn, so he walks up, baits him into throw tagging, and walks back out.
It's not bad. It depends on how
Wow.
you
Low
are in
forward to level
burnout, I
one.
guess.
Another low forward, like in the super, right?
Yeah. He's just getting those confirms. And I saw him do it against Itabashi, too. He did crouch strong into the level 3.
Also the
Okay.
character.
Wow, stand light kick beats the drive rush crouch light kick. Stay roundhouse, perfect parry.
No back
Yeah,
throw.
we go for the side switch. Wow, that was kind of that was tricky. The setup, headbutt, but at least that was at least plus 10.
Spine buster. That's plus 30.
Oh my
That was actually
god!
combo, but he did it.
I'm surprised he dropped. He didn't go for the finish the combo.
Yeah.
Look at that, man. Akira still staying active right there.
You know what I'm thinking about? I know it's 2-1 Akira, right?
Yeah.
The amount of blocked ODDPs that Kobayan has blocked and punished him, how is he losing?
Yeah, you would think that, right? But this is what we talked about. Where Akira, he has to stay aggressive. And he knows, like, and sometimes I'm going to lose half my life for one combo.
That's crazy.
But this is still going to be the long-term game plan for
Oh
the
my
hooligan.
god, the hooligan flips. He knows, he smells it. He's at match point.
Yeah, the blood in the
DP,
water.
Go for a throw. You can still go for offense.
Say,
String
but I
him
think
up.
this guy
That's
has a
right.
way better
String
cannon
tank,
than
it's so
Punk.
good. He's trying to hit the stand medium kick again.
Ooh.
Oh my god. Yeah, go for the pokes. Play a little bit more safe. Yep, go for the dive kick. The situation backdash.
Oh, fierce, bruh.
Yeah.
Trying to put a stop and just one hit of
So
stand medium punch and
aggressive.
SPD.
Yeah,
What a
that's really
ballsy
good
move
right there. It felt like Akira just started playing passive.
Which he can't do that, bro.
Yeah, like what happened? Like he was.
You got to stick to what brought you to the dance
I mean,
right
maybe
now.
it's because he's scared of the level 3, you know?
Yeah, but it just, I don't know. Maybe he's just thinking, I've been match point and now I'm all passive. That's what it
Exactly.
feels like.
He's had level 3 before and he hasn't played like this, right? Like,
Yeah.
oh,
So
no.
reset. Okay, we're going to go into level 2.
That's
No,
fine.
something happened.
They're
Like
level
he's
3.
like, yo, I'm about to beat him.
I mean, I think we're going to see it now.
Oh, let's see. I hope
I think
so.
he's about to wake up. I mean, he started the last round with Hooligan. He might just do EX
felt-
OD Hooligan now.
It felt
OD
like,
running paragraph.
yeah. Well, darn it. Eventually, it felt like he gave the control to somebody else.
Yeah, see, now he's, I think, finding himself a little bit more. Yeah, that's more of what we're used to seeing from Akira in the set so far.
Now look, he's holding back.
No,
He is
bro.
scared. You see?
Yeah.
He's not aggressive anymore. Something happened.
Tell you, man. Yeah.
Ooh.
bro.
Okay, hold on. We get something started. Get the offense. String him up. Text the throw. Kobayan looking good. Oh, that's a punish.
Wow.
But wrong punish. I'm surprised he didn't sweep back or even crouch medium punch.
Yeah, just got
Why
a
do you
low
abandon the
forward
walk forward
there. We're
jab?
seeing like the back dashes and he's going back into the neutral, but we're not.
Fuck.
He finally gets a whip punish on that.
Oh, yeah.
Something happened. I'm telling you. I don't know. Akira's a little bit scared. I think he's in the situation.
Oh, this is huge, though.
Okay, spend the level 3. Calm yourself. Attack the drive gauge. Think about your next sequences.
This is a massive gap in drive gauge, right? Because he didn't use a drive rush cancel. He just went right into the level 3.
Oh my god. Does Kobayan do a hit confirm level 2 though?
Oh,
Crouch
I-
medium punch. No anti-air. Level 2 would kill.
Oh, the whip
Yeah.
punish.
Oh, it's close. It's close.
It's not dead.
It
It's not
started
dead.
with a light into a drive rush cancel, so
Kira
Candy's
can
alive
come
just
back.
barely.
Yeah, he's gonna jab. He's gonna jab it out. Jab it out.
Oh, spiral there. Oh.
Jab it out.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I'm telling you, something happened. Like, you know what I mean? He just.
He was like, I'm about to win.
You're
and he
nervous,
just
bro.
started
What the
playing
fuck?
passive,
Oh,
bro.
shit.
It's something that we kind of saw similarly with Iguchi. Like I said, he
All right,
switched up the
See,
aggression.
even he
What the
knows.
fuck
He's
is
like,
wrong
yo,
with
what
this guy?
happened?
Yeah, he's like,
I was
bro.
cooking him.
What the fuck?
Maybe he spent all that because those first 2 games were so heavy in the adrenaline. Like I'm talking about, you did.
Ooh,
You
it's
see
beast mode.
Oh, wait a
no.
minute.
I'm telling you, dude. This is
Whoa.
nerves. This
Beast
is
mode.
literally nerves at the making right here. Kobayan's like, I'm pumped up.
Yeah.
This man, Kobayan, grabbed his chest and then pounded it, bro. Oh,
I mean,
man.
Kobayan's like, I don't care how many ODDPs you're going to do on me. I am going to keep going for it.
I am so hyped. That's
Dude,
how
Akira
I think
might
he plays
lose
to
his
me.
brains.
Like,
He's
beating
fucking
their chest
nervous.
in the middle of a set. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. I feel like Akira's playstyle, it's so hard to, like, I'll be 100% committed to it because in your mind, you're just like, what if he blocks this?
I think on ranked match, he 100% plays like that, though.
Yeah.
But here, it's just like, I'm telling you, usually he plays as well, but it's just, he never gets the victory at the end. Eventually, something happens.
It's a volatile playstyle, but you have to commit to it till the end if that's what you're going to do. If you start switching it up, you're going to second guess, you're going to hesitate, and all of that
I don't know. I think there was just so much
Yeah, for
adrenaline
sure.
dump
We're seeing it
for
here
Kira
now.
right
Wake
now.
up ODDP.
It's
Yeah,
just, he's just going to
of
crumble, I feel like.
You smelled
course.
it.
Of course.
Bro, but you have to live or die by the
Doesn't have
ODDP.
experience.
That's what got
I don't
you.
think I've seen
That
him
was the obvious
That was
one.
an obvious
on
one, but I
these
feel
main
like in the
stages.
neutral, like all the other times that
Yeah,
you were
for
doing
sure.
it.
Oh, the reset.
I'm telling you,
Like-
the nerves
Kobayan
are
going
hitting him
beast
hard.
mode.
Right, look at this.
Oh, he got so close.
He might
Don't-
Shaking
ODDP
my head,
again.
Don't give him a double perfect in the last game.
Oh, my. Oh, that's
He-
right,
he
Cherry.
waited. Oh, no, there it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Nonetheless,
But this is it.
Level two, yeah.
What a comeback, Akira.
That
Couldn't
is
finish the
insane.
job. There it is. You're next, fam.
Oh!
I'm
This is a
telling you, bro.
pop-up.
The pop-off?
Damn, I seen the veins in the biceps, B.
You see, I'm
under
telling
run.
you,
He's looking good right
it
now.
finally hit him.
Yeah, it did.
He was like, oh my God, this is about to be the highest place I ever got.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm about to win. I'm about to beat Kobayashi.
Exactly, and then something happened where it's like, I fell apart.
Yeah, so I think when it comes to big stages and big tournaments and whatnot, a lot of the time when players start playing the game, it kind of all melts away, right? They're like, this is what I do every day. I train for this. Like, this is my comfort zone, playing the game. But then that reality hit him, like you said. One round away, he was playing so well. I think all of that started flooding in. He stopped thinking about the game as much as he usually does. Just cracked,
You know what it came down to? He ran out of Jamie's install.
Yeah,
Activated level 2 and it just ran out at the wrong time.
Yeah.
He went back to level 1 instantly, bro.
Yeah, because that very last sequence, like when Kobayan had did the drive rush into the SPD, for sure an ODTP would have came out if it was within the first 2 games. 'Cause that's when Akira was dominating. This is like, I'm not going to let you reset me. It's not happening. Whether it be a super and ODDP, I am not letting you get this reset 50-50 on me.
I really like the way you put it because it is a very liquid courage play style, right? And it really felt like my man just sobered up at the end and was like, what am I doing? And
but you could tell when the cameras panned to him, he's just like, I don't know what to do anymore.
Yeah, bro.
Like something just happened. He's like, the confidence is gone, everything about the gameplay, because he was playing so fast, so fast, and then he just played like the slowest person in the world, walked himself back in the corner, and like he was walking back and jumping back on Zangief's wake up when he didn't have level 3, he had level 1. So it's just like.
Why would you not put that pressure on him?
Stay in there.
Yeah, stay in. Even if you do meaty throw, the worst thing that can happen is tech throw. If he jumps, you recover, you get cross cut. Either way, you're a total advantage in that situation. There's no reason for you to jump back in there in general.
And that's what we saw how he played at the beginning,
fucking,
right? Like in the corner, he would whiff it, and then he would anti-air, dash back under, keep the corner, go for it again, you jump out of DP.
That's something grand. That's a grand finals.
Yeah, man. Unfortunate for sure.
Oh, man, you know what? I know the nerves are hitting, but you know what? I'm not nervous because I'm on the couch because shout out to Zennies for letting me seeing the screen right now. I got my Zennies right now right here. So you could, if you want your own Zennies, you can save 10% off site-wide. Visit Zenny.com and use the code EVO JAPAN at checkout. Look at this. I got these blue frames. These are also prescriptions as well, too, so I'm not blind as a bat. But big shout out to Zenny for, prescribing the glasses, and shout outs, making the coolest designs in the business, I would say.
I believe Majin Obama said if you want to see the frames, you got to get the frames. Indeed.
Oh,
That's
I like
godlike
that.
line.
That's a godlike line.
I mean, you're living it. You're seeing the frames right now with this glasses
yeah, that's
on,
a
with those
godlike
frames.
line.
Yeah, big ups to Majin Obama. And big ups to Zenny, always coming through for pretty much every major fighting game event that we have.
They were just at Level Up Expo, too.
Yeah, they reach out to a lot of the personalities in the scene as well, looking to work with them, trying to help out with the prescriptions, everything. So, yeah, I love Zenny. Big ups to y'all for supporting the community. Oh, my goodness, bro.
It's about to happen.
Holy, this is going to be godlike.
This is like a pay-per-view match.
No idea who's going to win.
So
people will pay money to watch this.
Yeah, this is a really, really good match. I feel like if you want to watch like Street Fighter, like this might be the match to watch Street Fighter.
Yeah, honestly, when it comes to how high both of these two are held in regards by everybody, I mean, these are two of the best players, period, right now, when it comes to anybody's opinion on high-quality Street Fighter.
Yeah, like these two players, Momochi and Lashar, I think are held to a very, very, maybe even the highest regard for being technical players.
I can't even say.
And like Lashar is like 100% on anti-airs. Like people call him the robot. And that was maybe a little to his detriment because you could maybe bait out his anti-air, but regardless, like he is so technical with every single character that we played, and we've seen it earlier when they were playing, right? And same thing for Momochi. Like Momochi, I feel like doesn't get talked about enough. Like he's a legend to us, right? But he actually doesn't travel as much.
No,
so,
I mean he's kind of like a mentor for a lot of the young players. Always like kind of helping everybody in the scene and everything. So that's probably why he doesn't come out too much. But I mean, his accolades is so good. He won so. He's a multi-fighting game player as well too, winning. Dominated like so many Street Fighter games, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And you talked about him being a mentor to the younger Japanese scene, but even beyond that, like he's paved the road for esports in general in Japan, right? For these players to not only come up and be good at the game, but to get paid for doing it. So yeah, I mean Momochi, the amount of work he's done for Japan alone is just immaculate, and we're gonna see his head going up against Lashar's Mai, losers quarterfinals. Let's get it.
I feel like the crazy part is because they both play the same characters, they know like what's the pros and cons on both sides, right? Oh, the crouching medium, but I mean 6 frames, man. That's a great button.
Yeah, immediate interruption too.
Yeah. Ooh, oh, how dare you reach? Momochi teaches.
My goodness, Brian Momochi. Ooh, keeping the safe side as well. Not even being greedy about putting Lashar in the corner.
Yeah, go for the fireball, right? The cycle shoot.
Yeah, he's just slowly chipping away at Lashar's drive gauge.
Oh, the drive rush does beat into the button.
Yeah, he couldn't
Delayed
check
drive
it.
rush.
Yeah, he couldn't check it. I think he was kind of scared, like, I need a drive rush right now, right? So I got to press crouching jab.
Yeah.
Low forward. We might see more of those.
What a
we
jump.
might see more of those low forwards.
I think that was just like one of those
5
instances that
fans.
worked out, but it really
Even if
feels
you
like the
1
sharp
HP.
baits with punishes out
Both
with the
low
spin
drive
move
meter.
from behind.
Yeah.
What a perfect parry!
Perfect parry into the fireball. So smart.
Wow. Was that was just single perfect parry or double? I don't even know.
No, I didn't even see the second one.
I think it was a single one.
Okay. Either way. Very impressive from Lashar already. See, playing around that flicker range very well as well. Always parrying it once he sees that he's in range to block it.
Yeah, standing heavy kick right there. Almost got the punish.
Man, he trying to blow up his fuzzy defense with that drive rush cancel too.
Yeah, he did. Using the stand me and punch there in the situation.
No,
Oh my
punish.
god, the perfect parry again. We're going to get the Kagu no Mai stocks. Oh, nice DI. So smart.
Yeah.
Lashar knows, man. That's his character,
Yeah,
bro.
goes for the throw in the situation. Does Momochi wake up a DP here?
It's
Not
an
yet.
interesting dynamic
little
because
strings to
Lashar
jab, no
knows
confirm.
Ed, bro.
Level 2. We have a dream. Yes, we do, maybe. Yes, we do. No, we don't.
Watch us get the mind mirror, bro,
Rare
after this.
drop from Momochi.
Not sure what happened, but
Ooh,
you
it's-
know.
No, he actually got hit by the jab. Made him 2+.
Get the
made
mind mirror,
throw
please.
whiff.
Yeah, a couple of
Trying to see
scrambles
something.
did not go Momochi's way at the end. Lashar going to be able to clutch out that first game because of it.
Yeah, I feel like Lashar, the way he's using his standing light punches is just amazing. Stand light punch, crouch light punch, like they're all like doing so well and blowing up that fake frame trap right there.
Yeah.
Using the DI. Shinobi botch to the corner, overhead. And the overhead doesn't even look like overhead sometimes.
No.
It doesn't.
It looks like a mid.
Yeah, most people think it's a mid.
Oh, and now cutting her off in the pass, though. Momochi had to spend a lot of drive rush, though, to get in the situation. So Lashar's just going to go ODDP on him.
Yeah, get off of me.
A lot of people like to look for throw when they're low on drive gauge, too, because throws like actually have a little bit of a length to them, so you can build back your regen a little bit more.
Yeah. Go for the knockdown. Stand heavy punch, attacking the drive gauge from Momochi's side. He didn't want to charge it just because he saw the DIP last time.
Something very special to Ed is just to get that jump in from so far.
Oh,
He
my God,
doesn't
the
get pulled.
hold.
Jump scare.
That was so sick.
Level 2?
Momochi.
Yeah, yeah.
Attack the drive gauge. It's going to get the combo. There it is. Nice, level 2.
Oh, my
That does so
Lashar.
much damage. He said, don't you dare try to do an unreal
Jesus.
trap on me. A frame trap?
It's just really good because like the flicker is considered as a projectile.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
level 2 is anti-projectile.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
it's really, really smart level 2 there.
The
Yeah,
way
Lashar
Lashar's been
might-
playing around Flicker, like,
He's
it's been
gonna
a
be an
backgammon,
interesting
man. It really
heat.
has been.
I mean, this was his main character
Between
at one
Ryu,
point.
Kichi, Mena, and
It's
fucking
kind of tough.
Lashar.
I feel like in this situation, you might have to buy
Can't
back.
count out Kobayashi as well.
A my mirror match, perhaps? We'll see.
And the crouch medium punch does come out on the reversal.
Yeah, nice combo right there. Goes for a stand throw. Holding up. Goes for the reset
count out
throw
the
again.
VIS.
Meaty fireball.
Oh,
you
wants
see,
him to press.
Of course.
Yeah, he was scared.
What a
That's why he
fucking
walked
low
back a little bit.
With
The
the low
Shinobi
forward.
Bachi close to the corner. Now we're definitely in the corner. Throw the fan. Yeah, perfect parry.
We'll find that with the OD fireball. Oh, the crouch
Level
medium
1.
punches Lashar. I don't know how.
Almost got a confirm off of that.
Level 1.
He did.
The crazy part is I think it would have worked if he did crouching jab, but he saw counter, he went for the medium.
And the throw tech is there, and he baits it.
Level 2, he did the air version. Bro, the air
This
version
character-
is
3 frames, right?
frames. Air version
Yeah.
is 3 frames. I don't know how it's possible that the air version is 3 frames, but it is.
That's wild. So, yeah, I think Lashar, that's exactly what he's looking for, right? Just going back, buffering. As soon as he sees an animation, zooms on in.
We're sticking with it. I mean, the way that I'm seeing this, I kind of think this might be a bad matchup for Ed. Because she has so many ways around Flicker.
Yeah, that's true.
And like his neutral game.
I think it's because Lashar doesn't stay still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flicker's meant for people that likes to crouch block a lot, but because Lashar's always active in movement, backdash, jump, walking forward, even just like the little subtle moves like down, back, down, forward, down, back, down, forward, the flickers don't work.
And because Lashar plays Ed himself, he's so quick at recognizing when the flicker is likely, right?
Facts.
So we've already seen him calling out multiple times with the eye.
Tries to get the sweep right there, but doesn't get it. Almost got the punish counter on that fireball right there.
I can play
Yeah,
this
like look
fucking
at the
character.
movement from Lashar. Like you see him move up once, and then if the move doesn't connect, he just moves backwards.
Yeah, most def, man.
Like
That's
this man got some movement going on.
That's his play style.
Exactly. He comes from high-paced, high-tempo games, right? He brings that to Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, and even all the characters that he played in the past.
Oh,
Come back?
No. Does bait out the DP successfully here. Momochi in the driver's seat in the corner.
Yeah, can't wake up level 1. You have to take this. Yeah. Goes go for the chip damage situations.
Precisely. And in burn now, you don't have to worry about that being punished, right? So very, very smart to just go with that.
Wow. Oh, the low forward. Yeah, spend the level 1. Activate station.
Instant level 1.
Wow, I wonder what you were going for in that situation.
I'm telling you, man, like he uses this spin like from a distance. Like it feels like it's either to counter poke or to bait with punishes. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like
the
free
There's the
plus
counter
range.
poke.
The Riembu. Level 2, do we have a dream? We dropped it last time. Okay,
should
this time
work,
we get it. Yeah, this time we got it.
Dream.
Boys.
I have a dream.
All the way to the corner. Nice. Safe jump.
Level 1
plus
again,
4 on the
Ricky.
standing heavy kick. Oh, wow, what a trade.
And Lashar immediately knew that was going to
Level
trade
2
to
again.
another one.
Dude, he plays
Why is that
bad.
so much
Everything's
damage?
always a decision. You think it's your turn, but it's really
Yeah.
not, because there's always a consequence.
Oh,
no.
we're going to wish
Level
the
2 again.
Momochi.
We have another dream?
You gotta
Oh,
hit it.
missed
He
it.
messed it up.
You got it. You had to hit it. Okay, that was enough.
Yeah,
the chip was enough.
He couldn't wake up level 1
Yeah.
anyway. That was checkmate.
Yeah, definitely. Good recognition from Momochi, honestly. Not even putting himself in a situation where he's got to do all that, right? Just close it out. Having the flicker afterwards, shutting down the level 1 if he did that. Very, very quick recognition. Both of these players' processing speeds are out of this world.
Nice check on the drive rush. Whoa, okay, interesting. Went for the stand and the crouch medium punch. Wow! Catches the jump back with the Riembu?
What?
That was sick.
Yeah.
Bro, that's when you talk about Lashar, just how quick he is with the answers, insane. Okay, that's punishable.
That
No
one-
stocks on that one either.
Hold on, Momochi comeback? Oh,
But like you were
trade.
saying, he always is trying to make a decision that's not like putting himself in a blocking situation, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He doesn't want to ever be in there. But look, see, even right here, it's just counter poking every single point. Every time you walk forward, look at every time you try to walk forward there, even he drive rush there. It's like blocking should be the last option on his list is what he's thinking. Look at the pokes.
Yeah, Lashar, you can tell, trying to find his way in now. Goes for the throw, and he's going to pay dearly. We go into the Kona real fast.
Okay, this time we get the combo. And I feel like Momochi hasn't been hitting this all the time, right, that we've seen so far.
Yeah.
But this time he hit it, that was like half life.
Yep. From mid-screen, too.
Something has happened, because now Momochi has like turned to time. And that's fine, that's okay.
Yeah, because she doesn't get the full animation and the full
And she
damage.
loses
No,
at
but even
level
then,
1.
you just spend level 2, you're not in level 3 in a situation, right?
Yeah.
So, and you have so much drive gauge, so he's cool with that.
That's
He's
a win
definitely
condition
cool
right
with
there.
that.
Wow, what a punish right there from Lashar.
Yeah, good single hit confirm. He's in the
Next
corner.
hit is definitely going to go into level 1 from Lashar if he gets it.
Yeah, he might not even need to. He might could just kill. Standing heavy punch, stand medium kick.
Oh my goodness, both of them trying to harass to the kill.
Yeah, they're both low on drive gauge
They are
too.
pressing some buttons.
Yeah, cancel the fireball, nice. Do we spend level 2 here? Just roll level 2 maybe? Yeah,
What?
it's gonna hit right here.
Indeed it does, and that's going to spell the end of game number 4.
Like,
guys are playing so far.
What happened? Like, what was the adaptation there?
Yeah, I'm trying to really
It's hard.
pinpoint it.
It's hard to see because I feel like Lashar hasn't changed anything. He was still playing as fast.
Yeah.
So it really comes down from Momochi's side, where I guess there's like less gaps
Yeah.
for him to get interrupted.
Yeah, I
I-
think that he's finding smarter ways to place Flicker.
Yeah, like he's just more active in neutral right now with the flicker too.
Yeah, true.
Again, and he's also attacking the drive rushes from Mai. Like he's checking a lot of the raw drive rush, a lot of the drive rush overheads with his crouching light punches.
Yeah, that's a good point in general, right? He seems to be stuffing Lashar's approaches a lot more frequently, maybe not committing to stuff outright and instead reacting a bit more.
It might be this is like defense versus offense.
Yeah.
Nice perfect parry on the fan right there. Didn't want to try anything just in case, even if you perfect parry the fan and he blocks afterwards. Yeah, spends level 1 here, charge up.
It's huge.
Oh, wow.
He spent it. He did
That's
it.
not bad. That's not bad, though. He burnt himself out.
Yeah, he does have level 1 though. Oh,
Not
No
enough.
fear on the
Oh.
Momochi side, and Lashar.
Yo.
Shaking in his boots a little bit.
it's his first time being up this set. Wow, Momochi. Oh, nice.
The delay.
He tried that earlier,
Yeah,
remember? Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, because we don't really see Momochi doing like DPOS
Fucking
just because
character.
he's a little bit slower on it, right?
Exactly, yeah.
Goes for the fireball. Yeah.
Nice
Charge up.
fireball,
Go to the
man.
dream. We're going to take you all the way to the corner if we don't mess us up. And we got it. Hey. You hear the crowd. They're saying, hey, hey.
Every time Ed connects.
Uh-oh. Forward throw. Kill. Oh, nice. Hold the charge on the flicker.
That so much, bro.
Nice. Perfect parry. It worked out because now perfect parry came in when it needed. Now it's your
Oh,
turn.
you dropped it.
Does he have the combo?
He needs to have
He
the
just
combo.
needs it here.
I have a dream.
Oh my god.
I have a dream.
He's gonna survive.
Oh,
Yes, indeed.
last hit, baby.
Momochi on to loser semifinals.
Oh,
Lashar with the 3-game comeback.
Lashar made the.
Did you see that was a different level 2 sequence?
He got the
Yeah,
hit
it was.
It wasn't
confirmed. He
normal because it was
just
mid-screen,
autopiloted
right?
into
And then like he's
grab.
like, all right, how do I close this out?
That is
and like,
unlucky.
damn, I know it's not enough to kill. I hope this OD version kills, and it
Yeah.
did. Oh my god.
I loved seeing like the mind games around the flicker and the way he would utilize it up against Lashar because he started holding it against Lashar
Yeah.
when Lashar was low on drive meter and he was going to
What
wake
a
up and tap
comeback. That's
parry and not
crazy.
hold it, right?
Yeah.
Because if he held it, he only had a little bit of drive meter anyway, so it was going to drain him very low. So he really picked that spot, woke up, tap it, and he just held it to wait till he recovered and got the full advantage, pull you all the way in to where you're not going to parry it anymore. That was so smart.
That was beautiful.
Like the adaptation, and as you mentioned, it's hard to pinpoint what exactly it was, but I just
So
felt like in the
Momochi versus
neutral, Momochi
Kobayashi.
started being more active, and it
Jesus.
didn't really let Lashar, because Lashar was so fast, especially in the first game. And when we see here, even the level 2s, he was just so quick with his options every single time. But this is kind of where the tides turn.
Yeah.
When
Like,
Lashar was up 2-0.
I mean, Momochi had no choice but to turn it up, right?
Yeah.
At the point, obviously, he landed a lot of level 2 combos, and there was a lot of situations where sometimes he dropped them, right, or did the wrong variation. But the thing is, like you mentioned, something changed, and it feels like Momochi was a bit active, and also his strings were more tight.
Yeah.
And also checking the drivers. His defense against Lashar's offense in the neutral against the green,
Good man takes
definitely
it.
he cooked it. He stopped it every single time after like game 3.
Yeah, and there was a point, I think it might be in the next round here, where, like, as you mentioned, the defense kind of changed on Momochi's end. He started checking more.
Yeah.
And there was one point where he had parried one of the fans and then stopped Lashar's approach and got the counter hit and the win in that round.
Yeah, usually when you perfect parry the fan, like, you get the mind scared not to press a button afterwards, right? So then that's kind of like, it goes back to a reset, and then I think if you're the other player, you're completely fine with that, because you never want Mai to kind of like get that plus frames on with the OD fan.
Man, oh man, and yeah, literally on the very last hit. And Momochi, you can see, just felt like the reaction afterwards too was just handling business. Wasn't even like caught up in the moment or anything. He knows the job is not done. Incredible composure from the veteran, from the legend.
The legend.
I mean, when he won, when it was match point for him, they showed the camera on him, and you saw his eyes like go back and forth on the screen, like he was locked in.
I mean, you have in this game, you have to be
Yeah,
locked in,
for
right?
sure.
But now we're gonna get a really good special treat about eventually in loser semis, Momochi versus Kobayan. But I think we're gonna see that after winners finals, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So,
Oh man, and winners
And all the matches,
finals.
Ryukichi versus Mena. It's just everyone is playing so on point. Like obviously they had to make top 8 here, right? But like these matches coming up.
All right. I believe last year, Mena might have cooked Ryukichi like straight 3-0.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah. No, it was cooking.
It was free. It was free.
Okay,
It was
okay.
like round 1 type of style, type of match, right?
Damn,
so
all right.
this is like kind of Ryukichi's like revenge.
Dude,
Yeah.
like damn
Obviously,
near every
he's in a
game
winners final
3-2.
situation,
Holy shit.
and it's super important because you know there's Capcom Cup on the line, right? And the hard part is like, how do we stop Mena? He's the one that's kind of like answering every single. I mean, he definitely got iced a little bit because he has to wait for this so long in the situation, right? And Ryukichi probably has the home court advantage. Everyone's here in the seats, just gonna cheer for him and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see what's kind of Ryukichi's game plan, because this is a revenge match for him, and even if he takes one game, he's automatically doing better than last year.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
right.
Well,
Yeah.
the way that I kind of imagine that set going is because they're actually both very hyper-aggressive players, and a lot of them rely on a reaction on stuff. I feel a little bit more so on Ryukichi's side than Mena's, and I think a lot of like those dry rush hops
it'll
that
come
Mena
back
likes
around.
using to bait out
Yeah.
stuff is we're going to see that come into action.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's my prediction, and I mean I feel like that's kind of how
Oh
it went
my
last year too.
God.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. I think it's a different Blanca. Crouch me and punch was kind of crazy, right?
Bro, you know the crazy thing is, at the end of Capcom, he won the
a lot of people
the
did
tiebreaker for Esports World Cup.
You know, people like Nemo started
That
stepping
was
up
the
and like,
one
you know, I'm
off
gonna learn
stream.
Blanca and just kind of like pioneer.
Bro, be winning everything that don't matter, bro.
Definitely, there's definitely more Blanca knowledge as of now.
Yeah.
And I think Ryukichi probably has some sick answers because he's a Ken player
He's
that
insane.
has sick responses, right? We saw him fighting against Mochi trying to jab DP something. We still don't know what he was trying to do.
Yeah,
But against Niampi on day 2, the crouch fierce against Cruel Fate, we might see that against Blanca if, let's say, for example, Menardi wakes up, jump back up, air Blanca ball. We might see something crazy, right? So I'm curious to see what what's gonna happen there because Ken is a character that has lots of swag for those type of air counter hit confirms.
That's like, I mean, I don't really care for Ken, but that stuff gets me hyped. When they have like that one specific combo that will only work in this one specific situation, and you hit it, especially here on the big stage at EVO Japan, that gets me hyped.
And I really like that the Crouch Fierce idea too, like that we saw up against Cruel Fate and kind of theorizing about that up against Blanca Ball because there are some Kens that have like this nasty corner setup where they'll back up a little bit and use the disjointed hitbox of the Crouch Fierce to kind of catch you slipping a little bit, and that even if you're just looking for that could still reach up into the Blanca Ball, right? So that might be acting as like a twofold answer there.
Oh man, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be. I hope it's gonna be a really good match. Not like last year where it's complete wash.
For sure.
We've seen a lot of 3-2 so far. So the advancement we've seen the evolution between the players. So this is gonna be really exciting to see. And I feel like this is gonna be kind of like a slobber knocker. Like these two players again are pretty aggressive players. They both like being on the offense. So it'll come down to who has the advantage
that's
here.
A nervous smile right there.
Ryukichi,
Look
not
at
nervous?
You think he's nervous?
It looked like
I mean,
the rematch.
Nervous man. He's like, I'm a champ.
Yeah, he's like,
he's just chewing his gum.
Look, I got the Red
Mena,
Bull,
bro.
Weibo gaming.
That boy look locked
He's
in.
locked
serious.
in. Mena is locked in. That's the scariest version of Mena right there.
Champion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kaba, I can hear Kaba in the background.
Facts.
You know, DR just chilling in the seats right there for the support group. Like
I can hear DR all the way from here, and I'm in Japan. You know what I'm saying? The entire island of DR is going ham right now.
Shout out to DR if you see that Blink Respawn's also part of CPT this year.
Beautiful, man. The atmosphere, the electricity that the Dominican Republic brings. Glad they are rewarded with a CPT spot. But yeah, you actually brought that up at the beginning of this, right? It's not something we have touched on a lot. This is the first event for the Capcom Pro Tour. Winner of this qualifies into Capcom Cup, going back to the Ryu Goku Koku Gikan as well. Ooh-wee.
and this is, again, the CPT is a little different this year because it's not just winner takes all, right? Winner does take all here, but there is a point system now.
Yes, exactly. That's true, yeah.
Okay.
So the more events that you go to, all those premieres that we saw on the list earlier, Blink Respawn, EVO, Japan here, Combo Breaker, CEO, all of that, they are on the point system.
Awesome.
I believe it's 6 players with the most points get to make it into Capcom Cup.
I mean, they're already starting good in the top 8, so.
Yeah, exactly. So that's another thing that at least all these players are going to be taking home some points, right? Like even if you don't get the W, if you don't get the automatic qualifying spot, there is a leaderboard system back in and out, and your consistency will be rewarded.
Oh, this is so exciting.
Okay, we're going to see Blanca for sure, right?
Blanca for sure.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see Bison.
No,
Ken?
When I played Bison for a little bit, when I was dabbling in my character crisis, I actually hated Ken versus Bison.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't have a reversal, you really have to take those Jinrais. Like your defensive options as Bison is the perfect parry or a drive reversal. Like when I watch 801 Strider play a lot, he has to drive reversal a lot. When you got blocked, wait, hold on.
Oh, yeah, I hate this matchup. You remember me saying
that? Oh, I can't wait. The running bear grab is about to come, baby.
I can see it come from Mena.
Running bear grab about to come. I'm telling you, OT running bear grab. Here we go.
This space that Ken wants to be, Zangief is much better at, bro.
Oh, man.
Okay, no.
I'm telling you, Zangief has a lot of strengths in that space where Ken wants to live.
I could have sworn the running bear grab was coming.
Fuck is his audio?
I'm sure you do.
From Mena, and that's why you see the sweep from Ryukichi already, right? That's a button you have to use a lot in this matchup, or else you're just going to get kind of bullied in that range.
Yes.
But we can see the buttons. It's funny because Mena's actually using a lot of crouch shorts. And he woke up with the crouch short jab into the OD lariat.
Yeah. Yeah, usually you don't really see crouch short too much, right, from Zangief. But maybe he's like thinking, I'm still playing Blanca. Possibly
Bummy-ass production, bro.
Maybe this might be his first time playing
experience.
Zangief for this whole tournament.
I mean, I haven't seen his whole path, but I've literally only seen his Blanca so far in this tournament.
And I'm surprised that he's playing Zangief, like, just straight off the bat, like, you saw what you did last year to Ryukichi.
I tell you, this matchup,
With
bro,
Blanca.
is really not fun for Ken.
Yeah.
But right now, it's been
Oh
pretty
my
even.
God,
Ryukichi
you
has been playing it
motherfuckers are
super
giving
well,
me-
But just as I
making me
think
dip.
that, Mena RD finds the kill.
Yeah, he just won the neutral in that situation.
Yeah, so it's funny because, you know, when Zangief, I feel like, is a specialist character. So when you have Zangief kind of in your pocket like that, you don't see a lot of traditional Zangief combos. You might see a bit more basic. But Mena, again, when you have a player like that,
No punish.
have
That
this
was
character,
for sure
Yes,
punishing.
yes.
you see them win in the neutral with their tools.
Oh,
yeah.
counter hit confirmed. That was sick. Level 2 quarter carry.
Good stuff from Ryukichi. Yeah, you see a lot of backdashes off of these sequences, right? He's trying to bait these longer range
Level 3,
options
book
out
it.
of Zangief.
Yeah.
He's going to get the burnout here as well.
Oh, armor. Yo, Mena RD fighting back. You gotta be careful. Yeah. Oh my God. That's
That gonna
hurt.
kill?
He's close to death.
Yeah, I think he's going to be on a
actually close.
pixel. I think he's going to be on a pixel.
I'm gonna say he's dead.
He's dead?
I'm gonna say he's dead.
He's not dead.
CA,
He's not
talk
dead.
to my
He's not
people.
dead.
Oh, my Lord. All it takes is one. All it takes is one CA, and we get the level 3. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Ryukichi not nervous
was
now?
ready with that
Finally?
That was a grip, bro.
Yeah, so like level 3 regular, it probably would have been like
Yeah, but
pixelish, but
CA.
CA, yeah, dead. Deader than dead.
Oh my
Bro, I
God.
legit thought he was going to live with like a sliver, and it was going to
It was
go
close.
to the 50-50 right after
Yeah,
that.
it was close. It was close.
That boy got put 12 feet under, not even 6.
That did a lot,
Ryukichi just
bro.
staring at the
Yeah.
monitor.
Yeah,
He really went
bro.
for the DI there. Because it's funny because he showed it once already, right? And you saw Mena get hit by the fierce into the DI. That's why I did a combo. And then he went for it again.
He was already doing something. He
Yeah.
was already doing something because he
Yeah.
was already like getting hit by a lot of the Jinrais. I think he was trying to churn through the Jinrais
Yeah.
with level 3, but then eventually it made it easier for him because of the DI.
Exactly. It's just like, I mean, it's okay that you get hit by the
the
Jinrai.
audios,
Why
yeah.
not? All I need is this one level 3 to hit when it comes out in the proper time.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a very popular strat for Zangief's up against Ken's Jinrai is like, since you're kind of closer and very negative, it's either going to punish or you're going to sit there and block, and it could actually counter hit a lot of your buttons that you
Yes.
try to put out there. So that's probably what he was doing, was churning the SPD at some point. Got hit a couple of times by the low follow-up, but as you said, Sherry, once he had that CA on deck, go ahead and try to pressure me, bro. I'll show you what's real.
Oh man.
You
that
gotta
was-
test the reaction. I mean, it is the first game.
Yeah,
Sometimes
absolutely,
you
you
gotta
gotta
test
do
it. You
it.
gotta test them.
Bro,
But sometimes the opponent's just ready.
you just rotate that
I mean,
thumb, baby.
he is on path. Like,
He's like, damn, he's analogging it?
You rotate that thumb. I mean, you could rotate the D-pad too. with the thumb.
that's true. All you literally have to do is roll your thumb around.
Really? I'm definitely not a bad player at all.
No,
I
I'm
can't
not.
even imagine
I would have
that.
been churning with the stick for sure, 100%. I would have been mashing with like eyes
What, you
closed.
gonna use like this?
Did you see the Evo Knees video? How he was holding it was like the 3 fingers, like the
Yeah,
wine
yeah,
glass.
yeah,
That's what
yeah.
I've been doing.
Oh man. No, what an explosive first game. I mean,
Yeah, definitely unexpected. None of us guessed the Zangief was coming
Yeah,
out.
that's
hey,
facts.
hey, I said Zangief might come
Did you?
Okay, all right,
in
all
the
right.
beginning of the stream.
Okay. I mean, against
from
Ryukichi,
Mena,
though?
yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Not,
Okay.
not against Ryukichi, but I'm saying like we might see Zangief, you know.
From
Like,
Mena, yes,
Yeah.
you did mention that for sure,
But
yeah.
I was 100% locked in on Blanca.
me too. No,
Yeah.
for this match I was like Blanca for
Yeah.
sure. But I mean,
I didn't know if he was going to go Blanca or Bison in this match, but I definitely forgot about the Geef entirely.
Yeah, but I mean, so that's the beauty of playing multiple characters, right? Because Ryukichi is definitely 100% a Ken player. So you go into this matchup knowing that you're going to play against a Ken.
Yeah.
But when you play against a player like Mena, you're just like, who do I need to practice for? And then he pulls out the Zangief, and you're like, holy, I forgot that he plays Zangief.
Yeah.
He was probably waiting for the Blanca matchup. He probably had that crouch fierce combo waiting. He's like, oh, when
Yeah,
Mena
right, all
wants to
that.
up back and then do the OD air ball on me, I'm so ready with this crouch fierce. And then he goes Zangief.
now he's like, man, I gotta win straight up.
Yeah,
I got nothing
bruh.
fancy. Man, if I wake up ODDP, he gets the cartwheel.
Yeah.
I lose 50.
And that's the thing about Mena, too, is that he's not afraid to send it either. So even if
No.
you get a knockdown, like we saw here, even if you got an advantage, like if he's got something to threaten with, you have to respect it,
Yeah.
bro.
For sure.
Wow, that was, man. I'm curious to see if Zangief's gonna win like 3-0 or whatever.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Right,
It was,
definitely.
I mean, that second round, the first round was a little bit dominating, but that's kind of where you feel each other out, right? Like
Yeah,
how
the
each other like
neutral,
to
the
play. Yeah.
footsies.
And the second round kind of went definitely more in Ryukichi's favor. It was just literally the last sequence. And when you're sitting on like 55% health, you're not really thinking like, oh, this
Yeah.
one guess is going to kill me.
Yeah,
but
like
it did.
the next wrong decision, I'm not
Yeah.
going to die from that.
Yeah,
but-
it's super risky just in general, I think, to just try to test Mena's reaction during burnout.
Oh, yeah.
When people think like, best burnout games like No and everything,
Yeah.
but like Mena RD's burnout's up there too,
yes,
like
for
super up
sure,
there, man.
I mean, we saw it earlier, right? He did an air throw. Like, that's not even an option we had considered.
Yeah,
we were like,
yeah.
oh, he's just going to go level 1.
Yeah.
I love the way you talked about like being in burnout, how it heightens your like focus and whatnot. It really is like losing a sense, right?
Yeah.
Your other senses get heightened when you're in burnout now, and you don't have to worry about like the drive meter game, right? You start just hyper focusing on other things, and like you said, Cherry, if you could hyper focus on the right thing,
Yep.
I mean, smoked. You're just
Yeah.
hard reading the opponent.
Oh. And I guess also with Ryukichi, he couldn't establish. He's not throwing. I think he's not throwing too many fireballs.
No.
Yeah,
And I think
I don't even know
he's
if
not
we
a
saw one.
fireballer like that.
Yeah,
you know what I
right.
mean?
But maybe that's why I picked Zangief, because he's like,
That's
he
another
knows
reason, yeah.
he knows that he doesn't play like kind of defensive, so he's like, well, if you're gonna be offense all day, I'm a big dude and
Yeah.
I can brawl.
Exactly.
Down.
I want you to come to me. So
Yep.
if you down to come to me, let's do it.
Yeah, like button for button, I think like just on the trade, Zangief probably has the advantage there. Obviously, he doesn't get a full combo like Ken does or corner carry, but that's how he starts his playbook.
Yeah, it's probably also easier to whiff punish Ken's crouch medium kick with Zangief, like sweep, for example, and
Sure.
you get and you get the position where you're like, well, headbutt or block,
Yep.
or headbutt or wake up DP.
Yep.
Stolen,
Yes.
bro.
Guess away, fam.
Guess away, fam. Advantage on me.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think we were having some sound issues on the stage from what I could tell in that last match. So I think that's where they're getting cleaned up right now. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
we should be back into the match here momentarily.
Yeah,
as-
I see. Mena's, they're both just in kind of in training mode, and Mena's playing Luke. He's doing a lot of stand jabs, you know.
Some perfect knuckle
Maybe,
practice.
What if we see him bring back the Luke? You
But
know,
he's being
The way
random
he
right
was
now,
like-
right?
I mean, he goes Zangief. What if he loses Zangief and he goes Luke? I'm like, okay.
Imagine.
He going back to Blanca.
Yeah, yeah.
He
I
would go
think
back
so.
to Blanca. Well, I mean, when I was talking to him, I think it was at Frosty's, he told me he was actually going back to Luke, and I was just like, why would you do that?
I think we only saw Luke one time, and then it just did not work.
Yeah.
I forgot which event it was, but
I think it was Capcom Cup.
Oh
Maybe-
yeah, it was.
He pulled out
right?
Capcom
He
It
pulled
was
it out,
against
yeah.
Zien, because Zien eliminated him,
Oh,
and he
I
picked Luke.
remember.
Yeah.
And then Mena got his revenge here against Cien and beat Cien with Blanca DJ.
Oh, straight up.
That's
Yep, straight up.
wild. Oh boy. I believe we're about to momentarily get back into it. We see the headphones on from Ryukichi. It's another thing I really love about Mena RD, no headphone game, bro.
He wants to hear the
feel it.
crowd.
He
That's good.
loves the crowd. He
Yeah.
talked about that. It's
Yeah.
like he doesn't need the game sound. When the crowd starts getting hype, and you definitely hear it from Japan here, it gets him hype. And then when you get hype,
The
all that
game
adrenaline
sound is
starts kicking
crazy.
in, and you get stuff like
I'm
locking
actually
in for the
follow.
level 3 on a reaction, you know?
And when I played and competed in tournaments, I also trained without the game sound. So I'm a huge fan of players
Yeah.
that do that, you know what I mean? So big ups to Mena RD here. Feeling the crowd, feeling the electricity as we get back into this winners finals. It's going to be 1-0 for Mena, who's going to advance to grands.
Ikayo Shaw. Low forward. Here we go. All the way to the corner with the Tatsu. Oh my God! He didn't press a button there. Oh! Look at the damage. You hear the Zangief music?
Oh, man. He's got
It's
the
gonna
aura.
get Mena even more hype.
Yeah, he's always walking forward. Nice. With punish on the sweep. Punish counter throw. Yes, that. Yeah. Nice parry. The last minute parry was godlike.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, the DI
DI.
through the armor on the heavy punch.
It's just so unfair
I'm not
because
gonna-
like because of these
When he
breaks,
talked
man.
like, that's not
It's
enough.
like
Yeah.
no momentum.
Right? I really thought it wasn't
I think
enough.
that's stupid as
I guess
fuck.
it was the gray that was absorbed via the fierce. Like
Yeah.
you get big damage on the DI because of that.
Oh, with punish sweep again.
Stupid production.
Again?
man.
Yo, I wonder what's up with the wake up SPD or reversal SPDs. And he's spending level 2 here, gets the corner carry.
I'm not mad at the
Almost-
reversal SPDs, honestly.
Yeah.
Like you talked about the range on them, it catches a lot of people slipping. Like a lot of the time, like if you're outside of the range of your light, it'll just grab the light itself, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's what Mena is kind of scheming on.
Ryukichi looking really good here, but he can't close out in the next combo just because he already spent the level 2. And oh, he tried for something. Maybe he thought SPD was coming there again?
Yeah, I think he definitely
Yeah,
did.
at this point.
Oh, but Mena, he's gonna spin it all right now to get a huge advantage. Trying to close this door on round 2. It's gonna be close. Bow.
No, he
That's a
did.
pick, so
That was closer than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
honestly.
Is it the magic pixel, though?
How much?
No.
Oh, nah, it's a mundane pixel, not magic.
yeah, I
Nice
guess in
trade.
that situation, it's like, if Ryukichi was playing a little bit more lame, he could like think about, all right, I lost here. I'm gonna build the meter for the next round instead, right?
True. Yeah, he's got a great meter advantage right now, right? 2 bars to about a half a bar of Mena RD.
Nice, go for the fireball right there. Oh, nice backdash. I love the when people backdash, expecting a normal there.
Yeah, definitely. Scouted the fierce
Whoa,
perfectly.
what is that? The stand jab?
You gotta make a deal with me whether you like it or not.
I mean, the stand jab is something you rarely see from Zangief. So this is what I mean when you take a player that doesn't specialize in the character,
Oh!
they start pressing some different buttons. Doesn't get
Level
the whip
three?
punish with
They're level
the
three.
sweep there, so he gets punished by Ryukichi.
Yeah, that's the hard part with this matchup. Oh!
Nice
Didn't
full
get the
animation
follow,
there.
but we get another DP.
Yep.
Yeah, he
Holy
actually gave
fuck,
more
that's
follow-up with the Dragon Lash first.
That's fine. You want to keep the offense started because Zangief doesn't have a reversal at this point. Not
Oh!
doesn't have level 2. Can't do reversal super in this situation.
Mena
Yeah.
Only
back.
way you can lose right now. Never mind. You didn't get to lose there.
Yeah.
And we didn't see Ryukichi throw many fireballs until then, right? He's like, all right, you don't got level 2. I only need 1 fireball to hit.
Yeah.
Let's just pepper them on.
We're going straight back into it. No character change from Mena here.
No.
Yeah,
I think he's comfortable with this.
Yeah, definitely.
Look at this. They're playing the dance. This is kind of like the longest we haven't seen a button being pressed.
Yeah, legit.
True.
Oh,
No
too
whip
far.
punish.
Look
But
at these backdashes. So
Yeah.
good.
Hey,
Like the lariat.
I wonder if we're going to see Mena try to hard call some of these backdashes off these strings.
It's kind of tough, I guess, with Zangief because it's like
Yeah.
it's hard to, especially in this like low forward range, you can't really stop the backdash.
Again, the backdash again right there. And yeah, when I said call it out, I don't really know how to call it
Yeah.
out, right?
I feel like the answer would be just drive rush as a hard call
Yeah,
out.
that's what
it
I would
has to
think
be
too.
a hard read.
Yeah.
Like the drive rush is one of the only options he really has
Oh,
to chase
okay.
down these backdashes.
Yeah, that was a read from Mena right there. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna just wait. I saw you jump back. I'm gonna know for next time
Yeah.
to wake up
Yep.
level 1.
After these fierces, he's going to backdash more often than not, it feels like.
Using the crouch medium punch. I mean, the crouch medium punch is hard for Zangief. You've done it. You've done it in the winners bracket to get here, Ryukichi.
Very patient play here as the clock is winding down.
Yeah, I know.
We got time.
We do got time.
Oh, there it is.
My goodness.
Ow!
Stand light kick, baby.
Man,
That's some foosies.
and
Yeah.
remember, we talked about how hard that crouch medium punch is to whip punish, and Mena pulls
Oh
it off.
my
And
god.
that as well. Resetting off the whip punish.
That
with
whip
the
punish
only
was
command
crazy,
grab.
but that
Finally got
reset
it.
was even more.
Nice. Goes for the overhead.
Backdashes to get away from the pressure again, but interrupts with a low forward. Again, you are negative after the lights in this game.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if Ken is in range to reversal crouch medium kick off,
He's
you're
gonna
negative
do
button
it.
100% of the time.
Okay, spend the level 3, 40% gone from NRD. Drive rush, nice tech on there. But now, wake up sweep. What a blessing sweep right there. He needed that to win.
He wanted to see what.
Yeah.
Nice backdash.
The
No,
backdash
wrong
is-
combo.
Oh, we trying to do something again on these Jinrais. You're just getting peppered low.
Backdash,
Oh, he got
backdash.
out of it. So smart from Ryukichi.
Yeah, the backdash was godlike.
Yeah, he annoyed him with the first two, right? He was
Yep.
like, I know I'm not going to get you on the third one. Super sick from Ryukichi.
I'm surprised Mena cashed out on that, to be honest. Trying to cash out on that. I know it was going to kill, but ooh, that was a really risky one. It could put him in a bad position, but who knows?
I mean,
Oh!
if anyone's gonna bet, it's gonna be Mena.
That's true, but he gets the OD.
You don't need
lariat
it.
for the Oki situation with punish. Too far away for the headbutt +4.
Oh, boy. And now we're back to the neutral.
Yeah, fireball. Because Mena hasn't really been jumping over the fireball a lot,
No.
so I feel like
Great
you
point.
need to kind of throw more fireballs to force Mena to make a decision of a jump.
Yeah, absolutely. Try to get him with a little shimmy right there.
Again, another throw. Maybe hold up this time. Oh, the Jinrai first hit. Didn't want to do a second hit. Maybe it would have whiffed. He's close.
Ooh.
Flipping
Yeah,
him
there's
with
the
the low
fireball.
forward.
He's getting hit by the
Oh,
fire.
whip
He can go
punish.
level
That's
3
death.
here.
Yes,
That crouch medium punch was there.
Oh, it's close. He has to get the next
Oh,
hit.
he got it.
Ryukichi winning the remake. Hold
Big
on.
Jinrai hits, and Justin, you know, what you requested, a more competitive set compared to last year, that's exactly what we're getting.
Blanca?
Are we gonna see it?
Blanca?
I don't know. I
Blanca?
feel like the Zangief's a little. He
Yeah,
might did his job. He did his job in kind of changing the meta
to get one game a
to
little
get
bit.
to get
Sure.
the one game. But I think I feel like Blanca's the call here,
For
man.
sure. I think it's because now Ryukichi has got the right read on okay, in this range right here, every time I backdash, whatever normal you press, I am punishing you
Yep.
for it, right? So you can't poke back confidently when it's your turn,
Yeah.
right? So it's like you kind of, you have to make a hard read, right? With like you mentioned earlier, with like drive rush forward. But
Yep.
the thing is, what if he calls that out and presses jab
Exactly.
and punishes me? So Blanca's definitely the right call. Like if I would definitely pick Blanca. All you hear is
Oh, I see the Blanca. I took a peek back there.
Okay.
We got the Blanca out. Let's go.
Oh my God, the
He is loving the
crouching
Blanca.
heavy punch, special punish might be coming.
I'm a little spooked, man. So like it's gonna be a little bit hard for like Mena to find these clean whip punishes as well, like up that crouch medium punch, like because he's moving in and out so much, like Blanca's not gonna really have the charge to make something happen off that.
Trying to hold up already. Jinrai, nice standing jab Blanca ball right there, attacking the Jinrai off second hit follow up.
That was sick.
There's a whiff punish on the low four with the crouch strong coming from Mena. Okay, Ryukichi does not want to take the pressure.
Yeah, he's
Bust out.
He's like, get off of me here. Yeah,
Pretty even right now.
It is pretty
it's
even.
It's actually exactly even.
Oh, the punish counter throw, try to tap parry. Wow, that was so meaty. I don't even think that could be plus though. It felt like
it's probably 0, right?
Yeah. No low forward yet. Yeah, that was meaty. Meaty air Blanca ball, getting hit by the crouch kick.
What a perfect parry.
Side switch. Do we? Okay, I was like maybe he spends level 2 to get the quarter carry.
Oh my goodness, the patience from Mena RD. Very nice. The walk forward jab counters the fireball.
Yep, all he needed was a light to close it out, so good stuff from Mena.
Scratch the toes. Look, he's scratching the toes.
Let's go.
Yep, flash kick OS.
Always.
Nice. The backdash again. Ryukichi is doing such a great job on the backdash.
Yeah.
It's really sick.
They're trading some buttons right now. Oh, perfect parry, okay.
On the step kick raw, whoa.
Cheeky reset, works out on Mena's favor.
What a
Spends
low.
level 2 lightning beast, gets the party started. We're attacking the drive gauge now. And we successfully done it. Ryukichi, is your reactions heightened?
We're gonna see, is he gonna throw in with a super? Is it coming anytime soon? He's just holding all the pressure right now.
No.
Oh my god, he caught that?
The reset into the overhead, into the level 3, okay? This is gonna build enough time for him to get his meter back too.
Sit down and shut up.
Ryukichi calling out the fact that Mena was gonna bait something.
Yeah.
What a way to take advantage of it.
Yeah, he stopped his flash kick OS by confirming the block string from Drive Rush.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! Ryukichi! Drive Rush OD Fireball!
And it's not over yet. Final round.
What an option!
Kano tech is that chilling tech, bruh. Slide.
He is on winner's finals point right now.
Oh,
Man,
nice.
That
Talking
was
about
such a sick
Nano
way to
tech.
stuff the drive rush check attempt.
It really, really was. No, oh, that was too far. No whip punch that he didn't confirm.
Wuss.
He didn't believe in the drive rush. Stand light kick, goes for the back throw. What a good start. Nice jump, he knew.
Indeed.
Oh,
Speaking of Nolan, Mena RD takes to the sky. Lightning Beast after, he's trying to time this set up.
Blanca-chan out.
Chilling
oh, no.
tech, bruh.
Here we go, 2-2.
Let's go to game 5.
Wow. What a great way for Ryukichi to win that round, but Mena just shut the momentum down.
Yeah.
Such a great way to
Yeah,
shut it
after
down.
that
We
win,
saw 2
like a
level 2s in both
Ryukichi, like
rounds, or 1 level 2 each round.
body
Yeah,
language
yeah.
just went, just became
But yeah, that
unstable.
first round, or the round that Ryukichi
Like, you didn't
won
win
was
yet, bro.
ridiculous.
It really was.
Drive Rush OD Fireball, you actually don't see that option very much from Ken.
No,
Yeah.
absolutely
Usually if you
not,
try to
yeah.
check, it's like a Drive Rush Dragon Lash.
Yeah, but like since he only needed a little bit of life, right, he just wanted to do the safest thing possible. Not
it's so fast,
actually
too.
risk, yeah.
Nice.
Really, really cool.
Gets hit by drive rush low forward. Mena strikes first blood. We let it rip again. We don't care if I lost that last game because of it, baby.
Exactly, man.
That's the mind game.
Exactly.
Nice. Oh, perfect parry. You missed your tap parry. Guess what? I didn't miss mine.
Oh my
no.
god,
Not this
that
time,
was
though.
sick.
The blue
What a
sub
trade
center
combo.
Trade combos off that.
What a setup.
Mashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a delayed back medium kick, too.
Yeah, he called out the fuzzy timing, like the delayed timing defensive choice. Thwarted it.
Just like that, the Blanca, we're match point from Mena.
What a
What a
walk-up.
check from Ryukichi on Mena's drive rush there.
He might hold up. No.
No.
Oh,
But
perfect
perfect parry.
parry.
Oh, that's not a real punish.
Yo, and he got hit by the cross up afterwards.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So this is unscaled from the parry.
Nice parry. Hold it
That
the parry.
was so good.
Let's go. Doesn't take punish counter
Ooh,
throw.
I mean-
Lets it rip again. I don't know, Ryukichi. You're letting it rip a little bit too much.
Nice. The whip punish.
Buffer.
Really do it
Ryukichi
again.
nervous, bro.
Perfect parry again. Yo, what is happening? The Blanca chance there.
Blanca ball, baby.
He wasn't blocking after the parry either. He got punish countered by the Blanca chance.
Shout out to the homie.
Employee of the month.
Oh my God, that's
whip
gonna be
punish.
it. Mena RD going to grand finals. Can he
Mena,
make
Mena,
the
Mena.
back-to-back EVO Japan champion?
Bruh, 1 set away, 3 wins away from doing it, Mena RD. Holy smokes.
Oh man, and it's crazy because usually you see a little like warm up here. You
just
switch
the aura.
characters. The characters like I didn't see it. His block was ready to
Bro
go.
was my pick to win it.
He is Blanca in this
Let's get
game,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Like, he just stays with that character at its peak.
I think the crazy part is, like, especially the last game, the amount of perfect parries from both sides was insane. And the craziest spots, too.
Yeah,
Kobayan's
like
still
that
coming.
perfect parry on the OD
Zangief
Blanca ball, I thought
Mira
was going to
Grand
get punished.
Finals.
And no,
This is good.
Mena gets the perfect parry right after that from Ryukichi. It was just back and forth, back and forth. So.
And it just such a testament to Mena RD staying locked in as well, right?
Yep.
A lot of times you see a big move like that get parried, you're like, all right, well, I got to take this punish,
Yeah.
right? And he's like, nah, bro. Like, in case something weird happens or he may have already known, whatever it may be, he was like, I'm parrying. And he knew that it wasn't just time to surrender to the hit.
That was that was a great
Got
point.
Momochi, Kobayan.
That right there is like, you never give up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
championship
You never-
composure
You know
right
about
there.
that. You know about that, Justin. You
100%.
never give up.
I matched that team super, but he never gave up though. That
Oh,
was
man.
beautiful because I'm like, yeah, he got punished.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I think we all thought
Yeah,
that.
and then most of the time, let's say if you didn't get punished, you would have got hit to the wall.
Yes,
And he
exactly.
would've got the combo.
Because you would have just been surrendered. You thought you would have been punished. You just block it, and then that
Yeah.
happens, right? Nah, not when it comes to Mena RD. And that's why he is a world champion, right? Two-time Capcom Cup champion, reigning, defending EVO Japan champion.
Man, this might be the back-to-back guy.
Yeah, you talked about it at the beginning, right? This could be his specialty going forward. Can he go the back-to-backs?
Yeah, we see the Zangief right here. Look at that. He was looking so. Yeah, Ryukichi was so confident that was gonna work too.
Yeah.
Ugh.
50%.
Oh, yeah, of course.
bro.
That's Zangief, bro.
Zangief
On the
CA,
critical art.
all my fans, let them know you ain't going to live through this.
Look, you see Ken's head, bro.
neck, bro.
Yo, you see his head, bro?
My man Zangief is an unsafe worker, bro.
That head, that head is gone.
But like this is how you know Ryukichi is such a great player because he started feeling it out. You started to see more fireballs because we were talking about how
Yep.
Ryukichi didn't throw any fireballs in the first game.
Yep.
But the backdash usage, I think,
That was immaculate.
like for the random places that he chooses to do the backdash to, because it was on Wake, it was after block strings. He just had perfect spacing, waiting to get the whip punish on
I think
Mena.
so. Yeah, I think so. I mean, you're completely right. Even this one,
Sheesh.
backdash right here, he knew.
I think it's a little bit of an underutilized move when it comes to how he's using it, right? Where, like, if you feel like you want to call out your opponent using those big buttons or those forward advancing buttons, if you have a good read on when it's likely to happen, backdash is a huge answer. And he could display that time and time again in this winner's finals.
Man, that hurt box though on Zangief's crouch jab, that
Oh,
was
yeah.
so far when he got the punish counter on the crouch strong from Ken.
Oh, yeah. And then we saw the Blanca switch as well, right?
This was a great.
sick.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
the
sequence
reset.
was amazing right here.
Yeah.
That just reminds me of like the Tokido at Evo, you know, the overhead
Yeah,
into the
he-
level 3.
Yeah, that's the only
He
way
just bet it off.
That's the only way he would have won.
Yeah, exactly. You needed a big way to get back into the set there.
Yeah, a drive rush fireball. 'Cause, yeah, I think this was the drive rush OD fireball.
Yeah,
right?
you're
Yep.
right. It was, yeah. Gets
Hadouken.
one fireball.
Hadouken.
Yeah, I was going to say, we saw the drive rush at the end because Mena tried to check with a light and then just buffer the drive rush cancel behind it. So, yeah.
And it's just like the beautiful dance of drive rush because right before that sequence too, Mena did the drive rush hop back.
Yeah,
Because they
yeah,
were both
true.
trying to see what each other were trying to do to react to the green.
And Ryukichi didn't bite.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, man, but now Ryukichi's in the losers finals. He's waiting for the winner of this match right here. Kobayan versus Momochi.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think this is gonna, I don't know. I'm sure they played each other a lot. I don't know how it's gonna go,
Shit.
but I feel like all the characters do not do well for Geef. Like Ed, Mai, those are just
Yeah.
not good matchups for Zangief.
I'm
Fuck, I'm
assuming
kinda
starting with the Mai.
Hungry, bro.
That's what I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Just because it seems like a very difficult thing for Zangief to get through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Choco
But the
chicken?
end, I
Yes,
mean,
yes.
that's what helped him defeat Lashar. That's what we've come to know him for in Street Fighter 6. It's what the crowd, I think, wants as well, right? Always a big crowd pleaser at the end.
Yep.
So we're going to see.
This is definitely a hill to climb for Kobayan, but again, he's here on the stage. He's been here before. I
Yeah.
mean, this is fourth place right now. This is the fight for fourth place.
And he's climbed hills. He's climbed Everest at this point, right? He came back, defeated Higuchi, came back in the second set up against Akira after going down 2-0. Like, this man is here. He's built for something like this.
You know, I'm thinking, like, they might have played in Topanga, possibly.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I feel, and Kobayan won.
Really?
Like, it just sounds familiar.
Against his Mai?
No,
I feel like
this is before mine.
Yeah,
Oh,
before
okay,
Mai.
okay. Because I feel like Mai shuts down Zangief. I just can't, like, when I think about the matchup.
Fireball DP, it's just classic.
And her buttons.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, in the neutral game, it's actually pretty hard for Zangief to contest the buttons, especially with her roundhouse.
Yeah, roundhouse, stand fierce, stand me and punch, low forward. Yeah, we're seeing the Mai for sure.
That's what we're going to start
1000%.
with. It's going to be up to Kobayan to make Momochi go to end. If that's going to be the case, maybe even with some victories, he won't switch. Just believing in this one, of course, Momochi, my guy, always rocking the green colors as well.
He definitely got the cool Mai costume on. That's my favorite Mai costume.
Yeah, this is sick.
My man, Momochi mains DLC.
Yeah.
He is a DLC main.
There's that roundhouse right there. Getting the counter hit, though, so no follow-up, no punish counter crumple.
Yeah, that's such a great poke right there. Okay, up, charge fan again. Over the regular fan, standing heavy kick again in that situation.
Okay, we're going to see the stand medium punch come out for Kobayan.
Holy.
Wow.
That's all he's going to get right now, though.
Drive rushing all up in his business. Nice
Armor.
drive rush armor.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely try to use stand heavy punch a lot, but the problem is it just loses the DI, right? Especially if you
That's
if you hold
fucking
it.
normal. It's so
And her
annoying.
crouch medium kick is pretty damn good too, so that's another thing that can get you slipping, and the fierce barely connects.
5 fans, GG's.
Now my fans are
Fucking
OD.
Guile times 10 billion.
Legitimately, I don't even need it to be OD for it to be OD.
Yeah, look at that.
Bro, I don't even know what he's supposed to do in this situation. Stand fierce? Use the armor?
Yeah, punish. Yeah, go for the sweep.
Worse
charge
than
back
fucking
that
Guile.
fan.
Oh,
Nice.
wow.
Worked out though, but he's burned out.
Yeah,
Oh, he was buffering at level 1.
He did.
He didn't believe.
Oh,
Larry
yeah.
works again.
I think he needed a jump forward or a neutral jump. I think back jump, I don't know if it would have reached.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, unless he had drive rush and drive rush forward a little bit and then the level 1.
Yo,
might
Kobayan
work.
dreams might be over because
Oh,
of
that
mine.
worked out. Level
We'll see
2.
though.
Okay, are we gonna go for reset or damage?
Believe.
Oh, give me that damage. Yeah.
Ooh.
We're just going to drive rush in anyways. Oh, just a hop in. Okay.
Yeah, you don't really get the best Oki, so he didn't want to waste it because he already had to block so much.
Yeah.
The whiff punish was the stand short on my spheres. Okay.
And if he drive rushed after that, I think it would have put him below the 3-bar threshold,
Yes.
right? His drive rush cancel is going to get burned out, so smart stuff.
Get off of me.
Nice.
We burn on my turn, but you're in the corner.
Oh,
a
we
little
didn't
bit too
commit.
far.
Yeah, I think he thought the next hits would have connected.
Uh-oh, this might be scary.
Nah, it's okay. Kobayan has a life lead. Huge life lead here.
Hey, I don't feel like you
Oh
believe that,
my
Sherry.
Yeah.
I believe it. No, I believe in
Okay.
Zangief taking
No, he's
this.
got his meter back. He's all
let's
good.
see.
Oh, the
Oh my
overhead
God.
counter.
This
He's all
is
good,
the
bro.
start. You have to take this throw, right? No, he didn't, and that's why Momochi didn't swing back. Look at this. Look at even though he has the life lead, he has to do so much work to get this last hit. She's annoying.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh,
Maybe stand short. Stand short.
she's annoying. Look at that. Fans on.
Oh, my.
He dropped it!
Yeah, I
Okay.
messed it up.
It was a crouch short.
That would have killed, no?
Nah, if he imagine if he hit the combo though.
Yeah.
Ooh, it would have been a different
It
story.
was very
Nah, he
unexpected
wouldn't.
for that
Zangief
roundhouse
killed.
to get the counter
Fuck
hit
that.
there.
Bullshit.
It's super strange with the way it played out. Momochi just couldn't quite
Look
get
at that
through the moment.
normal, bro. It's
That standing
breaking.
heavy kick is cooking him right now. Stand fierce. Okay, you can't really press it
0.5.
too much because obviously the armor will beat that stand heavy kick. But that's the mind game, right? That's the 50-50 in that situation.
Yeah, and if you don't see Kobayan threatened with that, and he tried there, but he didn't hold it, so no armor on it.
Yeah. And look
Well,
at that.
that's
That's
the one that
charged
could've been
it.
DI,
Yeah,
right?
you can
Amazing.
DI the charge ones.
But you got to lock in on that.
You do. Ooh. It's the fierce again. The delay.
Wow.
The delay
Yeah.
crouch BM kick was so good because you thought the SPD was coming. Catching
right.
you holding up.
Level 1 as well. We in the Kona.
Overcoming.
Putting Momochi into
Ooh,
critical armor.
it's
Doesn't
thinking
matter.
game one.
My SPD's going to take it.
Trying to wake up with something, too. Just got counter hit by the command grab.
Yeah,
This guy might be the
how
GOAT.
Kobayan really won that though. Like that's godlike.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Like, he just
Like,
won
what?
the first match. I mean, we were talking about how it looks so difficult for him to get any ground.
But Kobayan's patience is out of this world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's willing to just walk it down, play it slow. He does. It's like eventually I feel like there's a melting point for Zangief where they just tilt.
Yeah,
I don't know where his tilt is.
absolutely. It seems very much further away than a lot of the other geeks.
Yeah, I mean, how many standing roundhouse from Mochi did he have to block and get hit by?
What a
There's a
parry.
perfect parry. Okay, we're going to get the juggle bounce here.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh,
Proper Oki. That's
Yeah.
another proper Oki.
keep it safe. Yeah, delay just in
Oh,
case. That's a
that's it.
punish.
Oh
GG's.
my.
Great
Kobayan
play
sweep.
from Kobayan again, man. Knowing I think he's so good at applying pressure and knowing that people really panic up against
Yes.
grapplers, right? They try to do something to not be in that command grab rage, and he takes advantage of it so well.
Go for the backdoor right there. Mai gets her real estate again. Oh, look at this. Standing heavy kick. Goes for the fan. Yeah, charge instead of drive rushing. Walking forward. That's so good.
Sweep. No punish. A little too far.
No,
2 headbutts, though.
Yeah. But you get hit by the health stack because you think the third headbutt is coming, or maybe SPD. Oh, level 2?
There we go.
No level 2 there. Okay.
Interesting.
And next hit will kill, I think, no matter what he does. Gets like 1 drive rush cancel, will kill with the level 2 combo into it. Oh.
Yep. Drive for stand. Oh, he's trying to bait something. Okay, forces the Zangief to burn now, but I mean, in this situation, you could turn the butter.
Exactly.
You could turn the butter. You're completely playing neutral. Get a little punish right there. Wow! That's godlike.
That was awful.
And we're gonna go level 1 instantly. Nah, that's actually crazy. You know why? He didn't have to do that.
He didn't.
He wanted to flex that, yo, my execution's OD.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know how many times I should do that combo?
It's hard to do that combo.
It's hard to do the motion for that. To do the 4 dash health stab into the level 1.
Yeah. It's not easy.
And great recognition that even in Burnout, he was close enough to punish the sweep with a light kick, right? A lot of the time, people would be like, oh, I'm in Burnout, I blocked the sweep. A lot of the time, you can't get a proper punish. He knows that
the switch off mine is crazy.
Far. So good stuff from Kobayan.
2-0
actually, and has forced Momochi to go to the end.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I think this is definitely going to be more difficult because Kobayan actually got a lot of mileage off with punishing with the stand short. That's way more difficult to do against Ed.
Is crazy.
With the sweep.
Dirty mind, by the way.
He got the ranges. He just got the ranges on deck.
I think it's also like another thing where it's like, is it too late? Can he make the 3-game comeback right now? That's
I
the hard
don't
part.
think he
now
can
I feel
make
like
it
Kobayan
comeback.
has room to just kind of like gamble with like SPDs a bit more.
I mean, he did it with
But we'll see.
Lashar,
I mean,
but like,
Mochi's looking good this third
like
round.
Zangief is just a different beast.
Absolutely.
Lashar was
And
playing
that's the thing
so
with
fast.
Momochi, right, is that you want to win these matches quickly, so Kobayan feels uncomfortable, so he doesn't get chances.
Whereas
to
Zangief,
go
he just can
himself,
just
but that's what he's doing
grind,
now.
I'm telling
like
you,
just
yeah,
slow down the
oh,
pace of the fucking match.
What?
That would have killed. Yeah, he did it too early.
Yeah, exactly.
He did try to go for the resort.
It's because it was punish counter instead of counter hit and regular hit.
Yeah, he got more frames on that because of that.
He had to delay the SPD just a little bit longer.
I think the heavy SPD
It's gonna take a lot of mental
I
stamina.
mean, these sneaky little Zangief
If he
trying to
does
get their
come back.
resets in.
Yeah, man, that is the name of the game. And you already know what this name is. It's a dream combo coming at
We'll
you.
see.
but
He's a
big
veteran,
bodies,
so I believe.
A little bit tougher to juggle properly.
Bro, that dream woke up short. That's what happened.
It's like, I was just
Looking
getting to
good
the
right
good
now,
part.
too.
Why'd you wake me up?
No, I hate that.
Yeah.
I try to go back to sleep and I never get the same dream ever again.
Never.
Oh, nice, using the flickers right there. That's the annoying part. You have to force the jump, but he's not, you know, Kobayan's chilling. He's willing to play this. Because at this point, this is data.
Precisely.
Right, this is data for Kobayan for game 4 and 5.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. That's exactly what I was thinking at this point. This is just intel. We've kind of chalked this one up already. We still got a couple of games to play with if you're Kobayan.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the change in the matchup, though, because, like, sweep is such an important tool in the neutral for Kobayan, but Ed, on block, a lot of characters can't punish Zangief's sweep from full,
with a big
like,
combo.
max range, with a big combo, that is, but Ed can, and Mochi's done that twice already.
He said, get off of me.
When you bullied in the corner, that's all you want.
Nice. Using the crouching heavy kick right there. Stand jab, checks. Oh my
Plus
God.
frames.
Don't hold up on me, he said.
Level 1, and he was able to block
Reversal.
it.
Yeah,
Oh, you're dead.
There's a little too slow.
Look at the damage. Look at the damage. Batista bomb.
Legitimately, the animal.
Kobayan,
Match
sweet.
point for Kobayan.
Just like that. What a check on the startup of that.
I'm telling you, Zangief don't got bad matches, bro. I mean, he has been a Gaio, he's been a Mai, and now he's about to beat an Ed.
I heard this match is
Gotta him out
impossible for
yet.
Zangief.
Somebody's got a pocket JP here in top 8.
Oh, yeah, that matchup as well.
That might be the only
Mena
one.
already got a pocket JP from season 1, remember?
That's fast.
Imagine.
Man, that'd be crazy.
If they see each other in the finals, perhaps.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that'd be nuts.
Oh,
wait a minute, though.
That was a sick combo.
I feel like Zangief's never do fierce as a combo.
No, that was crazy. Yeah, he didn't flinch.
Are we going to see a cancel to level 2?
He has to do one hit.
No.
No, that's going to seal the deal. But you know what? I think Kobayan's fine with that. Because now Momochi doesn't have meter to go into round 3 while he's about to get his level 3.
Yup. Meter advantage supremely on Kobayan's side right now.
Oh, stand fierce right there. All right, we're trading the drive gauge damage. It is cool. No chip damage, but you're forced to take the plus frames in the back throw. Wow.
There's the perfect parry. Okay.
And that was cheeky because, right, that wasn't scale damage at the point. That was just raw damage.
SD, as we talked about, sneaking in those resets.
Nice backdash. It wasn't a punish, but Momochi was scared of jab
really good
SPD
for
in the
Kobayashi.
backdash range.
Yeah, he was trying to hold up.
This is guess for game. Level 3 is coming. Spine Buster, guess for game. Are you gonna wake up DP? You might. Oh, that's it. Level 2 into level 1. Do we do a button before that though?
Oh, he did it again.
The hell stab. That's enough. Kobayashi onto losers.
Beast.
Oh my god.
Like the only guy that pops off. Only Asian player that
just
pops off.
making or taking advantage of the opponent being concerned about the SPD, right? At the end, he didn't get greedy. He didn't tunnel vision in on it.
Kobayashi versus Ryukichi, bro. Who's winning?
Try to defend against that. Just stayed clean with the gapless string.
God.
Beautiful stuff.
Bro, I mean, just think about, bro, you just took down Momochi.
Yeah.
Zangief in apparently terrible matchups against Mai and Ed, but you took down
Kobayashi takes
Momochi.
it.
You are fighting, you are within top 3 of EVO Japan 2025 right now.
He is top 3. He's getting a stick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting one of these sticks.
That's
and
just
he's-
3Ls
Automatically.
probably.
Top 3
Guaranteed.
gets the Nacon sticks and everything.
Higuchi Guile vanquished.
That's what I'm
Akira
saying.
Kami vanquished. And the Mai and Ed from Momochi.
Come on, I'm saying, bro.
Wow. Wow.
You know, and his award, a good matchup.
Yeah, that's facts.
Ryukichi, right?
Yeah,
Ken?
Ryukichi.
You know
That's
what
what we
would be
talked about.
insane?
Oh
If
my
Ryukichi
Lord.
wins?
Yeah.
I know, right? After all this?
I'm not gonna put that out there,
Well,
but
you
it's
know-
just like, you know, here's an easier one for you, Kobayashi. But
Yeah.
we'll see how it really goes.
The thing is, most people I feel like, are best at their bad matchups a lot of times.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the one that they practice the most.
Yeah,
but it's just like, I gotta stop losing like that. But anyways, going back to this, like, we just saw how Kobayashi, he played so patiently. He was able to find his openings with the buttons. Like, as many times as he blocked and got hit by the stand roundhouse from Momochi, he was just ready with either the stand medium kick or the stand short to get the whip punish.
And he just never makes decisions where you can tell he's shook. Like, he's just always composed. He's willing to get burnt out. He's not going to, like, try to overreach or overstep. Like, he's just so confident in what he brings to the table. He doesn't really get, he doesn't adjust his game plan by what the opponent's doing, right? In terms of, like, annoyance. Like, he just stays very solid with the options that he knows will work.
He believes in his game plan.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right? He's like, okay, I know how to win this neutral. I know that if I'm in, you're gonna be scared, and if you do this, I'm gonna kill you really hard for that. So that's what it comes down to. Is just like, can you like out mental Kobayashi?
Yeah.
Right? Or if you can you just put a bag of tricks against Kobayashi? Because you're not gonna. It feels like you're not gonna outplay him.
Yeah, you're not going to
He's outplayed everybody.
You're
Yeah.
not going to shake him up. You're not going to get him nervous. Like, he's just so composed
Akira
right
was
now.
the closest one.
Yeah, because
he was
going crazy.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was going ham on defense.
And then all of a sudden he's trying like, oh, you know what? Let me play this footsie game with you.
Yeah.
Nah, psych,
Yeah.
you lost.
You know what's actually godlike about Kobayashi too is that when he has level 3, I feel like a lot of Zangief players kind of pigeon their hole and they focus on how am I going to accomplish getting this level 3 off of you. But he switched it up where he's just like, in my mind, I know that I have the combo 3 in my tool set, but I also know what combo I can do to get into the level 2 to the level 1 to kill you. So he's just not focused on, I got to get this level 3 off on you.
Dude never tunnel visions.
Yeah.
He
No.
never tunnel visions. He never has that shiny red ball syndrome.
Yep.
Like, it is so impressive, especially on a character like Zangief, where obviously the SPD is a huge reward. It's an endorphin boost as well. You know, you always feel good when you hit a command grab. He's not worried about it. He's like, you know what will make me feel even better than that? The W.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh man, I never see a flow chart. You know.
No.
That's true.
Never.
Yeah, he switches his
Never,
option every
bro.
time.
Yeah.
But yes, indeed. I always want to give a big shout out to PlayStation tournaments as well. They've been a partner for EVO for a few years now as well. You combo the competition, we'll combo the rewards. We have win cash and exclusive items when you enter the PlayStation tournaments. And again, you can sign up on the PS5 directly, and for a lot of them, directly in the game itself. So it's very easy to do. And as Sherry mentioned earlier, they're happening all the time. Some games even happen daily. So please get in the system and start getting familiar with everything the FGC and beyond has to offer from PlayStation tournaments.
I mean, because this just starts now. There's so many tours that started from this tournament at EVO
Yes.
Japan. Like, there was CPT, Arc World Tours. This was their first event as well. I'm not sure if Tekken World Tour, if this was
I
their
just ordered a
first
whole
event,
charcoal
but-
chicken.
It's
guys.
possible.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be
Brain dead.
surprised
I
at
think
this
so,
point.
honestly.
Yeah, I
I
wouldn't be.
think so.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, so you want to make sure, you know, you got to practice on that PlayStation if you're going to compete in tournaments.
Precisely, man. Yeah, big ups to PlayStation. Yeah. Now we are on to losers finals. It's going to be Kobayashi versus Ryukichi. And I'm wondering because it has been the aggression that has found success up against Kobayan. And Ryukichi, he's an aggressive player. So despite the matchup, I think, being in Geef's favor, this could be a playstyle thing where Ryukichi at least makes this close and maybe even gets the W.
Yeah, I'm curious to see if how is Kobayan going to stop the Ryukichi backdashes.
That's a great point, too. Yeah.
Right,
because we've seen it already against Mena, right?
Yeah, he's seen it. And it worked for him a lot. So now Kobayan's like, oh, okay. Like, I watched the match. I'm here. So, like, how do I counter that? Or maybe, like, oh, I know how to counter it. This is what you're supposed to do. So I'm curious to see if we're going to see those type of call-outs.
Well, so in my mind, the way that you would approach that matchup, if he is doing that quite a lot, because against Mena, I feel like he didn't go the traditional route of what Zangief would do in the neutral. But I feel like if you're Kobayan and you're watching that and you're seeing that he's backdashing in order to, because the only way he's going to whip punish is if you're throwing out a heavy button like the Stand Fierce, right? Why wouldn't you just walk with him then?
Yeah.
Like, he's cornering himself. So I think if he's starting to do a lot of backdashes and looking for the whip punish, Kobayan has shown us that he is such a patient player and he will walk you down, throw out some normals, throw out some lights, just so as make it harder to whip punish. So I feel like if Ryukichi keeps demonstrating that he's going to backdash, Kobayan's just going to walk him down into the corner.
Walk him down, or even maybe use Hell Stab to kind of catch the backdash, too.
Oh,
Hell
that would be OD.
Yeah, the Hell Stab. Yeah, it's a bit faster.
Yeah,
so.
definitely.
I could see, like, Kobayan walking forward on the backdash and then, like, stopping or walking back a little bit and baiting out the button after the backdash. You know, that's something that I
it could
think
be
is
the
definitely
delayed
there.
flights, right? Like delayed crouch strong will catch backdashes into the jab, into the lariat, perhaps. It just depends on the range.
I mean, OD running bear grab as well, too. That will catch the backdash. You know,
now, this is the time.
It's coming.
Up against backdash, this is the time.
I feel like the next break, you just got to walk up there and tell either him or Mena, like, yo, all I need you to do is just start the round with OD running.
Start OD running bear grab. I'm telling you, it's
I thought you were going to be like, you need to go up there and running bear grab them yourself at this point. Like, you just need to do it.
I mean, we almost had it because it was the first sequence, but it wasn't immediate round start, right?
It doesn't count.
He did the crouch strong, canceling the OD running bear grab.
I'm just saying, round one fight.
And it was from Mena. We actually have not seen one running bear grab from Kobayan yet.
Kobayan's not a grabber, bro. He just doesn't be grabbing people.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He just footsies all day.
That's true, that's true.
One of the things we like to say, right, is that the threat of an option is as powerful as the option itself.
100%.
And Kobayan's display of gameplay, I mean, that is the perfect example of it.
I mean, I feel like even when I'm playing against Zangief, you forget that he has running bear grab until he does it on you, and you're like, wait, you actually did that? That's crazy.
I agree. That's how I feel
he has a few moves you don't see. You don't see the counter.
I know,
right?
Oh, yeah, the Tundra Storm?
The Tundra Storm.
Hey, this is another one. Ken's another good one to use that against.
I was going to say, what if he Tundra Storms against the stand
medium
the
kick?
step kick?
You can do step kick. You can do stand roundhouse. There's a few up against Ken that you could actually use that against.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be wild to see for sure.
I mean, so I think the one thing that's also in Ryukichi's favor is that obviously Zangief's sweep is a super popular option, especially against Ken's low forward. But if you're not ready with the reaction, you block it, Ken gets standing heavy kick, punish counter. That's huge, right? So we saw that a few times with Ryukichi versus Mena. So I'm curious to see if we might see those type of sequences again. And look at that. You can see the crowd. All the seats are filled up. Japan is so invested when it comes to Street Fighter 6 and fighting games, right? It's just beautiful to see.
Only like 30% of that crowd, actually that part of the crowd is all sitting on the floor, but only like 30% of that crowd is sitting in seats.
Yeah.
Like, you've got to love the crowd out here.
And it goes all the way to the back of the venue. Like, there are seats like
they took all the
way to the back.
All the setups, it's only
everything's
chairs.
gone,
It's just
chairs.
a land mass of people at this point, all tuned into Street Fighter 6. You gotta love it. The way Japan has embraced this game, man, it is a absolute beautiful thing.
I mean, I think that's just a thing in general where, like, when it comes to, like, EVO, I feel like everyone just wants to come to these tournaments, right?
Yep.
Obviously, this is EVO Japan. We're going to have EVO Las Vegas in a few months, and then EVO Nice for the first time.
So excited for that.
So excited. If the hashtag is not Nice is nice, I will be upset. Okay, that
It's spelled the same, by the way.
Right, it spells the same. And then eventually, there's also EVO Singapore that they haven't announced yet as well, too, right?
Yeah,
so
in
we don't know.
2026.
Yeah, we don't know when
EVO
that's going to be. So
Singapore.
that's going to be something super cool.
We
It
all
just feels
going.
like it's
We
EVO
all going.
worldwide at this point,
We
right?
love that.
Absolutely.
We love the coalition of games that just come together because
That's the next major after BAM,
Cup,
bro.
that was just Street Fighter, but when you have EVO and you have
Hopefully
all the
by
fighting
then I'll
games
have
that are
like
here,
a stable income.
It's just beautiful to see. Like we just finished watching Tekken 8 Top 8 just before this, and then we had Grand Blue, we had Guilty Gear, we had KOF, and then we had the side tournaments, right? The Virtual Fighter Co-op Cup.
Yeah.
Man,
Fighting
that's-
games are something so beautiful.
It's so sick. A bunch of legendary events coming together, culminating here at EVO Japan. And in addition to some culminating, we got the kickoff of massive amounts of world tours, right?
Yeah,
this is
massive
the
amount of world
first spot
tours.
for the SNK World Championship, first spot for CBT. I think it is the first spot for TWT. So, like, so many cool things, all kicking off here at EVO Japan. Yeah, man, this is definitely great synergy when it comes to the fighting game community.
And don't forget, playable characters.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You have to be here to
Andy.
play Andy,
Yeah.
Unica, and Elena.
Yeah.
So
No
like,
photography allowed, by the way. So, you know, you
Yeah.
have to be
You have
here.
to be here.
Legitimately,
Damn.
the footage is not out there.
it's
like,
not
you
out
gotta
there.
see it with
This
your
is
own
your
two
Can't
eyes.
take-
first
is that
hands-on
serious?
experience type
Yeah.
of thing, right?
Jeez.
And so it's like it's a really cool thing to see that the publishers are also on board.
Yep.
They want to show off like some of their cool stuff, their merch. Because like a lot of times you don't really get to buy merch
Yep.
in
Yeah,
general.
you don't.
Like
at
I would
this.
say the Psy Games booth, they also have amazing merch. This is +1 frames. This is the official EVO merch as well, dude. 10-0
Yes,
as well. So
sir.
you can all get that here. So it's just a cool fighting game experience, especially if you're a fighting game fan and you want to get some cool stuff.
Absolutely, yeah. There's so much to do at EVO specifically beyond just the tournament itself, right? Definitely things you'll get exposed to here and nowhere else, straight up.
Yeah, and it's really cool because back in my day, same for you guys. I mean, you guys are all, I think we've all been here for a very long time, right? Like,
Yeah,
it's cool
yeah,
to see
every
the growth
season.
of how EVO's gone, but even like the Feisty collection.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
we've talked about it many times throughout the stream, throughout the weekend, right? We have like the arcade stick collection back there.
Yeah, it's Markman's, yeah, Markman's collection.
And like the evolution of arcade sticks, the hitboxes, buttonless.
Oh,
all that,
shit, here we go.
And all the vendors here, all
Yeah.
these brand new sticks. There's like 8, 10 different sticks that are out now.
And another display that is new, I believe, to EVO Japan this year is the promotional posters that Majin Obama collects. That is Majin Obama's collection of a bunch of different promotional posters from fighting games throughout decades and decades of them, right? So it's super cool. That's one of the great aspects of the FGC. Getting seasoned and getting a little bit older is that we have a history, right? In addition to all of that, we're getting second and third generation fighting game players that are doing the thing too. But let's get into it. Losers Finals is here. Ryukichi on the Ken, going up against Kobayan on the Zangief, all for a shot at Mena RD in Grand Finals.
Shit.
Incredible. We got some character
I want
specialists
both
here.
to
I want to see
Bro,
Kobe
like
out fight
both of
Mena,
these
to be
guys.
honest.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's true. That's true.
I'm a little biased, but I want to see it.
He's got to get through Ryukichi first, though.
Ugh, get
Yeah,
off
He
of me
needed
right
a
now.
drive reversal from the get-go.
Yeah,
Evo.
3 bars versus my 2. I'll take that all day.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Flow forward right there. Walk him down. SPD
I
off the
love
standing.
that.
Heavy puncher minus, baby.
Yeah, exactly. -2. I'll take that all day, but Ryukichi still
Oh, he did the
pressing.
Tatsu for the
Nice.
standing heavy punch, I
He
think.
didn't bite. Oh, punish counter SPD there.
Good
Yeah, that's
option.
the thing. Jinrai is
Oh
not
my
a good
God.
tool up against Zangief, man. Even if you go for that low, if they block it out, you get an SPD guaranteed every
It's
time.
Free.
-5, the low, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and that is the 5-frame command
Yeah,
grab.
by
So
Command.
free.
Oh my god, he held
He's
up.
looking free,
And
bro.
guess what? I get the Oki. Look at that. I'm +10 at least
Oh.
right there because the meaty headbutt +4. Oh, you have to get off of me.
That was already 5 headbutts in this round alone.
I mean, he's just saying I'm smarter. That's what he's saying.
I'm going to use my brain.
Look at that stand jab usage in that range. Kobayan so good at using all the different normals that Zangief has. There's the backdash.
Yeah.
Headbutt. You ain't
that's
going
a
nowhere.
Zangief.
Oh.
Oh, get off of me. SPD.
Shit, at level 3 for mental
Game
damage.
one,
Yes, he is.
Kobayan.
In the books, that was textbook clinical style.
Bro, that was kind of bad, right?
Yeah.
That, like you were like bad matchup, right?
Yeah, I mean, it made him look like it right there at the
Yeah,
very least,
yeah.
right?
I mean, this is where Ken shines, right? When he's got you in the corner, this is where he's going to sprinkle with the stand fierces just to take away the drive meter.
man.
Delayed drive rush from Kobayan. No.
Oh, dancing on him a little bit right there. And again, I love the sweep usage. It's something that Ken has to use in this, but
DDT.
backdash, punishing the throw attempt.
Oh, wake
Yeah.
up stand short from Ryukichi. Gets the counter hit, actually.
Yeah, you
fear.
don't really get the Oki from the back throw from the DDT in that situation, so it makes sense for Ryuki to try to get out of that situation.
What a whiff on
Finally
his
worked out.
one interaction
Punish,
game.
counter,
though.
stand me and punch.
In a way, he is walking down this Ken right now.
Ooh.
Oh, good
Great
reaction.
patience. Yes, an even better reaction.
Bro, how
from
old is Ryukichi? How do you do that?
Yo, you know why it's the crazy part? Because it was instant.
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't
was
like a
exactly,
late one.
yeah.
He was like, yeah, you're gonna DI here.
Yeah, that was an impressive scout.
Barely the crouch immediate kick whiffed against that drive. The start
Nice
of the
check.
drive rush right there.
Oh, he
Again.
low crushed the medium kick attempt.
SPD, that's enough.
Oh,
Perfect
my.
K. Oh, yo, these matches are going fast. They should make this the first to 5 at this point.
Yeah, that was ridiculous.
Kobayan has made every single correct read in the neutral so far in that past round, but it looks like Ryukichi again is going to get Kobayan into the corner. That's how he got the round the first time. Dragon Lash.
Where you're reaching. Okay, goes for a stand throw.
Really, honestly, no,
That's back there. Yes,
Clean
sir.
bait out. It's time for Ryukichi. Optimal starter as well with the run Tatsu. That's going to be more than enough to tie up this set. Send it with the level 2. Save our time in addition to everything else.
Yeah, that's when you know you play rank match too much.
Yeah.
Right? You don't want to do level 3. Like, come on, I want to get to the next match.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh man, they're speed running through these games right now. We're already 1-1.
Yes, indeed. And again, this is the second to last set of the entire tournament.
Sick kick confirm with a stand fierce and light kick Tatsu.
That was really impressive, honestly.
Backdash, he's trying to backdash. Oh my god, I'm running through.
Finally did try it.
I mean, the one time he did it, Ryukichi was ready for the up back in that situation.
That means the Tundra Storm is coming.
Kobayan getting washed?
But this is where Kobayan's been struggling, is when Ryukichi has him in the corner. We're taking 3 throws right now.
I'm saying that's where Zangief is weak. You need to maul. Don't try to play this like, oh, he's a grappler. I need to zone him out. String him up. String him up is the answer for Zangief.
That's what we saw when Akira was successful, right? It was the all-out aggression.
Ooh, yo, come on.
With the
punish. DDT. That was a defensive back throw right there.
I know he didn't want it. He didn't want the back throw there.
No, it was a defensive choice, a human habit at that point, right?
Precisely, yeah.
One stand light kick will cancel. Level 2.
This.
No, he thought the DP was coming. He wanted to bait something.
Yeah.
You talk about the resets, right, Sherry? A lot of the time, the players that are really good up against Zangief, they're going to be scouting for those resets and trying to let the DPs rip. That's exactly what Kobayan was looking for there, but Ryukichi didn't give it to him.
Yeah, a little bit too far to get a confirmation from the crouching light kick from the drive rush. Nice block right there, forcing him to spend 3 bars of drive gauge for nothing.
No whip punish on the low forward though.
Yeah, couldn't get a combo from there too far. Surprised he didn't sweep back.
Yeah, stand medium kick. Maybe he wasn't ready for the sweep there. Okay, stand short from Ryukichi. It actually catches the startup frames with Kyo.
Oh, shit.
Kobayan stand fierce.
Yeah, he's just harassing with a lot of lights now.
Pulling
Swinging
me
the
off.
fireball. Had to be an execution error.
Yeah, I mean, you saw him do a little churn, something.
Yeah, he definitely wants something else.
I feel like he wanted the level 2 there, not the level 1.
Yeah, something like that.
But even then, it's a different motion.
Yeah.
Level 2 is backwards versus forward. So I don't know what would happen there, but maybe something happened. But Kobayan's not getting bothered by it. But the weird thing that Ryukichi did was he ended the combo with ODDP, which is interesting too.
Yeah. A little strange. Oh, he tried to get him with another counter to checking the drive rush.
God,
but instead he finds the successful parry, puts him in the dirt.
Yeah, I was going to bring up that, like, oh, I'm surprised he didn't drive reversal that, but it worked out for him with the perfect parry.
Yep.
Backdash again, headbutt, +4.
The backdash
punish.
from Ryukichi. We talk about how potent
Level
they've
2.
been. Gets out
Interesting.
of the SBD and he goes and
he wants to
attacks
burn
with the
the
level 2
drive,
as well.
Nice jump out. We get the
Jump
cross
out,
cut.
man.
But you know what? It's okay. Sacrifice damage for real estate, right?
Yep, absolutely. Well worth in this situation.
Oh my
Punish!
gosh. That's a big button. That standing heavy kick playing mileage right
What a
there.
combo.
This is the fireball possibly that crouch
I
fierce.
thought he was going to do run DP.
Now Kobayan, he's got to make this comeback. He's got to keep coming to Ryukichi. That's why he's just backdashing.
Ooh!
Pops off
Yo,
instead
if
this
he
time.
blocked that, that might have been game, bro.
Oh, yeah, like legitimately.
Here's the bust out, okay.
The footsies. He's looking for something.
Footsies.
Does not want to give
Fuck
it to
it.
him.
Send it with Dragon
He
Lash,
doesn't
bro.
want to keep surrendering
Oh
the
my
space,
God.
but he is in the corner
He
now.
has CA.
What?
Oh, not a real
What a
combo.
great backdash.
He's alive with the back throw.
It's okay. You have to play it slow. Don't get too crazy. Don't rush. Walk him down like you normally do. Level 3. Oh my God.
Ooh, so obvious.
Now you can't throw fireballs. You have to drive rush forward. Do nothing. Oh,
Yes, sir.
Level 1 Dragon Lash Flame. Wow. What a sequence.
Chug that
And
water ball.
again, Ryukichi believing in his backdashes.
Oh, yeah.
My God.
Man, he's finding all the right places to get the backdashes on too.
Wow. That was so scary, man.
There's a lot of hard reads going on in that last round.
And so intense on both sides. It was so tough, honestly, to make a decision in that moment for either one of them.
Kobayan.
Blows up the fuzzy defense timing again with that delayed crouch medium punch.
Okay.
Catches the backdash.
It's not looking good, bro.
A confirming
not
to the
looking
Tatsu
good.
too.
Yeah.
Unless.
Speaking of confirms, Hell Stab and OD Lariat.
Yeah, caught him trying to hold up, trying to avoid an SBD.
Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't go forward because he's like, he just realized, oh, I'm low on drive gauge, so I don't want to drive rush forward yet.
Yeah.
Nice!
Oh, he tried to parry, too.
Look at the damage on that bad boy, too. Perfect parry, whiff punish. Whoa, gets hit. I wonder if he thought maybe that was going to be a cross-up right there, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
There's the backdash from Ryukichi just to build some space. Stand short is going to connect. What a shimmy.
And Ryukichi right
God, he's
there.
He didn't have to do that because he got the combo.
Yeah, he got the jab.
Yeah, that was good.
Nonetheless, yeah, I don't know if it was counter hit stand jab, so maybe it would have been tough to get the kill combo off of it, but nonetheless, Ryukichi identified his win condition, blocks the drive reversal as well.
Ryukichi's looking good. He is at match point. 1 round away to get that rematch. A little bit too far.
Doing the drive meter. Yes, sir.
Patience from Ryukichi attacking the drive.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I would just drive impact. Just do it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You're not gonna kill with drive impact. Oh, now you are.
Exactly.
But
you don't
it's
have to worry
too
about level
risky.
3 CA.
Like, fuck it, do it.
Oh, the walk down. No DP. DP there. If he did it early, he could have combo level 2. Yeah, now we're going to side switch for sure, right? Yes, we are.
You next, jackhammer.
He's going to have to make some hell of a comeback, though.
Yeah, meaty low forward.
Drive reversal again
3
here.
versus 2. Oh, my God.
Able to burn him out.
Oh, my God. He went for that?
He went for that.
Because if he mashed super, that was GG.
Center would be
He mashed something.
Yes,
You saw the counter hit notification. I don't know if his super just didn't come out or what.
Will Ryukichi crumble?
With the armor
That is the
punish
main
counter.
thing.
Kobayashi making the comeback right now.
Nice.
Because he is
Good
bad with
punish.
those.
Fighting for his life.
Oh,
SPD
it's not
again.
looking good.
Perfect max range.
He has level 2. That's going to hit.
The jungle. Oh,
No!
Around the corner. The jump Tatsu. This is it.
Yeah, level 2. That's going to seal for 2-2.
We're going to the last game.
That Tatsu was so strange. I don't know why he ended up doing
Kobayashi.
that. It felt like a panicky option. Because I think if he just lands there, he might actually have an attempt at a punish.
Yeah, facts.
I just think it's the state, the electricity, the atmosphere get into him a little bit.
That's usually the case, I feel like Ryukichi. He's like, he plays so well in the beginning, but it gets kind of like finicky towards the end.
No bite from Kobayashi there. But he's stuck in the corner at this point.
Oh, nice whip punish sweep right there.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, set up by that backdash.
He was trying to take the hit, but guess what? This is guaranteed DI right here.
Look at this, assassinating that drive gauge.
This guaranteed. Yeah, now we're going to close it out.
He gets washed and then comes out looking like this?
Double
Hold
drive
on.
rush combo. Doesn't even need to spend any meter. Ryukichi back on match point.
Just like that. But this is when the pressure gets the highest, right? You're only 1 round away. Nice job stuffing the heavy.
He's going to take this.
Oh, I like the frame
Full
kill.
backdash.
Not a punish counter.
Yeah.
Still gets a short though. Okay, back. No, forward throw.
Spine buster.
Zangief round. Zangief round.
Oh my
The
God.
hiccup firm again
Yeah,
from the
hiccup.
health stat.
Zangief round.
But still, even the target combo is good damage.
Okay, back throw right there.
I like that dash into DLC. Just to
Damage again. Not enough, but
Just
one hit
total up,
away.
be aggressive.
This is the hardest for Zangief to close out. Just getting 1 hit.
Yeah. I'm going to see the light kick. No, he's actually just trying to reach with the crouch medium.
No whip punish on the stand fierce though. Yo, he is drive rushing.
Yeah, he's going in. He's going in with the drive rushes right now.
Trying to take those ankles
Oh
out.
my God.
What a
Yo,
fierce.
Kobayashi is playing impatient at this point, I feel like. He doesn't
little bit.
just walk him down a little bit. There you go.
Yeah,
Just walk him down. He was
thirsty.
He was a
little bit thirsty for the kill.
Yeah.
But that's it. Last game, last round. Full bar on both sides here.
Good punish on stand. We're using the stand medium kick.
Ah!
Because if you do sweep and you're not on it, you get punish counter from Ken back.
Yeah.
Oh, such a standing round.
He's super far away, so he just takes the target combo as the follow-up.
Check
Catches
him up.
Kobayashi.
String him up. Yep, string him up.
We're going to see the backdash from Kobayashi. We've seen it a lot in the corner.
He does have level 3, but is he going to use the threat, though?
Oh, man, it's so scary. The heavy punch through the fireball.
Oh!
My God. Oh, he's too far to combo.
Okay.
We're so close.
No.
Cross
no
up?
lariat.
Oh, the falling button catches him trying to walk him down.
Yeah, doesn't fall for the shimmy from Ryukichi. He just needs 1 confirmed level 3, 1 stand light kick as well, too.
Oh, nice backdash.
He kept
That
that
means he
string
catch
tight,
the
right? The
backdash.
3 jab to
Nice
push him
job,
out of
bro.
level 3 range. Very
Yes.
smart.
Oh my God, Kobayashi. You know Ryukichi's not going to give you the level 3 just from a drive rush, so you have to
Fucking
somehow
hell,
land it
man.
from a jump or from a combo.
Yes, sir!
And Ryukichi catches the whip punish. That light kick meant doom. He's going to get his
Zangief
revenge
run
match against Mena
dead.
RD in grand finals.
Oh man, I was gonna say it was literally so scary because it was whoever got the next whiff punish. Like
Yeah.
you better hit the right button there, and it was.
Wait,
Ryukichi who
does
got the
top
low
2
forward
qualify
whiff
for
punish on the
Esports
stand
World
shore
Cup?
from
Or
Kobayan.
was it top 3?
Oh man, you don't.
Man.
That's the worst because you're so close.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when you know how bad he wants it,
100%.
and that's the heart of a champion right there, right?
Yes.
Just happy that Kobeon's back, baby.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm a
man,
huge
he's
fan
crying.
of players that wear their emotions on their sleeves, that show their vulnerabilities. We saw when he was winning, he was doing the same thing, right? Popping out, beating his chest, screaming in the crowd. So yeah, when a big L happens like that, I definitely feel it. Big ups to Kobayan. I'm sure he's going to be the MVP for damn near everybody at this tournament, regardless.
Yeah, I mean his back was against the wall, and he made the comeback, and he got the first game or first round in the last game. It's just, it was so close to him, and I know it hurt so much more because you were so close.
Yeah.
But regardless,
Grand
really, really
finals,
great
Mena
performance by
RD
him. I mean, you're
sweep.
talking about Zangief that went through so many bad matchups just to get it all the way here. Top 3 EVO Japan
And
2025.
it played out how you said, Sherry. He beat all these bad matchups. We got to a matchup that a lot of people theorize is good for Geef, and that's the one he loses. But that's just a testament to Ryukichi's performance right there. Amazing stuff from everybody in this top 8 so far and beyond. And now we get that run back in grand finals.
I can't believe we're one match away just from ending everything.
Yeah,
Right.
that's the entire tournament.
Entire
That's it.
tournament, 3 days worth of just fighting games, right? Fighting games, everybody just coming, buying merch and everything, and now one more match, right?
Like 6,800 players. Do you
That's
know how
insane.
many players that is? They were running like 20-minute pools, 20-minute rounds to get all the way here. This is the last set of the night, of the weekend, of the event.
And speaking of sets, look at this, man. Kobayan, I feel like Kobayan was like playing so well too.
Yeah.
The crazy part is we didn't see too many like backdashes from Ryukichi in neutral. He just like kind of fought,
Yeah, he did.
right? He just kind of fought,
Yeah.
and it worked out.
Most
He actually did a
definitely.
lot defensively, so he actually punished Kobayan quite a couple times.
Yeah, it was mainly way more off like block strings rather than like trying to call things out in the neutral. Like
Yeah.
when it was neutral, he was willing to sit there, stand fear, stand light kick, stand or crouch medium kick. A lot of these things where he was confident in beating Zangief to the punch. And I tell you what, that takes some cojones, bro.
Yeah.
Like it is very scary to just play it in the neutral with Zangief as Ken.
Like this last sequence too, just the backdash.
Oh, that was so
bro.
good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I felt like it was a little thirsty. You know, the one thing the Kobayan probably didn't do as much, maybe because Ken has a reversal, he didn't do drive rush, delay crouch medium kick a lot against Ryukichi.
Man. And I believe, I forgot about that, I believe the top 2 qualify to EWC as well. So I
Oh,
think
maybe
Ryukichi-
that's why he was so close. He's like,
Yeah, I think that might be part of it.
because Kobayan, he did go to the LCQ for EWC last year,
Oh, he
and
did.
he didn't make it.
Oh.
He lost to Duke Kevin.
So that is probably
Ah.
why one of the reasons he took that extra hard as well. Yes, indeed. So, I mean, congrats to Mena RD and Ryukichi. Obviously going to be going to World Esports World Cup. But we also need to crown a EVO Japan proper champion here. And Ryukichi's going to get his chance one more time at Mena RD. And, of course,
he
Mena
didn't
RD,
qualify. That's
reigning
unlucky.
defending champion.
Reigning
3
defending
wins
champion.
away from going back-to-back.
Back to back. I mean, we already have a back-to-back winner. ET was one King of Fighters.
Yep.
He won last year, so we might have a second back-to-back, 2-time EVO champion for Mena RD, or first-time EVO champion Ryukichi.
Ryukichi, yeah.
I got
Like
Mena, bro.
Ryukichi's putting Japan on his back right
Belt to
now. Of course,
ass.
Mena just representing North America. This would be incredible to see, and even their winner set was pretty close. And we saw the Zangief come out from Mena, then we saw the Blanca.
Yeah.
Blanca definitely seemed a bit more comfortable against Ryukichi. So I'm wondering how it's going to go here because Mena is sitting in winners in grand finals. So I'm sure he's not feeling like
Pressure.
he's feeling pressure, but not as much as Ryukichi because Ryu got one chance.
I
at
feel
it
like
all.
there's no pressure at all on Mena, and he's going to pick Blanca and just might smoke him.
Mena,
Yeah.
He
to
might.
me, he's built for these moments. You
Yeah,
know what
that's
I
what
mean?
I'm
He
saying.
is.
So,
He
like,
is.
the pressure, I think it is there, but the way he processes it, it's just very different from a lot of other people, right?
Yeah.
So I think he's kind of comfortable with that pressure.
Yeah.
When pressure is supposed to make you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And that's why he's so successful in damn near everything he does.
Yeah, you can really see in his play. There's a lot of times that you see like in the clutch moments, he always clutches it out. There's
Yeah.
like no hesitation. There's no doubt in his mind. Whatever decision, right or wrong, he is committed to that decision already in his mind.
Man, oh man. And he's like come to the conclusion like he's done the work mentally where it's like, all right, bro, I am committing to this decision, and I'm not going to hold it against myself. I'm not going to feel bad if it doesn't work out, right? Like, they're never always going to be 100% right about every decision you make in fighting games. And it could kind of wear on us as fighting game players sometimes when we make a bad decision. We harp on it in our minds a little bit. That's not the case for Mena at all, right? He has that short-term competitive championship mindset where if something happens wrong, it's all right because that's just opening the door for something to go right.
I just want the winner to snatch that trophy once they won. Like frame one.
The way he did it last year.
Give me that trophy.
He running bear grabbed it last year.
Yeah, he actually did,
Both hands. He like ran to the trophy and grabbed it with both hands. And the trophy is sitting right there. And again, we are one set, potentially 2 sets away from crowning the new champion of EVO Japan.
Wow, man, wow. And you can see the sea of people awaiting the grand finals.
I think it's gonna be a fun match. Like I do think it's gonna be a Blanca pick just because of how it turned out on the winner's side.
Yep.
But now it's like, does Ryukichi have an answer to kind of like some of the stuff that Mena RD was doing? I feel like a lot of the lights, like the crouching jab, standing light kick, Mena RD was cooking with that.
Yeah.
And the crazy part is, if you do crouching lights into drive rush from far, it automatically comes out. But for some reason, the way he was doing it, it just never came out. When it whiffed, it never came out.
Yep.
Only when it comes on hit or block. So it's just like, how is he doing it? Is he that hyper locked in where he's like hit confirming, just like lights into drive rushes, or is he just really feeling like, I know it's gonna work here?
Yeah, I really think it's like a mind confirm, right? Like he just knows when it's gonna work for whatever reason, and he wasn't like 100% right in that previous set. So we might see an instance or two here where it quite doesn't work out, but it feels like more often than not, Mena's mind beliefs are just always right.
I believe he's locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
Yeah.
But that's not actually reacting to the lights, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you think he's like a hit confirming a light?
Well, so it's more so. I feel like it's more so of a situation where you're watching when you would do it.
Yeah, it's like that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, so
definitely.
it's not necessarily reactions, but kind of just knowing the space.
Yeah.
Sitting
where
down
the person's gonna end up
to
blocking.
stand up and then having to sit down.
That's what we were
seems
kind of
annoying
talking
as
about
fuck.
earlier, right? Where it's like certain instances where we saw that Akira crouch medium
is
kick
one thing
level
I'm
1
noticing.
super, right? Like
Shit
we can
must be
see those moments
annoying,
happening in certain scenarios where we're used to people either standing up in a moment or moving forward and whatnot. And it's like Akira did it, and Mena RD is really good at doing it too, where he can even confirm even when you don't see
Like
stuff
they're
like
ready,
that.
they're pumped up, stand up.
Finals, baby.
Get them out of their zone.
Red Bull, Mena RD going up against Fab Gaming Ryukichi for the grand prize of EVO Japan 2025. Let's get it!
Grand finals.
Tell us die! All right, let's see.
Aru always making
my
it.
God.
Wow.
Drive rush overhead?
But drive rush overhead though?
That's how he's feeling, bro. You talked about it. No pressure right now.
No
He's going to
pressure.
come out here and let the flow flow.
Oh, he tried to crouch fears. You saw the crouch fears there.
Mena is super confident right now. This dude can't fuck with me. Ugh.
Nice whiff punish, but didn't get a big whiff punish though. Goes for the top
No,
two.
we'll see.
Safe jump. Crouching medium punch again. Mena RD always pressing the button in a situation when he knows it's his turn, and it's like safely as well too.
Yeah. Man, Ryukichi even wiggle with the level 1 right there to maybe keep Mena RD's drive gauge low if connected.
Oh my god, nice perk parry this time. Oh, we go for the
the
shit.
ground bounce, I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was cute.
Oh, with the DI attempt.
Set up.
Now
I love
you're cornered.
Yeah, set up the trap instead of going for the damage.
That's it.
Expensive, but you know what? Sometimes you need to be expensive to cash out the round.
Yep.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is grand finals. You're 3 games away from winning. You got to use it. Every round gets you that much closer to becoming back-to-back EVO Japan champion.
Yes. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. Nice low forward. Blanca doesn't have the best type of walk speed, you know, so the low forwards are definitely going to play a factor.
Cross up.
Wow. Perry was a good option there on that 50-50.
Again, the string, stopping the jump backs. I love that string, actually. The string.
No,
yes,
the
you
Ryukichi's
can't be
going
in that
after
situation
it,
there,
bro.
especially after you tap parry.
Yeah, exactly. You're locked into block.
He's playing
Yeah.
completely
Level
different.
2.
He's spending his resources.
Meaty frame kill. He
taking
thought maybe
bigger
the
risks
up
as
ball
well.
was coming. Up ball or air ball. I like the hop. Let's go back to neutral, baby.
Yep.
Breaking
Very
his
smart
patterns.
from Mena RD. And Ryukichi's the one closest to the corner now, so, I mean, one drive rush cancel, you're there.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a huge life lead sitting on Ryukichi's side, too, with no bar. But,
This is crazy. Like, they went from scrambling to, like, yo, let's just chill.
yeah.
Yeah.
They were so active in offense and defense, but yeah, definitely trying to feel each other out right now.
Yeah, man, RD try to bait something, doesn't work. I feel like if you're Ryukichi, you want to press the crouch medium punch a lot more,
Yeah, obviously.
right?
It's one of those great buttons we talked about how tough it is to whiff punish.
Oh, big punish.
but
Chilling?
he finally made some into the slide. Great stuff from Ryukishi, extremely patient.
They were like both patients too. That's the crazy part, right?
Absolutely. It's just a testament to their all-around skills, right? They don't have to just focus on rush down. They don't have to focus on aggression.
Punish, counter, throw. I feel like a lot when it comes to like Japan, they get hit by like drive rush, punish, counter, throw a lot.
Yeah.
Because
they're always tap parrying.
And Mena RD, he's one of those throw kings, man. He's really great at establishing throw and manipulating you afterwards once he conditions.
Nice. That's going to be a punish right there. But he's airborne, but still the scramble happened into Mena RD's favor.
It's a throw loop.
Throw into the corner. Slight delay on the walk back.
Baits it out because of read.
Nice. No challenge. The fireball. Look at that. The scratch was like right there.
Ryukichi
He's like, I
was
can't
doing
press
some
the
shit
button there.
before.
So
Oh,
that beats the standing heavy kick anti-air. Interesting.
That hurts, bro. He just takes a little bit of a DP, tries to play something out there, but patience again from Mena.
Yeah. One low forward from Ryukichi. Can't get the level 3 though. So he has to be careful. Mena RD can't kill in the next hit.
Yeah, he cannot.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, there it is. If he doesn't drop this combo, this level 3, yes, easy, seal the deal. Game 1, grand finals, goes to Ryukichi.
What a way to strike first and set the tone to try to make this comeback.
I mean, they are just like staring each other down a lot, and Ryukichi's just kind of winning in that scenario. Like he's clipping Mena a lot with these low forwards.
Yeah, the walk speed is not the greatest with Blanca, so it's like that's how he's getting hit by it. Because he's trying to get out. Nice DI, gets to run overhead. Okay, goes for the Blanca. No, doesn't. Just wants to go for a throw in that situation.
Okay, you take the throw.
Always take the throw.
Oh no, anti-air attempt that time from Mena. I think he's dissuaded from the last jumping fierce beating the roundhouse. So he tried to parry that time instead.
Yeah, that's true. Doesn't spend electricity. I think he was a little bit too greedy there.
Yeah.
Maybe if he didn't know the electricity, it could have definitely helped his offense, especially because since he's so close to closing this round out. Nice. Whoa, that in combo.
I love that from Ryukichi. Again, we talked about staying locked in, but yeah, now he drops a combo.
Yeah. I wonder if he dropped it on purpose, possibly. Who knows? Maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's still tough to call on that one.
Yeah, it is tough to call.
Oh,
nice.
shit.
The crouching jab, I'm telling you. Is this like a new Blanca tech? Where because that crouching jab, it hit a mile away.
Yeah, it is quite good, honestly. I think it got outshined a lot by a lot of his other tools in Season 1, but that is a potent button for sure.
Okay, stand fierce. Yep, counter hit combo. It's kind of hard to guess right sometimes if you're not used to
nice
it. Speaking of it, Mena already guesses right there.
Yes, he saw Ryukichi had just been harassing with that a little bit too much. Not going to let him do it for free.
Nice block on the overhead, but still plus. You got to eat the plus frames on the mix, left or right.
Gotta hold this.
Okay.
Nice confirm with the jab there.
Yeah, usually he would spend level 3, but in this situation, it's like I'm not at match point in this game, so I don't want to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. If he can get a big hit here, hopefully save some of the meter for round 3. That's definitely what he's looking for. Actually, perfect parries the drive rush dragon lash. That is meant
Ryukichi still
to
has
more
level
people
3.
try to check drive rushes, and Mena RD counters it perfectly.
Okay, we're gonna set the setup right here.
I knew it.
No, we're blocking that for sure. 100% we're blocking that.
Give me that punish counter, take a bite out of Kron. Mena RD, one up.
Nice and simple, making it 1-1.
Man, this is competitive. Nice. No tap parry, but we get the whiff punish, though, of the forward medium kick. Ooh, side switch, though. I like that setup.
Yeah, and side switches him back, too. Ryukichi actually has not gotten hit by any of those up-back OD balls yet.
Yeah, I want to see Ryukichi stand block more of those situations just so he could be in plus frames and keep his turn. Because if you're crouching, it's Blanca's turn, so I want to see more stand blocks.
See, Ryukichi feels like he just doesn't want to stick his hand in the blender more often than not.
Nice baits for Mena RD.
Level 2 soon.
Oh, yes, using no
throw.
He's so close to building level 2.
What a perfect parry.
Right, and now he's definitely going to build level 2. He might spend it after this next sequence right here.
see, and is Mena going to be willing to put the DI out? Is he going to threaten with it? He's just going to let the doll loom in the shadows.
Look at this.
Oh, back to the original side for one more. Juggle Mena RD with a lead in the set.
Yeah, Mena was just like, you ain't blocking this.
If you remember the winners final set, he got hit by all the hop cross-ups from Ryukichi. He's not ready for those situations in particular.
Yeah, you do have the option like parry to nullify the cross-ups, right? But again, the Blanca is a little bit of an
Oh my God.
underrepresented
That would've been gone like-
He wanted a Riot hard combo right there.
Yeah, that juggle would have been
Nice
okay.
DP. That was so close,
Right back
too.
at you, bitch.
Stand light kick, side switch. Do we spend it? Yes, we do. Let's
Is he
attack the
burnt out?
drive game.
I don't think so.
Get some time to breathe and think about some of the decisions, what we want to do next.
Yeah, put your opponent low,
no
get
one
yourself
here.
back in the green. That government bailout. Shout out Slogan Sama.
Ugh.
Parry.
Oh.
No punish though.
No. Nice. Goes for the throw right there. Wake up something. No, not yet. Oh my God. No whip punish on the sweep though. We can afford we can afford a drive rush cancel.
Oh, he tried. He wanted the DP on the
Oh
other side.
my God! What made
We
you go
gotta
for
parry
DI?
though.
Yes, we're spending all the cash on the drive gauge right here. No meter spent.
We're seeing something so similar to what happened in the winners. There's so many perfect parries that are happening right now, even in the neutral.
They're tapping.
These fellows are locked in, man. Like
Okay.
him trying to like walk
Nice.
under and get that DP on the other side of the rainbow wall was
Yeah.
very
I
impressive.
respect
He
that
didn't get
DI
it, but
also.
I saw him.
Okay, level 2 right here. Activate, block the shot, let him rip. I mean, that's a gamble for sure, but it worked out because now that level 2 is not a factor anymore. Oh my God, yeah, too far.
Oh, yeah.
Again, gets the drive
Lord.
rush throw. Text
crazy.
throw this time around. No whip punish again. A punish counter sweep would have done amazing things there.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting the punish counter there.
And Mena was so low on drive, he didn't want to just buffer the driver's cancel behind it, right? It would
Yeah.
have put him on like a pixel of drive left.
He wants to hit
Oh my
badly,
God, a
bro.
crouching jab. If he believed in it, it would have killed.
Just scratching.
I'm
It's on
telling- look at that,
goal,
scratch,
right?
scratch,
Give
scratch.
me them toes.
He's tapping on the door.
Maybe that's the answer to this matchup. You just gotta scratch his foot.
Bro,
Cut
look at
this
that,
man's
man.
nails, bro.
I'm trying to make those holes in the shoes.
Oh,
Again.
Bro.
again.
They're
the
never
DI.
ready for that. The thing is, I'm surprised because Ryukichi, he has a DP character, so DP OS will blow that up every single time, right?
Absolutely. I mean, Blanca does have to hop through, but you gotta make him show you that, right? You
Exactly.
can't just keep getting bullied by this.
Nice. Gets the punish counter a little bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, now Ryukichi is gonna have an opportunity. He's got the stage position.
Oh,
no,
that
the empty
is
jump. He was too late on the DP.
fucking tragic.
Super late. Drive rush again. These throws are catching on. Perfect parry though. Goes for a
Side
side
switch.
switch. There we go. What's the forward? Drive rush. Up ball though. Spending 2 bars, a bit expensive. Nice.
Oh, the cross
Oh, sick.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Yes, we
For
saw that.
Ryukichi.
But he's spending a lot right here. A little bit too close.
Again, the light, checking the pressure, but the reverse so fierce. That's another popular Ken option.
Sheesh.
Ryukichi.
No, Mena's like, yeah, okay, that was cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
alright.
I mean, that was really sick.
I'm still match game, you not. Oh my God. Okay, drive rush. No, a little bit too far for the second crouching medium kick there.
Yeah.
Activate level 2 lightning beast. We're taking you to the corner. My little toy's about to come play.
Yeah, and getting Lightning Beast this early is great for Mena because that means he might be able to build some meter back to him. He doesn't kill him too quickly.
Nice. Dragon Laugh flame right there. And that was actually really, really smart.
Oh
from Mena,
my
'cause
God.
He realized that you kept waking ODDP in the same
knew it.
scenario. Wow, we are just playing some
Yeah.
Street Fighter 6.
They are both ready to swing right now. This is Slugfest.
Yeah. Standing heavy kick again.
Should the counter poke button.
Oh, what a perfect parry.
Walk up perfect
It
parry.
was.
That
Tries
is
to
He
this
was.
kick instead of corner carry.
Oh, he
Nice.
jumps out, but he gets the idea anyway. And catches him trying to reach Mena RD on
Yeah, this is
championship
crazy.
point.
Oh my God. Is Mena RD going to
Big
be your
ruckus.
back-to-back EVO Japan 2025 Street Fighter 6 champion? There it is, DPOS. Finally, the first one in the set.
Called for it, Justin. Needed to represent it.
Yes.
Oh, but man, now will Mena do the hop next time he does it?
We might see the hop next time. And I love these light confirms. The light confirms are really stopping Ryukichi a lot.
And there's a crouch strong confirm there into the drive rush.
Yeah,
Big buffer.
well,
And Mena's building his next level 2 right now.
we're going to get a next situation. This is a guess for game, everybody.
You
In
better
this
guess right.
scenario, this install,
This is DI,
he
fuck
has
it.
to survive this level 2 install. If he doesn't, it is game over for Ryukichi.
Legitimately here. And again, he's trying to bait something out. He's not even using the
Yeah. Oh my god, bro.
Takes
This
the
game
hit.
sucks.
We didn't spend the bar yet.
Fucking hate that interaction.
Yeah, tries to bait something, but Mena RD doesn't need to. He can afford to take a throw there.
Showing so much respect. The fireball.
He's trying to scratch. Ryukichi needs to somehow land the CA right here, though.
I love that fireball too.
Oh, why'd you
Mena's
grab
meter was running out, but Mena now 1 hit away. Oh, there it is. Mena RD back-to-back EVO Japan Street Fighter 6 champion.
No wins, bro.
Kama just came out of nowhere. He just popped up on the screen on stage with him.
Bro, he's like, "Where's my
Dominican.
hat?"
Yeah, for real. He's like, yo, yo, yo.
He's like, yo,
Dominican.
get my hat, get my hat.
He was like, Red Bull wants me to wear this. Put
I
this
picked
on.
Mena to win,
Yo,
bro.
Mena RD, go for it, Sherry.
Beautiful, beautiful play from Mena RD there, just taking it with the crouch jab, just scratching at his feet. And that was the
Another
very last
EVO
sequence
Japan
actually
is
catching the starter frames of
insane,
the
bro.
OD
This is one of
fireball
the
from
greats.
Ryukichi.
Yep, man. Incredible stuff, too. And that's
Dominican
when
Republic.
we saw more often than not Ryukichi trying to rely on the fireball when it was a little bit coming down to the wire, right? He didn't want to commit to anything too scary, too committal that perhaps could get him punished. And, of course, Mena RD still being into that punch. And you called it, Justin. That crouch jab, man, goes far, bro. So, again, combine that with the extended hurt box of a fireball, got the trade for the championship, baby. But even honestly, until the end, Ryukichi was making super sick decisions too.
Congrats to Mena,
Like
man.
as
He
Lightning
deserved it.
Beast was about
Feel
to
bad
run
for
out, he threw the
Ryukichi, but
fireball just in case he tried to use that last Blanca ball to impose his will with the
at least he
Lightning
qualified
Beast.
for Esports World
Honestly,
Cup.
amazing play from everybody, but
He'll be
Mena
back
RD
for sure.
showing once again why he is one of the greatest fighting game players of all time.
You see how
Mena,
much
one of the
emotion
greats,
he
bro.
has going? Because I feel like obviously this win is important because it helps his resume so much more. But it's also, he was in a situation where he wasn't winning first place as much compared to season 1.
Yep.
So this really helped, kind of like gave him the
Dude, this dude
confidence
really
boost
won
of
it again.
going
That's
forward
crazy.
to the next season of Street Fighter 6.
And now he gets to pretty much play the rest of 2025 without much pressure. Like he's qualified for EWC, qualified for a CPT Capcom Cup. My man's is out here now,
The millions is in his reach.
Yes, exactly.
Millions is in his reach, and I mean, now it's like kind of like, all right, how do we get the DR boys in there? We obviously got
Oh my
Louis
god.
Man, and much
Pumpkin
more
Man.
talent in DR to be like, all right, I need the boys to come into Capcom Cup with me as well, too.
Oh yeah,
right?
they had
all
beef.
All the
I
other Street
forgot.
Fighter players are going to be so happy.
I
because now
completely
they don't have to worry
forgot.
about Mena RD
Like,
and their
Punk
Warrior,
said
right? Whether
some
it's
shit.
NA East or the Dominican Republic region,
That he
now
made a
those
tweet.
spots is freed up as he takes home
That's
EVO
just a bad
Japan
look for Punk.
once again.
Unlucky.
And it's just so amazing because this is the training grounds for Mena as well. Like, obviously, he's from the
great
DR.
point.
He's trained there so many times. He's trained in the U.S. He's out
Already
in
in there,
Massachusetts.
boys.
But he's been to Japan so many times.
So
And he's
many
been staying
times.
here for like months and weeks just training. Even right before Capcom Cup, he was already out here training. So this is also his training grounds.
Yeah, this has become another
appreciate
home
all
for
y'all
him.
for
We
watching
see
with
him-
me, bro.
He tweets all the time in full Japanese, right? He wants
That
to
was an
connect with the
amazing
community,
Evo.
Yeah.
and the community
Wasn't
here has
as good,
embraced
but,
him as
like,
one of their own as well.
I loved it.
It's an incredible connection.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to just like playing Street Fighter and you want to get better, coming to Japan,
Hop on
just
Street
playing
Fighter,
ranked match,
but I'm hungry
it's
as
the
shit.
most fun.
Yeah.
Like I feel like when I play
Sat
ranked
here
match
in the
Japan,
dark for
I
like
could just
4
sit there
hours,
for
bro.
the
I'm
whole
going
day.
Yeah.
Because you fight
Maybe
so many
I'll
different
hop
players.
on
You fight
late
all
at
these
night, we'll
legendary
see.
players that you
We
normally
will
don't
see.
get to fight in general, right? It's
But I appreciate
amazing.
all
Look
y'all,
at
man.
that.
Thank
Look
you
at
for
Kava
watching with me.
supporting the boy right here.
Have a
wanna
good
see-
day,
I
all
want to see
y'all.
where he bursts on the stage. Yeah!
Oh,
He
he fell.
got it. Yeah.